You, can you hear me?
Yeah, what up, Derek?
What up, man? Sorry I couldn't make it on last night, man. I know y'all got a lot of shit to talk about last night.
Nah, I actually couldn't go on tonight. Last night I was too busy. Tonight I'm barely making it on, but we're gonna get into it. We're gonna finish the intro because Nets fans is the best fans. Leaf here. Actually, I'm gonna have Leaf, you and Leaf, you know what I'm saying, get busy early in the show. But did you see the game at least?
Nah, I didn't see it, man. I was out doing family things, man, but I didn't see it. But I checked the score and see that they won by. Dallas won by 1 point. Luka hit a game winner over Gobert. That's what the headline said.
Yeah, yo, wow. I was watching it and then yeah, I didn't know how they won, man. Like, damn, that shit is crazy.
I know how they won.
Go ahead, get into it, Lee.
They won because Dallas never panicked. Minnesota just started doing stupid shit, bro. Like they just started shooting threes, and they fell in love with they fell in love with the three like they did in the first game. But it was with one shooter like they did in the first game. The first game is with J Mac. They fell in love with his shooting from the three, and then this game they fell in love with Nas Reed shooting from the three. I think he had like seven. He had like 7 to 8 up until that last three. The thing about this series is that, and I said it from the beginning, yo, you got to beat Dallas. You have to destroy them. You can't allow them to keep the game close. One of the reasons why is because they got Luka and Kyrie. I go back to the game that he played against us. This nigga hit a fucking one-handed shot off the backboard for 3. Like doubled and trapped and everything, bro. I from that moment on, I was like, you know what? Ain't nothing else to be said, bro. Nothing else to be said. But the thing about Dallas, they constantly get action inside the paint against the number one defensive team in the league and the number one defensive team in possibly the whole year. Somehow, some way, they're getting so much action around the basket. They getting easy. Like Gafford has 6 dunks. Lively is around the basket. You got Derrick Jones Jr. around the basket. Like they just get so much around the basket. That's just another dynamic to their scoring because now Luka basically he could still shoot all the shots that he wants, but now you got Kyrie 10 times as efficient with that extra option. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to J Kidd for switching the defensive methods out there because every time they tried to run high low with Rudy, he always had somebody to like run in the paint and go run to the passing lanes and go get the steals. The thing about it, when you have a backcourt that elite, bro, like yo, you could get whatever you want. I guarantee you, if Rudy was playing on Dallas, he'll have 6 dunks too. You know why? Because you got Luka and Kyrie in your backcourt, and they could break defenses down. When you got
Yeah,
a
I think
backcourt
I
like
did
that, they could break defenses down, bro. You
I
you have
did
that advantage.
I did see that, Leaf. I did see Kyrie feeding lively quite
So let me
often, you
ask
know
you,
what I'm saying? Go ahead,
let
go
me
ahead.
ask you this, Leaf. Do you think because let me ask you guys the panel this because I remember a lot of these niggas that got the to Dallas on their previous teams, and they was fucking burgers. Like Gafford, PJ Washington was mid. I mean, he wasn't a bum, but he was mid. Like he wasn't nothing special. I say that to say this. Do you guys think Dallas's front court is looking more elite because of Kyrie and Luka? Or
Yeah,
What?
is it
most.
that they're just dominating? Or are they just
Well,
dominating the
Nah,
front courts, or is it
it's
because
no,
of
no, it's a
Kyrie and
it's
combination.
Luka?
It's a combination
it's that
it's a
penetrate dish,
combination.
bro.
It's a combination of them two creating so much for them, and it's also Jason Kidd's coaching, bro. Because defensively, you got Lively out here you got Gafford out here getting 4 blocks, and then you got Lively out here getting blocks. Then you got PJ
Right,
showing up on defense, bro. Like
right.
they didn't do that on their previous
But but
teams. You're
but
absolutely
here,
right.
right. But my thing is, I'm not sitting. I know they're supposed to be a little bit better playing with obviously a better backcourt, because that's going to open up a lot of shit in the front court, because everybody's paying attention to Kyrie and fucking Luka, like you said, on the perimeter.
Right.
My thing is, I didn't expect their front court to still be dominant in this series, because Minnesota also has a front court, and I think Minnesota's front court is better. But however, they're getting outplayed by Dallas's front court. So
Well,
is that
no.
because
I don't think they're getting outplayed. Well, statistically, Minnesota's front court
let me
is
not say
actually
that. They
winning the
getting out
battle.
they getting out hustled.
They are,
getting
yeah,
out
they
hustled.
are getting out
He said.
hustled on little plays where they shouldn't. But at the same time, listen, you don't know where the 50-50 plays is gonna fly, man. Like, listen, a rebound might go farther out. It could go anywhere, bro. Like, in terms of hustle. But the reality is that Minnesota doesn't break defenses down the way that Dallas does, because you have Luka and Kyrie. When you have them two, you're able to break defenses down with the shot creation, bro. When you got shot creation, bro, like you could break defenses down. I'm telling you, because now they got to commit to the mid range. They got to commit to Kyrie's like whatever the hell Kyrie gonna do.
But
They just like, all right, yo, we get lost on the screen and roll.
right.
Kyrie throw up a floater, bro. We gonna have to live
So
with shit.
it kind of makes them a little bit scary, right? Because their front court, Dallas's front court, don't got to be like the most talented. They just got to scrap and get rebounds and shit like that. Do the
Get
dirty work.
rebounds,
So
putbacks, dunks, play
exactly.
defense. They and that's what they've been doing. They haven't done anything outside of what they need to do, or anything extreme. They just doing everything around the
makes
paint.
it scary though. But here's what I'm saying though. This is the point I'm trying to get to. It makes it scary for the other team, especially when you got to go against efficient, skillful players like Luka and Kyrie that have that cushion in the paint, to where, like, hey, even if they miss, they got niggas down there that's really banging and scrapping and cleaning the glass up for them, and giving Luka and Kyrie second chance points. I mean, it's just crazy. It being as efficient as they are.
I'm gonna tell you what Lively and Gafford does so well, bro. Like, just based off their athleticism, what they're able to do is hang out at the top at right outside of the paint. And why Rudy dumbass got to make sure he don't get a 3-second call, bro. So by the time Rudy commit to a ball handler, or commit to come up through a screen, that's when they dive. That's when they dive straight to the basket, and they take advantage of their two-on-one lob situations, because now Rudy got to make a decision. If anytime they get Rudy on the pick and roll, and he basically is 1 against 2, they're taking advantage of that all night long. Because the thing is, it's always Luka that's driving, or it's always Kyrie that's driving. Now you forcing Rudy to make a decision. Guard this lob, or guard this floater, or guard this close shot. Because we scoring on you, my nigga. Because we done already left your perimeter nigga out there, bro. He can't do nothing. You get what I'm saying? So the thing is, Minnesota's defense is moving around way too much, but they're not getting enough stops when they move around. They're not.
Mini that nigga to death, or just throw it over the top.
Yes, basically.
Commit.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically. And I don't want to get off the subject, but just for a second, it's the same exact thing I want for basically Cam Thomas and Zach Edey. Or Mikal and Zach Edey, because I know Mikal can hit mid ranges. It's just not consistent. You don't need him to be consistent when you got an inside threat. You don't need him to be consistent when you got Cam Thomas.
You know what's so crazy, Leaf? I think Mikal's mid range is more efficient than his three ball. I think he's better mid range than 3-point shooting.
It can be. I mean, I've seen him go to the mid range. I've seen him come off screens and go to the mid range. But and the thing is, if you have an athletic front court, you're gonna use them, because they're gonna dive to the basket. Lively is gonna dive to the basket. Gafford is gonna dive to the basket. They're not diving to the basket for lobs or dunks or layups. They're diving for the basket for an offensive rebound and a kick out. Lively is a damn good passer. Lively is a pretty good passer, bro. Like, as a rookie.
Hold on, y'all.
What do you think about what Jamal just said?
I'm about to read the comment right now. Shout to Joey BK, shout to Leaf, shout to Podthorn, and shout to Ivan. We're gonna go to Jamal's comment, then we're gonna move around the panel a little bit. Salute. Tap that like button, y'all. Jamal says this loss is on Cat and Ant. If they play up to par in both games, they are up 2-0. You got two really good games from Nas and Cal Anderson, and you wasted both of them. Now you got to go on the road. Shaking my head. Um, Damn, how y'all feel about what he said? Let's go to
Yo,
Ivan.
so
Let's go to
I think
Parth on
it's
that.
not Ant. I don't think it's Ant's fault. The Ant gave everybody, the McDaniels have open shots. They just missing. They really just be bricking, bro. And so that's how I feel about that. And the last play by Rudy Gobert, that was the most. Yo, how do you let Luca get an open shot like that, bro? You were supposed to make him drive, give him an open midi. He was literally wide open. He had a wide open three, which makes no sense, bro. They was up two. That makes no sense. Rudy Gobert should know better, bro. That was horrible. Horrible. Bro, I'm out of shape and I will make freaking Luca dry, bro, and shoot him a free midi. Like
That
that's it. Like,
wasn't. So you
I
saying that
mean,
wasn't
but
decoy
Luca hitting
activity?
that shot. Luca hitting that shot off of
yeah,
one leg, bro. Like, I mean, I, I, I mean,
but
I
he
get
was
it.
not contested though, Leaf. That's unacceptable. He was wide open. That don't make no sense. That
I ain't
just
gonna
don't
lie.
make no
Listen,
sense.
I put it to you this way: the day that Luca get that over Wemby, bro, like I ain't got no more. Like, listen, I ain't got no more Luca questions,
And the
bro.
thing is, not even I don't even care about Luca making it, bro. It doesn't matter. But that defense was
You gotta you
horrible. You
gotta
should
make
already
him you gotta
know.
make him drive and basically go to
Yes,
overtime.
that's it. And live with the results. That don't make no sense, bro. It doesn't even make like Zubox. You could have put Zubox. You could even put Zach Eady. Anybody out there, bro. The only thing you gotta do is make Luca drive and let the rest be history. That don't
You
make. He
gotta
was
make yeah
wide
you
open
gotta
for
make Luca
three.
yeah you gotta make Luca drive on that. I don't think the
Yeah.
series is coming back to Minnesota. To be honest with you, bro. Like
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think so either, bro. They deserve to lose after that stupid play. That makes
Yeah.
no sense,
and
bro.
the only reason why I went with Minnesota in this series, bro, because I'm not sure if Dallas could win this whole thing.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. That was for them to be clutch like that, and Kyrie be 14-0. He don't have that name Heartbreak Kid for nothing, man. Hold on. Let's go to Python. We're gonna move around the panel. We got Python, we got Jay, and we got LM on the panel with us, man. What's up, guys? What up, Python? Talk to me, man. What's going on?
What up, baby? First of all, Minnesota coming back. I don't care they
Nah,
threw down. It's
PT,
gonna be
what
a
up, bro?
weird. Yo, what's going on, Paul? Yeah, nah, I think y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear you
yeah, I
loud and
get
Yeah,
clear.
what
yeah, you
you
good?
said
You
something.
good?
I ain't hear what you said.
He said the Wolves coming back.
Yeah, nah, I, I think the Wolves coming back.
All right.
They had the game. It's like they just had a lapse in like thinking. They thought they had the game. They did this twice. They thought they had the game won. And then, you when you have hot shooters, when you have guys who could just flat out score like Kyrie and Luca, there's no safe
You
lead.
can't give him no
So
breathing room. You can't.
nah, you can't, man.
Yeah,
And they fell asleep.
but you don't
They
want to
fell
see
they
a close game. You do not want to see Luke and Kyrie, bro, in the fourth quarter game, bro.
right,
Hold on,
Win
y'all.
it,
Let him
swing.
finish.
right.
I'm not for fight.
Let
I'm not for
PT
fight.
finish.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, PT.
Yeah, nah, but what I wanted to know was is what the fuck did Joe Tsai say? I missed that part of the show.
Oh, I'm gonna pull up. No, no, no. We ain't start with that. We gonna get to it.
Oh, you ain't get there
That
yet?
part. Yeah,
All
nah,
right.
we didn't get to that. You actually pulled up before we got to it, so stick around. We not going nowhere. But we just gonna
All
go
right,
around
that's
the
what I
panel a
want
little
to
bit.
talk about. So I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna let y'all cook.
Yeah, yeah, we gonna get there soon. It won't be long. That's next talk, so we definitely gonna get there. Let's go to LM, and then we gonna go to J. LM, talk to me. What you saying tonight?
Um, I mean, the series was just as I predicted. I was like, yo, Minnesota isn't exactly on mop the floor with these dudes. When you got two offensive juggernauts in Luca and Kyrie, then to add PJ and Gafford and Derrick Jones Jr., who I guess all of a sudden got a jump shot now. When you combine that with and you give these dudes some sort of help. I mean, what you expect, man? It's just you gonna get results like this. I think Rudy on Luca was. I mean, they even Luca. He was just on inside the NBA. They asked him, "Yo, did you expect them to put Rudy on you?" He was like, "Nah, I didn't think that was the game plan at all." But when they did it, I was like, "All right, bet it's chicken." So I'm gonna get to my spot, and it is what it is. Uh, I don't know. I think it's not over yet. I mean, we've
LM, that
seen
contest was horrible, Brody. That contest
it
was
was,
horrible,
but
bro.
I mean, it's why I never thought
And
Rudy
this
was good
series
at
is fucking
guarding
over, bro.
guards. I mean, I
bro.
can't say that because we saw many go Minnesota go 2 on Denver, and they that game that whole series was 6-7.
I
So
don't
I'm
think
not going.
Minnesota. I don't think Minnesota is built to make the comeback. I think they
I mean,
built
the
to have
games
at
was
least.
close though, Leaf. It wasn't like they were blowouts. Minnesota was literally up.
But no. But here's that's the problem. You can't let Dallas hang around in a close game. You
Yeah,
cannot.
I
facts.
still think
You
they could have
can't do
won
that.
if Edwards didn't. And this is why I'm saying, as great as Edwards is, him and Cam Thomas got the same issues, and that is making when they locked up or whatever it is where they make horrible passing decisions. And that's something that Edwards got to work
Oh
on
my
rather in the
God,
off
that pass
season
at the
or
end of the
he
game.
makes horrible passing decisions sometimes. Sometimes he makes a pass that goes out of bounds. He doesn't really he doesn't excel yet at finding the
Hold on.
open man.
I do want to say to that response. I'm glad you brought that up. If you saw that pass before he passed it to Nas Reeves, he looked at McDaniels. And he said, "I don't." You could tell he hesitated because McDaniel. You know what's frustrating? McDaniels break every pass he gave him. That's why he didn't want to give him the ball no more. He literally just break
Nas
almost.
Reed had the best shooting percentage of
Yeah,
somebody out
but
of the whole
McDaniel been messing up, bro. It's like when Cam Thomas passed it to DFS and he just break it all day. That's frustrating, especially when
The
you get
the
somebody
the
wide open shot.
the main point in this whole thing is that you cannot give Dallas no breathing room. You have to stomp on them. You have to beat them undisputably, bro. You cannot give them life. Dallas is getting too much action. They're getting too many dunks around the basket. That's the problem. This is the
I
number one
think Rudy
defensive
now
team.
and Luca
This
they
is the
win
number one
tonight.
defensive team that they doing this to. You like they're getting easy shit around the basket for
Right,
starters.
right, and not
Like
only that,
Well,
yo,
when you got the best
Am I
finisher
tripping? Am
and
I tripping?
Kyrie Irving,
Yo, am
that
I
no matter
tripping?
what defense
No,
there, that's a chicken.
Yo,
Minnesota is not efficient. Is not more efficient enough in the paint than they are in this series. They're getting easy shit at the basket. The second that they get Rudy big dumbass on a 2-on-1, bro, it's a bucket almost every time.
yeah, yo,
right.
hold on, y'all. Shout to Leaf, shout to we just trying to go around the panel. We gonna get to the main topic soon. Shout to Jay, man. Jay in the building too. Y'all can subscribe to This Is JTV on YouTube. Jay, you watch the game tonight, Jay?
Yeah, I watched the game. I was fucking making a beat, but I was looking up watching it, and I seen this nigga Anthony Edwards was gassed in the second half, and then I saw he was somewhere in the third quarter they had to take him to the side and give him oxygen in the
What happened,
Because
half.
you
Jay?
got to guard Kyrie.
No, I don't think it's. I think
Yeah,
what they
that
were saying.
was
I don't think it's Kyrie.
Oxygen,
They
Jay?
were saying.
yeah,
They
that's
were
what
It,
they
saying,
said. They had to take him aside, give him the oxygen mask in the.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's that. They were saying on watch out there. I could be wrong. It's all speculation. Speculation. But I think he hit a. Y'all ever play Mav basketball? Like I think he hit a wall. Like something your body gets shut down. That's what they were saying. I think that makes
I,
more sense to me. Than
hold on,
I'm
Isaac,
gonna say that.
hold on,
Even Kyrie said they
Isaac,
had
hold
tired
on.
legs.
Oh, let Jay finish his take.
yeah,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Jay. Was you finished?
Yeah, I was just saying. I think he was gassed in both games. Like second half, they let them come back, and yeah, man. When the star player is gassed, Cat wasn't even playing most of the game. At
Right.
least half of the game.
That
You
don't
got
make
to,
no sense.
yeah, but that's the
Hey, hey,
thing. That's the thing. Both star players was playing bad, but they still only lost by 3 and needed
exactly, Jay.
a
Exactly.
buzzer beater, or not a buzzer beater, but a
Exactly.
miracle shot at the end. The thing is, can
Exactly.
Dallas keep that up? But I never
Exactly.
counted Dallas out because you know I fuck with Kyrie. and I'm starting to like Luka, but hey,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
right. Yo, I was just about to say that what Jay was gonna say, bro. I was just about to say that. Like, yo, Minnesota losing and Cat and fucking Anthony Edwards ain't even playing up to par. So don't act like they can't beat these niggas. They can. Trust me. But you know what I mean? They just gotta put it together, man. Like you got Nas Reed and your role players doing more than two of the stars. That's
Yeah,
not
they can.
that's
They
The
can.
the
Hold
only
on,
thing
hold
I'm
on.
though.
worried
These
about is
games
that
Hold
been
on,
second
y'all.
round
Hold
might
decided
on.
be
by
too
two
big for
games
them.
decided by 4 points.
Right, hold on, y'all. One mic. We
Yeah.
got Eskimo on the panel with us too. Hold on. Dante Reeves in the comments said, "Can't Cat and Ant play horrible tonight? If those two show up, they up 2-0. Now you got to go on the road in a hostile environment to steal a game in their house." Shaking my head. I mean, yeah, this I agree. I'm gonna just say I agree. Hold on. Let's go to Eskimo before we get to the main topic. Eskimo, what you seen tonight, bro? Do you talk to us?
All right, what's up, fellas? I only watched from the third quarter. You know, what I mean, caught half of it, and what I seen was a real close game. You know what I'm saying? But I missed the first 2 quarters, so I can't give you like a whole breakdown like I usually do. But close game. Luca put Gobert on skates to hit the winning jumper, and that's the ball game. So that's all I'm gonna say for on that.
That was so dumb.
Yo, shout out to
Yeah.
Iceman. He did a freestyle on one of my beats. He did it a minute ago, but I just seen it yesterday. That shit was hard though.
Oh, word. I
But
gotta hear that. I
Good
definitely
looking
gotta
out.
hear that.
Wait, who did what?
Good
I,
looking out, yo.
Iceman did a freestyle to one of my beats. It was kind of tough, but he
Well,
did it like a few weeks ago. He tagged me too. I guess I just ain't see the shit, but I saw it yesterday. I posted
Mm.
that shit.
The real rap, all right.
that's
I
what's
don't
up.
even think Luke. I don't even think that Luca. I'm trying to figure out how Luca be hitting niggas with that slow ass shit, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
It's his own
Bro,
pace,
Cause
bro.
he's smooth with it. You ever
Right.
see
Luca
It's
one of
his
them
own
Luca
old
pace.
Luca
ass
is like
nigga
Luca
ball
Don't
is
that's
that
like
nigga,
mad
bro? That
slow
hold
nigga
and
up.
got a
smooth
bet.
with it?
Don't that
Let me
nigga
say
got one
let
leg,
me say
bro,
this
and
real
doing
quick,
this,
yo.
bro?
Leaf. Luca is and Shy is kind of the same a little bit because they both play at their own pace and they don't let nobody speed them up. Them niggas move like snails or move slow as hell, but they gonna get to their spot when they want to get there. That is a fact.
You know what I think, bro. I think the underrated thing about Luca's game, bro, is the fact that he could move. He could post. He could move you around. He like
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a
Luca's
big
like a
body,
good.
no homo.
He got an
Yeah.
overall. He
Luca
got an
like a good
overall game.
240.
Luca.
Right. He
Luca's
be
like a good
posting up
240,
bigs.
right?
That's 6'7". He be posting up
Yeah,
bigs.
Yeah,
but
Luca.
but
Luca's like a
but
good
let's not
240,
but
bro.
let's
bro,
not act like the nigga.
Luca.
But let's not act like the nigga don't got the ultimate whistle either. So niggas ain't gonna be too
Hmm.
Nah,
frisky with
but
Luca when
yo,
it comes
yo,
to
the thing
guarding
But
him.
is that
he has
That is a fact.
even
I ain't gonna
though
lie, because when you put a
even
6'10",
though Rudy
250
Gobert
pound
played
nigga
the
on him,
most,
bro, like he
if,
gonna get it
More
even though
going.
mic,
Rudy
yeah. More
Gobert
mic.
played the worst defense I ever seen in my life, Luca and Kyrie been playing amazing defense, yo. I gotta give them credit, son. They've been D'ing up, yo.
I wasn't in on Luca.
Luca
Nah,
has two.
Rudy been getting cooked by the elite of the elite, though, bro. Like, I
He
mean,
always get cooked by guards though. That ain't nothing new.
Nigga,
but
Yeah,
who
but
who
I
he
don't
think
been
I
who
getting
think
don't
cooked
Ant would
by
be a
carry
the
better
elites, bro.
matchup for
Like
Luca because
he got cooked by
because
Joker and then got cooked by a Luca, bro. Like, these is
Yo,
two of the top
I
three players in the league, bro.
I
Like,
told y'all at the
Luca.
beginning of the year they got a 7 foot 3 point shooter and a big baguette, man. And
Yeah.
that will come back and bite you, man, because when you got a 7 foot nigga and his best shot is outside the 3 point line, that's bad. And if you got a big baguette that can't move around, that's bad too. Like it may
Jay,
look
can
good
you
for a
Jay?
little while.
Jay, for the listeners that don't know, can you explain to them what a baguette is, and can you explain to them why Rudy Gobert is a baguette?
Well, a baguette is a fucking
Nick
like
Claxton,
a loaf of bread, like a French loaf of bread that's baked.
the long
You know what I
skinny
mean?
one.
Yeah, the long skinny loaf of bread. You know what I mean? A baguette. And Rudy
He looked like he
Gobert is a
built the
7 foot
baguette.
baget.
It says
I mean,
says like
I
a
feel
loaf
like
of
if you
bread,
give a
a French
5 foot
loaf of
nigga,
bread.
So
look,
hold on, Jay. You
look,
want to call him
seriously, if
Rudy
you
Go?
give
He
Spud
Rudy Go
Webb, right?
Baggett.
You
He
give
Rudy
Spud
Go
Yo,
Webb a
Baggett.
7 foot baguette, he could
Le
play
baguette.
Rudy Gobert defense.
Baguette to go bear to bag it.
Yo,
He said bag it to
Oh
go
my.
bid to bag it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, everything that Dallas is doing, bro, like I kind of like either one of these teams, bro, like realistically, but everything that Dallas is doing with that front court, specifically Luka and Kyrie, bro, I kind of see us doing the same shit if we just value a fucking front court. We could do the same shit, bro. Like, bro, you going to
Yo,
But
play the
hold
bro,
shot.
on,
no,
You
I
no,
going to
think
play
no,
the
no,
hold on,
shot
hold
no,
on,
creator.
no,
You
no,
going to play
no,
the
no,
mid
hold
no.
on,
range.
Don't
hold.
even do that. Don't even do that because you
Yeah.
sat here and you fucking scoffed when I said that we fucking shouldn't have never traded Kyrie and all that bullshit,
I
man.
didn't scoff.
And
No, I didn't. No, I
Kyrie
didn't. You're
is the
lying.
look, and the thing is, Kyrie and KD was the reason Nick Claxton was getting all them lobs and shit when he was getting
No,
like
but yo, let's keep
and
it a
look
buck though.
now.
Kyrie and Luca did not play. Kyrie and Durant did not play that good together though.
Bro, what I'm saying
No,
is,
That's not true.
that's not even true.
So,
But that's not
so
even my
you
point.
telling me? So
My
you
point,
telling me
no, my
they
point,
barely
Kyrie and
played
KD?
together. Hell,
my
You
point.
telling me
one mic,
Kyrie
yeah,
and
one
KD
one
when
mic,
they was
one
on the
mic.
court was better
Y'all
Hold
than
on,
Kyrie
losing,
and Luca?
y'all losing me. Hold
hold on,
on.
let him
Thank
finish
you,
his take.
Leaf. You
Let him,
Hold
already know
on,
where
y'all.
I'm going with this. They know
hold on,
that's a
Thank
don't let
you.
let him finish his take. Go ahead, Jay.
What I'm saying is, do you see the lobs that Kyrie is able to throw because he attracts so much gravity? Like players is running towards him, so whoever's standing on the rim is wide open. And if you a dude that could make a shot well, you could make a good pass towards the rim. And
Nah,
that's
but
why
KD not
he was on
KD
the
no
team,
more.
when he was on the team, Nick Claxton was getting mad lobs and had the highest field goal percentage in the league.
that's probably was because James Harden. I don't think or no Durant too. Durant too.
Bro,
Durant
it
can't
was
pass. They
Yeah,
can't.
but
KD
they
and
were different
Kyrie.
back then. They
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
Durant.
but
Harden,
KD is easier to guard than Luca, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you,
yo, but
yo,
that don't
KD
especially
matter.
just
I'm
today.
swept
talking about
3
getting the
series in a
lobs to
row.
Gafford. KD wasn't even playing. Fuck is y'all niggas talking about? I'm
So
talking
why
about
you
getting
say
the
KD
lobs
then?
because
Yeah, what
he
you
was
say,
on our
KD,
team
bro?
getting the lobs to Nick Claxton.
Yeah, but the thing is, KD ain't no good passer like that, bro.
But he was attracting gravity to get a
K
good
don't
lob
put
to
pre-
Nick Claxton.
KD don't put pressure
Yeah,
on the
every
rim like
Nah, it
Luca
was
do
Harden,
either.
No,
man.
hold on,
K
hold on, yeah, hold on. I think I know what Jay is saying. He's saying that
And it,
because it's the gravity that Kyrie got. So it's like the defense has to gravitate to Kyrie because he could go left, right, and he good with the midi. He do too much for you to leave him on a one-on-one going to the paint. So that he draws that double. He's going to draw that double,
more
and that's
true.
why Gafford. That's
yeah,
why
but
Gafford and them is hooping the way they are.
no,
Like
but the thing is, yeah,
The real
Kyrie
question.
do draw that
we
gravity,
all
but
agree
Luca
on
draw
that, but
that
the thing
gravity
is,
even
I think
more.
hold up. Let's not ignore the elephant in the room, bro. The real question is, can Dallas do this shit in the finals?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
they'll
bro,
bro.
make it
Yeah,
to
like
the
this is the
The
finals.
hardest team
finals,
they
y'all
gonna play
niggas
us.
giving them this shit off too
Nah,
bad.
that's for another time. They still
Nah. I
got
think
a
we need to
series to
discuss
lose.
that shit now, bro. This series
That's
is
too
over,
early.
bro.
That's
No,
too
it ain't.
early.
nah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
way too
Same
They've
early.
been
same
doing
This
thing
that
with
the
series
the
whole
is over.
Celtics
series.
and the chicken
Competitive
nuggets.
team.
Game's too
This,
Won
this
close.
three
series is
games.
this
It's
series is
over.
Right,
over.
the games is too close
Oh,
for us to be
We
hold on.
disappointed.
won by
I
4.
If the games is
hold
close,
on.
then they favor Dallas.
Well, hold on. Let me say this. I don't think that this is a fluke. I think that Kyrie stays in Dallas. But I don't think he's on another team. I think he stays with Luca. That's his duo. That's the new duo in the Western Conference. That's what
I
it is.
mean, it better be they gave that nigga 5 years on it. Some change.
Yeah, they make a good team, bro. They both have a lot of gravity too,
Right.
which
In
makes
another
it
5 years,
yeah.
Kyrie gonna be what, 37? Where else he gonna go? He ain't getting
And,
another
and, and
contract after that.
let's keep it a stack. This is the best passer Kyrie. I think. Well, LeBron James too. Like Luka and LeBron James are the best passers Kyrie been with. Because even though you hype Kyrie passing, his passing is all
I'm
right.
not gonna
I'm
lie.
fine.
Kyrie played with a lot of talent, bro. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
hold you.
and that's when he thrives when he has like a LeBron next to him. And Luca does a lot of the passing himself. So
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
I
Like
agree, Python.
you,
I
you
agree.
can't compare it to the Nets. The
Luca
Nets didn't
Luca
have
is a point
Thank you.
forward
I
like
Yeah,
agree,
we
LeBron.
Python. I
definitely
agree
can't
with what
compare
you
it to
said.
the Nets because KD wasn't breaking defenses down like Luca is.
Thank you,
that's
Leaf.
right.
Let's keep it a stack.
Exactly.
You know, we gotta let's keep it a
Thank you,
I
stack,
don't
Leaf.
bro.
even
Because
think
That's the
LeBron
point
was
KD,
I was
breaking.
trying to
I don't
get
even
at.
think LeBron
Like,
was
yeah,
breaking defenses
KD
down
is
like
unstoppable.
Luca is.
Yeah, Cleveland
KD
LeBron
is
was
kind
still
of hard to
breaking
guard, but
defenses
he play.
down.
Not
Wait,
like
hold up
Luca.
for a second though, because everybody who's questioning the Mavs for the finals, let's be real here. Boston has no depth. They're playing fucking Luke Cornett, Sam Hauser, who's looking like Joe Harris, and fucking Peyton
You're
Pritchard.
dealing with Joe Harris, dude.
No. Like, I'm being for real. Boston has no depth. Jason Tatum is a fat pussy.
Hey,
I will
Dylan,
say
before
this,
you
he's a bad
continue,
guy.
Hold on. Let him finish. Let me get his take off. Let me get his take off. Go ahead, Dylan.
I'm just
Listen,
personally saying the winner's going to come out of the West because both teams are loaded with depth. Boston is going to get fucked. I'm going to call it now. Whoever they play, they're losing in 5.
hey
That's my take.
Dylan, let me ask you something. Who
Wow,
on
that's a strong pick.
Dylan?
Nah, I
Hey,
don't
Dylan,
agree.
Dylan, let
I
me
want
ask
to
you
hear this
something.
question.
Let's hear it.
Who on Dallas bench is better than Peyton Pritchard?
Who on Dallas's bench?
Yeah.
Shit, I would take Jaden Hardy.
Oh
I'd
shit.
take
This
Tim Hardaway
conversation
Jr.
over.
I'd take Tim Hardaway Jr.
Oh no, this conversation definitely over.
I would take
What?
Derek Lively.
This.
You would pay.
I
Hardaway
give you
Jr. is a
Lively.
bum.
I give you Lively. I'll give you Lively.
Wait, hold on though.
Lively.
But you're
Peyton
telling me
Pritchard
you
is
wouldn't
not all
take.
that good the way you
We're
just try to
talking
say.
about guys who are going to be playing. Because let's be real here, Luka's not coming out of a game for the majority of a game, right?
Right.
So you got Luka playing with Hardaway. You got Luka playing.
You
with
got Luka playing on one knee, by the way.
Talk about Tim Hardaway. What happened to him?
Tim Hardaway is garbage, bro. He needs to stay on the bench.
He can be garbage all he wants, but he's gonna hit the shots when it's needed, especially.
He's not. Point. I promise you.
And he's only playing in a limited role. It's not like he's exhausted.
Hold on. I want to say
he
something.
Won't hit the shots when it's needed.
Hold on. Said Luka. You know Luka's so slow.
There's a reason why they playing Hardy and Green.
Hold on, Luka's so small. The injury.
One mic.
Luka's so slow. The injury don't even affect him. Leaf keeps saying, "Yo, he's injured." This nigga moved the same way.
I think we eliminating a factor, bro. When you play the Boston Celtics, at some point you're gonna have to play man-to-man defense because they run a 5 out.
Luka and Kyrie have been playing defense all.
I was gonna say Kyrie's. Listen,
but it's one factor that y'all forgetting too, though. Like, Kyrie doesn't play good against Boston, man.
Damn,
he played well against them.
No. But I got a theory on that. I think he don't play good against Marcus. I think Marcus Smart guards him good. I don't know about the whole Boston thing.
I think he has a problem with. We talking about Drew Holiday and Derek White and JB
and Brown. He's gonna have to see Brown, Tatum, Drew Holiday.
Right, hold on. You got PJ Washington who can guard some of them. You have Derek Jones Jr. who can guard some of them. Kyrie's playing the best defense of his career. Like,
yeah,
and they have the defense for it. I mean, they're one of the problem with Dallas.
Don't put any faith in Jason Tatum.
Dallas,
you can't put your
the
faith
one thing
in
about
Jason
that,
Tatum.
the one thing that we eliminated about Dallas is that, judging from these last 2 games, they don't guard the 3-point line well. If Boston gets on the streak, bro, from the 3, bro, they are going to kill them.
Guess what? You can take that for a game because guess what? Jason Tatum can hit 7 threes on 10 attempts, and the next game he's gonna go 1 for 10 because he's fucking dog shit.
Hold on. Now the more I like that debate, I like Leaf. Hold on. I like Leaf point.
They don't need Jason Tatum.
But they need depth when you're playing Dallas.
I need to know how Dallas can really beat them. I need homework.
How can it? Okay, let's just think about it this way, right? You got Kyrie, who's going to at least be able to put up 20 in those series, right? And there's going to be the occasional game where he's probably going to put up that 27 plus. You have Luka, who's going to be putting up 30 plus. He has historically been great against Boston. You have guys like Derek Jones Jr., PJ Washington can go for 25 at any point in time if he's hitting threes. We just saw it last series. Did we not just see it last series? He had two or three games where he had 20 plus. Am I wrong?
But we talking about.
But hold on, Leaf. Hold on before you continue, because I am agreeing with your point, right? If you look at Timberwolves, they really are Ant-Man heavy. So you see how they neutralize the Ant-Man, and the Timberwolves are having a hard time creating the offense.
I said it when the series was about to start.
Brown. You got to worry about Jaylen Brown and Tatum, just like the way they got to worry about Luka and Kyrie. They
Jason
two
Tatum's
dynamic duos on the other
Jason
side.
Tatum's a fucking liability. I'm not.
I'm co-signing Dallas to win this series, bro. I just need to know how.
I had Dallas in 6 before the series started.
I just want to hold on.
I think you just hate Boston, man.
Hold on, y'all.
No,
hold on.
I'm not saying Boston series in 6. I'm saying before this series began with Timberwolves and the Mavs, I had Mavs in 6. I have Mavs in 5 or 6 against Boston, though. Like I said, they have no depth.
Hold on, I just want to answer your question. Y'all said, how did Kyrie play? He played with Dallas versus the Celtics 1 game last season, and he was 9 for 20. He had 23 points.
Played
I
very
don't
well. I
think
think
they.
he had 6 assists.
Yeah, he did. I don't think they're gonna. I think he's gonna do his thing. I don't think they're gonna be that much trouble. I think Kyrie gonna go off. I think Kyrie really wants this championship more than anybody in the playoffs right now. To be
And
honest
if
with you.
and if you're listen, and like I said, I was one of the biggest Kyrie fans growing up because I grew up in Jersey. Fuck that dude just because of what he did with Brooklyn. But besides that, if you're getting a motivated Kyrie Irving, who he has been motivated this season, he's taken on a leadership role. He has been playing phenomenal. He is playing the best defense of his career. You give a motivated Kyrie, the Boston Celtics, the team that absolutely shit on him, fan base wise, once he left, who treated him like shit. He is going to walk into that series more motivated than ever before. That's
I
all I'm
hear
saying.
you
I
though.
wouldn't count him out.
I
I
hear you
got the
though,
Celtics.
Well, he
hold
ain't
on,
have
I
no
hear
luck
him
with
though.
them
But
since he
Boston,
stepped on Lucky.
hold on,
And
I hear him
historically,
though.
he's done great against Drew Holiday, by the way.
Boston is still a tough place to play, man. That's all I'm gonna say,
Oh,
especially in the
definitely. But you
playoffs.
got Luka in there who fits in perfectly with them. So guess what? He's going to drop 35 every game.
I don't think it's
We just gotta
between.
see.
I don't think it's between like what Leaf is asking for. I don't think it's between the stars. I think it's between
The
The
like
depth.
others.
Gafford and
Yep.
Lively and PJ Washington. Like when you look at
Don't forget
Boston,
Derek
going
Jones. Don't forget Jaden
yeah
Hardy. I'm
yeah
telling you,
yeah
man.
I got
Jaden
them.
Hardy was a guy
You know
that
what I'm
when
saying? But I'm just looking at the center position and the small forward once the bench come in for Boston. Like you know what I'm
Basically.
saying? Like I think that's where they Mavericks kind of got a little bit of advantage, but you know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be tough because Fournette he be hustling like shit for Boston. So I think
Fournette
within
is
that
so
area,
fucking
that's
funny.
where the you know what I'm saying? That's where the game
I'm
is
not.
gonna
I'm
come
not.
to.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I got a team that deep offensively, bro, I'm attacking Luca all day long.
Yeah, but you can't do that because Kyrie at any given moment can drop 35 on you.
And you know, Luca's gonna be
I'm
guarding
cool with that. But
Al
as long
Horford.
as if Luke, the thing that you have to do against Dallas, you got to attack Luca and figure out how to get him in foul trouble. Kyrie on his
Yeah.
own can't win the game by himself. It's been
Hold on.
proven.
Hold on. Just so y'all know that Luca this season versus the Boston Celtics, he had 33 and 37. So yeah, they're gonna have to deal with that. This not no walk in the park for either team. I say going 6 or 7
Even if
either way.
you,
Bro,
yeah,
I
I
this
mean,
shit
keep
is
trying to
even
still
if
tell
too
you
y'all niggas
look
early,
see the
bro. The
dunks
series
Luca,
that
not even
Gafford
done
and
yet.
Lively is getting. They're
but
killing them niggas in the paint. And the reason why they're killing them in the paint is because Kyrie is throwing timely lobs.
the
Nah,
thing
He
is
is
too
I
five
got
and
the
six
Celtics
is
dunks a
when you
winning,
have
bro.
game.
guys like Gafford. Think about it. Porzingis is very, very skinny. He's also coming back from a knee injury. I don't think he's being rushed, but I don't think he's fully healthy either. Gafford could have a field day with him. I'm not saying he's dropping 20, 25, but he can give him a cool 10, 15 and really start stretching out the floor for others. And when it comes to the depth, like I've said, you have to play your bench at some point. Boston's bench, it's not hard. Guard fucking Peyton Pritchard, and that's it. It's not a fucking challenge. They are going to have no
The thing is
chance
the thing
at
that I
all.
like
Kristaps
about
is gonna
Celtics is they
score.
play good team defense though as well. You
But
know
they
what I'm
haven't played a
saying?
good team. They played an injured Cavs team. They're playing the fucking Pacers. And who did they play in round one? Who was it?
So they played
Who
the
you talking about?
Miami Heat.
Celtics? They play
Play
Miami,
Miami.
but
Yeah, the
injured
Jimmy
Jimmy
Butler
Butler.
Miami Heat. Yeah, the Jimmy Butlerless Miami Heat. This team hasn't faced a challenge, and historically in playoff runs, if you're playing teams that don't give you a challenge, you're going to fail in the finals because you have not prepared yourself well enough. You haven't had those close games, and not to mention the Mavs statistically are the best clutch team in the league currently. Under 5 minutes in the
Yes, they
fourth
are.
quarter,
Yeah.
offensively, they are the best team in the league right now. So any close game, give me fucking Dallas. If you're talking about the depth battle,
So
give me
you don't think a
Dallas.
top two offensive team, bro, could beat the shit out of Dallas?
No, beat the shit out of it is
So
a huge overstatement.
Nah.
God no.
yo, my thing is I would pick Jalen Brown and Tatum over Luca and Kyrie personally, bro.
I would not.
You would
I would
lose your
not
money.
because
Here's another thing. Here's
there's gonna be
another
two
thing,
games in
right?
that
I would
series where
not
those
neither,
two
The,
bro.
The,
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 I wouldn't do that
hold
neither.
on. The thing is the reason
Hold
why I
on.
like about Tatum and Jalen Brown is because they not gonna
That they
settle,
two
bro. They're gonna
Scotty
attack you
Pippins,
for
bro.
Hold
middies,
on. Hold on. Hold
3 points
on, y'all.
layups.
Hold on. Yeah, I want to go around the panel and ask that question. We're going to start with Ivan since he said it, and then we're going to go to Leaf, and then I'm gonna just call out. But let's do it with short soliloquies, please.
Okay.
Luca and Kyrie or Jason Tatum and Brown. Who's the better duo and why? Short soliloquy so
So
we can
I
get
think
around the
okay.
panel.
So Jalen Brown, they both Jalen Brown can play defense and offense, both sides of the court, and they're not gonna settle. Timberwolves be settling too much for me. Tatum, they're not gonna settle either, bro. They're gonna attack the midi. They're gonna post moves. They're gonna do different types of things which you need in the playoffs, and they taller, so no problem.
Can I go next? Mine's is real short and sweet.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, you got two of the best players of all time versus two of the most overrated niggas of all time.
Thank you.
Hmm.
That's it.
Thank you.
I agree with
Oh,
that. But you know what the problem with
Can
that?
I go?
You know what the problem with that is, bro? Like
Go ahead.
everybody else on that team. That's the
No,
problem.
we only
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
them
no,
two
no. We're
niggas
not
though.
doing that. We're not
We're
doing
not
that.
talking
We're
about
not.
them two niggas right now. That's why I
Right.
said
We
It's a
exactly.
5-on-5 game. If it was
Bro, no.
2-on-2, we
So
play NBA
Leaf,
Jam.
we're gonna skip you. We're gonna skip you there, Leaf. Like, bro, just the question. Just either Luca and Kyrie the better
Let me.
duo
Can
or
I answer
Tatum
the
and
Oh
question?
yeah,
Brown.
definitely Luke and
Can I
Kyrie
answer the
for
question?
All
sure.
right, that's all we need, bro.
Yeah,
That's all we
can
need.
I answer
You
the
could
question?
you could
If you're
say why,
telling
but
me
then we're just trying to go around the panel. We ain't talking about a 5-on-5 right
here,
now.
I'll go next. If
All
you're
right,
telling me
let me
that you
answer the
would pick,
question.
okay, go ahead.
Let me answer the question. I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick Tatum and Brown, and the reason I'm gonna pick them is because I just like their length, man. I think
Hey, yo.
they're gifted, they're young.
Pause.
They already going through all the heartbreaks and shit like that. I think this is the year they get it done. Like they're solid on both ends of the floor. That like Kyrie and Luca got to do too much to get
mm-hmm.
their shit off. Like Brown and Tatum going to get their shit off just based off their natural ability,
Simple shit.
man, and
Facts.
athletic ability. Like seriously, like they're tough, man. And I think this is
Facts.
the year they do it. I know niggas gonna say, yeah, they choked and all that. That was going up through the ranks. They had to hit those hard times and those hard patches. But
They
I think
lost
they
to
get it
Steph
done this
Curry and a
year.
wash Klay
They two
Thompson.
Robins, man.
Yeah,
Like
All
that's
right,
they
what
so
are
they are.
not.
hold on. I just want to get it clear. We got Joey BK picking
That
Jason
Warrior
Tatum
was
and Jalen
beast.
Brown. We
Oh,
got
oh,
we got
and,
I.
and, and
Bro,
another thing,
hold
and
on.
another
Go ahead.
thing. Hold on, I forgot one small detail. The Celtics have the easiest path to the finals, right? They haven't
That's a
broken
bad
a
thing.
sweat yet. I don't see that as a negative. I see that as a positive because they're going to be fucking healthy. Listen, they just rested Kristaps Porzingis the whole fucking last
Mhm.
series just to get ready for the fucking finals.
Yeah, but
You
to
know what I'm
piggyback
saying?
on
Like,
that, no, but to piggyback on that,
so
look at the
they're
Cavs from 2016 to 2018. They had the easiest road to the finals,
all I'm
correct? And they
saying is
lost
Dallas.
two of
We
them.
could look at it. We could look at it at the way as Dallas might be a little banged up, like they going super hard. They've been going super hard
But
every
no,
series.
You know who
hold
else
on. I'm
had an
just
easy
trying to
road
hold
to the
on, Joey,
finals?
All right, all right. Can I go
Joey,
The
now?
Golden State
Joey.
Warriors had
Hold
an
on,
easy road to the finals. Didn't they win?
Joey, don't change the topic. We keeping it about, and everybody
The
didn't
best
answer
duo.
yes. Right. So
I, yeah, I mean,
Jay said,
It's Tatum and Brown 1, Luka and Kyrie 3 right now.
okay. So Dylan, he said Jason Tatum and Brown, and
I said,
just for
nah.
It's two. It's two because
Ivan picked Jason.
Ivan
No,
picked them
Ivan
too,
picked
so it's
Brown
two.
and Tatum too.
Oh,
right,
so
Ivan
right.
it's
picked
Hold on.
Brown and
Tatum.
Just
Tatum too.
hold on. Just for context, since we talking about duos, Tatum and Brown is the longest standing duo in the NBA right now. They've been together the longest out of any other duo in the NBA right now. All the other 29 teams, if there's a duo, Tatum and Brown been their tenor together has been longer than any duo in the NBA currently. So just keep that in perspective.
And they
But so
still
hold on. We
suck.
heard
Hey,
from
yo,
Leaf. We heard from
let
Dylan.
me
We heard.
go.
All right, go ahead, PT. Go ahead.
Listen, we seen Kyrie before. He was on our team for quite a long time. And you know what always eventually happened with Kyrie. Some gonna get in, he's gonna get injured in some
No,
kind
don't
of
bring
way.
that up though,
And
bro.
guess
Let's
what?
say it's not gonna happen.
No,
Don't do
Hold
that.
that's
on, hold
you
on.
gotta have
Ivan,
you
let him
gotta
get
go
his shit
by a
off. Just
player's
let
track
him get
record.
his
We
thing off.
betting we gotta go by a player's track record. That's part of the game, being healthy. Like
If we're going by track records, though, Jalen Brown's been hurt too.
Yeah.
not as much, not as
So is
like
Porzingis.
they swept the Nets. They
A-
swept the Nets,
And we
and
gentlemen swept them before.
Kyrie disappeared, for 3 games.
That's a fact.
He had that one.
Talk about how
He had
Kyrie
that one
played in
good
that
game.
series.
Let them talk, bro. Chill.
He had that one game, and we all got hyped. I was hyped, but then when those like the niggas we talking about, Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown, them and all they had with them was Marcus Smart. Now they got KP. If they could get that dude healthy, that's a nice inside outside mix. I think that's the winning formula. I think them boys bring it home this year. Tatum
Yeah,
and
All
I
right,
agree.
Brown.
can I go next?
As much as I don't want Boston to
Yeah,
win, bro,
go
like
ahead.
I need to know how Dallas gonna win this shit, bro. Like, ain't nobody give me legitimate reason yet.
Hold on. But
The
we in
reasons
game
are.
two.
I
Hold
was
on,
gonna say
but
we
And
let's
this
stick
playing.
with the
series is
topic
over,
before
bro. I'm
we
not
hold on.
worried
Let's
about
stick
this
with the
shit.
topic before we bounce around because we ain't get to Eskimo yet. And I
You
definitely
said
want to
you
hear
and
what.
the Nuggets was going to beat Minnesota and it was over, man.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let's get to who was saying they wanted to go next. Then we gotta go to
I still
Element
gotta go.
Eskimo. All right, go ahead, Dylan, and then we're gonna go to Element Eskimo.
I'm picking Luka and Kyrie easily. You have a guy who quite literally hit the most clutch shot in NBA history in the finals. In Kyrie, you have him motivated to play Boston, the team that has pretty much not stopped speaking about him for what? This is 5-6 years now. You got Luka Doncic, who is right now the best player in the NBA. I don't care what anybody says. You can blitz Luka all you want, and he is going to give you 12 rebounds, 12 assists. It does
Yeah,
not
but
fucking matter.
Derek White gives him fits though. Like
But
we've seen it.
we're talking about
Did you
five
watch
guys
the
who can score
games?
20. We're talking about
Like
five guys
they
who can
made
give you
Kyrie
20.
disappear. They took
Let him
KD
get it.
from him.
It's
We're
all
we're talking
opinions at the end of the day. We're
we're
not seeing
talking
the
about a
matchup.
starting five in Boston compared to a 8-9 man deep team in Dallas. You're taking the depth every single day of the week, and like one of the comments said, Boston isn't battle tested yet. They have no clue what they are walking into once they get into that finals. They have not played a team who can keep up with them. They have not played a team who is defensively matched up against them, who is offensively better than them. They have played nobody. And I don't want to hear the Kyrie injury bullshit. Giannis took out his fucking leg. That's not on him. The shoulder injury, shit happens. But you're talking about Jalen Brown, who's missed a series prior. You're talking about Kristaps Porzingis, who's coming back from an injury. You're talking about Jason Tatum, who played the bitch role and said that he was hurt last year in the finals, even though he played in every game. I don't want to hear about the injury excuses. That team is another team that could also be injury prone at times. So when
Dylan,
you're looking at it from a standpoint,
if you take out this season, Kyrie and Ben Simmons have played the same amount of games.
but we're talking about this season.
Right, but this season do count. It do
I'm
count.
just showing track record.
Yeah, but we're talking about this season.
Yeah,
Kyrie
you
hasn't missed a
talking about
playoff
right
game.
now.
What did
All
he
right,
play?
let
He played
Right,
70
LM
something
go.
games?
right now count more than that shit. But shout to PT though. Go ahead, LM. Be listening.
I find that funny we talking about these niggas and the series hasn't even ended yet. But
No,
That's
no, no,
right.
Oh no, I
no.
got
But
Dallas in
hold
6
on.
against
But
the Bulls.
but just remember the topic is who do you think the better duo is, Kyrie and Luca or Tatum and Brown?
I'm taking the most clutch
um,
duo right now in the league that has the best offense in the last 5 minutes easily, with the better depth.
Go ahead, LM.
I mean, based off, I'm not even just going off track record. It's whatever. It's a new season every freaking year. Uh, I probably would go with um, I'll probably go with Luca and Kyrie. I think just off what uh Luca gives you. I mean, the man is a walking triple double. Uh, I
Right.
just like what they give you more. Luca, he's well rounded. You know, it's not like he's just a scorer. When you take into Luca's game, his game into account, like Jason Kidd got these boys playing the best defense, damn near I've seen
And he
from either
deserves his
one of them
flowers
in
too as a
years.
coach. Sorry to interrupt you, but he deserves his fucking
Yeah, he
flowers as
been
a coach.
coaching his butt off.
Right?
I
Yeah,
told
like
that's what I told
Don't
Joey that
ever
he been
disrespect the
coaching his
best player
butt
in
off.
franchise history.
and
I want
we
to
gotta
interject when you
remember,
Let him
finish.
finish.
and we gotta remember, Luca is like damn near 6'7", 6'8". They're not. He's not. He's a tall guard. It's not like if you put Tatum on him, Tatum's just going to overwhelm him. It's like damn near 6'7", 6'8", 240. So either way, it's not. I think the only person in that duo that's really short is Kyrie. But Kyrie is so skilled at just creating space for himself that Jalen Brown, as good as he is defensively, that's a hard matchup in terms of containing this dude who can
You,
get to the spot whenever he wants.
but that's
I just think
LM. I
that
don't mean to cut. I don't mean to interrupt real quick, but that's the thing. Jalen Brown guards Kyrie very well. He has a problem with those long, athletic, fucking wings, man. In Boston, I'm telling you,
that's true,
bro.
but I'm just saying
Hold on,
from
hold on,
from what I've seen this
hold on,
season.
y'all. Go ahead. No, not to deviate, but he answered the question. So
Go
you
ahead, Elam.
saying
I
you
want to go
going?
right after, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, hold on, Leaf. You
yeah,
already
let Leaf
went.
go.
You
I
already
mean,
went.
whoever's after me. Iceman,
Yeah,
right?
we
What was
Leaf
the
already
question?
went.
Luke and Kyrie.
No,
I
no, no. The
wanted to add,
question was who's the better duo.
I wanted to
All right, we're
add
gonna go to
something to that.
Eskimo after that. Then we get no, we gonna go to Eskimo. We could get to you real quick, but after that, pass the ball to Eskimo. Please don't hold it for a long time. Pass the ball to Eskimo. Then we're gonna get to this next topic.
All right, just one question.
Not a question.
Any of y'all remember what happened when Kyrie last saw Boston in the playoffs? Because I do.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah, that's
but
what
No,
Joey
bro, it's a
said. They're
different
gonna they're
season
gonna
though,
isolate
y'all. It's a
Kyrie,
different
so Luca's
season,
gonna they're
Right.
gonna isolate Kyrie, and Luca got to beat them.
bro.
That's
It's
I
a
know
right,
different
that.
right. Hold
season
on, hold
though.
on,
All
hold on,
that
hold
shit is
on, hold on, hold on,
irrelevant.
hold on. Y'all
Y'all
jumping
all
all
over
over
the
the place.
place.
We don't even know if they're gonna play. And again, we all seen what happened in the past. Shout to Leaf. But like, I don't want to deviate from Eskimo because he didn't answer the question yet. It's 9 of us on the panel. I'm just trying to get to everybody. Talk to us, Eskimo. How you feel? Who's the better duo, Tatum Brown or Luca and Kyrie Irving?
I'm gonna make this real short. So, you know what I mean? Kyrie and Luka. And I'm gonna tell you why. In a short amount of time, look what those two accomplished. And I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. You know, that's all I got to say.
Right. They ain't need 12 seasons.
You know,
I'm
Nah,
saying
it took
basketball
one
makes
season and they close to the
listen,
matchups, and
finals.
that's a bad matchup for them.
and I feel yeah, I'm the only one that answered the question. I'll say this. I feel like Kyrie did what he did with LeBron in I think 1 season or 2 seasons. I just think just they style of play, the way they play off each other, they got good chemistry because they play off each other. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see enough Dallas games to articulate it that much, but from what I did see, yeah, there's chemistry there and there's communication too. It's not just they going out there hooping and doing their best. They're actually talking to each other, building with each other. They believe in each other. That type of activity.
Don't forget, there's
So
also motivation. There's a
yeah,
ton of motivation from these guys. Luka just got robbed potentially of an MVP, and I'll say it this way: Jokic did not deserve it over SGA or Luka.
you're right.
Anyway, he's
Now Luka
motivated because he
averaged
didn't get to.
34 points last season, so that's
Yeah,
nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah,
he's
he was
motivated.
scoring
Kyrie
shit.
Irving's motivated. You got guys in that team who got traded from shit teams like Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington. You got guys like Derrick Jones Jr. who took a league minimum deal to be in Dallas. These guys are all motivated right now. And just before we go to the next topic, I just wanted to say this because there was somebody who was saying like, "Oh, like, well, who on the bench is going to be good for Dallas?" This is their roster compared to Boston. Take away Luka and Kyrie, right? You got Gafford, Lively, PJ Washington, Josh Green, Dante Exum, who's been balling out for them, Maxi Kleber, Tim Hardaway Jr., Derrick Jones, Jaden Hardy. You want to hear Boston? You got, besides their starting 5, you got Al Horford, Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, Jordan Walsh, Luke Cornett, Xavier Tillman. Please tell me where we think
I like
any of
those
those
dudes
guys
better.
off the bench. You like those guys better?
Hold
I
on.
don't even, I
Hell
don't
Hold
even know what to
no.
say.
on.
I don't
Let me
even
say
know who
this. I
Xavier
would
Tillman is.
hold on. I would add to that because again, the favorites was the Knicks for a long time because of they starting 5. And again, this is the knock or tips is that without that starting 5, who you go to on your bench? They didn't really have nobody to go to. So again, in the playoffs, in the third round or in the finals, yeah, depth is going to mean a lot. You're going to need your bench. And again, I think one of the strengths of Carlisle is the way he'll play a 9-10 man rotation. But he lost that first game, and I think it took some out of them going into that second game, and that's why they lost that second game. But
Just to answer one of the comments, though, somebody put stars play 40 to 45 minutes, so the bench doesn't matter. It's those 4 to 8 minutes where those stars are off the floor, though, that matter the most. Watch, you can't have your bench come out for 8 minutes and score 5 combined points when the other team's bench is putting up 15 to 25. So that's all I'm going to say. There is way more depth in Dallas. Say one of those stars in Boston go down, guess what? You're fucked. Because
So
what are
you
you going
don't
to
think
have?
Dylan? You don't think the Pacers are pretty deep?
They're deep with mediocre role players. You have to have though that one guy who's still out there that can lead that team. Halliburton, that dude died off after the All-Star break. I'm considering him a fraud at this point. The dude's putting up what, like 17 and 8 right now in the playoffs. He's not much to me. You got Miles Turner and Pascal Siakam. Siakam's a dog in the playoffs, but
Yes,
outside of that,
Siakam's a beast. I'm about to say.
outside of that though, that team should not even be here right now whatsoever.
Pacers just need a star two guard. That's all
Oh
they
We,
need.
yeah,
we,
if they go out
it,
of their way to grab like a Paul George, or that's who I think they should go after. I think that's a perfect fit for the reunion. But that's one of those moves that they got to figure out because
like we gonna see. I would like to, if they make it. I think the Celtics definitely gonna take. They're gonna be able to take Kyrie out of the game. But we gonna see.
I think people are going to get surprised, and I think you see. As of right now, I have Dallas in 6 against the Timberwolves. But if it is Dallas and Boston, I personally have Dallas at most in 6, but I truly think it's going to be in 5. I think they're going to shock a lot of people.
We gonna see. Shout to Leaf. I don't know where he went. Shout to that's Fizz. We the best Fizz. We gonna get to the main topic of the night. We got some that's basketball talk. You see Joe Tsai pull up with his legs crossed. Looked like he was talking business. So he speaks on the Brooklyn Nets. He says if you just want to win now, you could ruin your future by trading away all your assets. But I think what I want to do with the Brooklyn Nets is take a longer term approach. Now, I think he's talking like that because he is listening to the fans, and I think when he came to the team, he swung and missed with the whole KD Kyrie thing. But I do like that he is addressing the media and he's jumping in front of these questions, and so fans don't have nothing. I mean, I won't say nothing, but we don't have to speculate as much because again, at least he is vocal enough to speak up for the team and where he stands with it. So I want to say shout to Josiah. It's one of the better things that I've seen him do since he's been the owner. I like that. So how do y'all? We're gonna go to Dylan and then we're gonna go to Python. I know Python was waiting for this part of the show. But definitely Dylan. I reached out to Dylan earlier about this part, so definitely gonna go to Dylan and then we're gonna go to Python and then what I'm saying, we're gonna move around. But how did you feel about what Josiah said, Dylan?
So
How you felt
I
about
kind
it?
of want to just give a rundown with this because people aren't really putting the pieces of the puzzle together just yet. If you've looked at the media the last like 2-3 weeks, right? You're already starting to hear the Donovan Mitchell rumors. You're starting to hear, Houston's willing to re-engage with the Nets and potential pick swaps with Phoenix and the Nets picks. You're seeing that Donovan Mitchell's now more likely to extend with Cleveland than he is to leave. These are all pieces of a puzzle that you have to put together. And when Joe Tsai comes on, and says this yesterday in an interview, you have to start putting those pieces together. Personally, I think that what he said was very, very accurate and is something that the Nets need to truly buy into. We've come on here numerous times and we've said like, oh, we just need that one star and we'll have the free agency money the following year. It's not like that. Like this, we have to understand that there's just certain things you can and can't do, and buying a team to try and win with using up all your assets is just something that rarely works. So I absolutely love what he said, and I hate him. He's got me blocked on Twitter, so fuck him. But I truly do believe if Donovan Mitchell is off the table, because we've known this now for a year that was the guy that we've been waiting on. And if he's not available, they have to pivot in some form of way. You can't keep the same team that you just had. You can't go out of your comfort zone and be like, okay, well, we missed out on our guy, so let's go after a guy like Trae Young who may not fit as well. But just so this way we have a star. You can't do that. So I truly do believe, and from the people that I've spoken to, it does sound like they truly are considering this rebuild. And like I've come on here and said numerous times, people think rebuild and they think, oh shit, we're going to suck for 6-7 years. We're already 3/4 of the way done with our rebuild. You got 6 players on this team. If Claxton and Trenton Watford resign, you have 6 players on this team who are under the age of 25. You are already 3/4 of the way done with your rebuild. So if
Just
there
name
is
the
a way,
players, name the players, and then let's try to pass the ball to Python. But
yeah,
just name the
Trent,
players so that they
Trent,
know who you're
Trenton
talking about.
Watford, Trenton
One,
Watford, Nick Claxton,
two,
Greek Whitehead, Jalen Wilson,
3, 4,
Noah
10 times.
Clowney, Cam Thomas, and I
6
want to
players
say that
right
I'm
there.
missing one more, but that as of
Yeah,
right now are the main
They
6.
wrong.
And Dayron, yeah, so 7.
yeah, 7.
Derek
Shout out
Whitehead.
to
Already
yeah,
got
he
him.
mentioned them. He mentioned them. Yeah. All right, let's go to Python, man. Python, how you feel about what he said? Hold on. For context, Python, he also said the Brooklyn Nets is at a crossroads in a way. I think we didn't do as well as we expected last season. We didn't make the playoffs, but we hope to revamp the team and make sure we can compete in the long run.
Breeze, can I just jump in for one more thing?
All right, pass the
I'm
ball to
sorry. I'm sorry.
Python after that. Pass the ball to
Yes.
Python after that.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the news that Houston is willing to re-engage would have come out if Brooklyn didn't have some form of interest. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay,
Yo, Dylan,
Python.
you is everything you're
Hold
saying
on,
right now
Ivan.
is what I've been praying for.
Hold
Same
on,
here.
Ivan.
Ever since the
Oh,
All-Star break, this is what I've wanted.
listen,
Word. PT, talk to us, man. How you feel about what Josiah said?
listen. I hadn't heard what he said. It doesn't
All
like
right,
for
so hold on.
me.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it for you again. I'm gonna read it for you again. He said the Brooklyn Nets is in a crossroads in a way. I think we didn't do as well as we expected last season. So he basically saying in layman's terms, we were supposed to make the playoffs and we didn't. Then he says we didn't make the playoffs, but we hope to revamp the team and make sure we can compete in the long run. That's what he said when speaking on the Brooklyn Nets. So how do you feel about that?
What we have to hope is that he's serious because uh, I haven't seen a patient side of him yet, and with good reason. That's not a knock on him. He did have KD, Kyrie. They did cash those dudes in, and Mikal Bridges was exposed. They have to trade Mikal Bridges. He's only good at shooting guard. That's an overlap with Cam Thomas. And next year we got to find out if Cam Thomas is a leading man or is he supposed to come off the bench as probably this generation's best six man. But next year is plenty of time for him to prove it. They have to trade Mikal. Fuck what Tsai said. It's what Sean Marks says. He has
So
to trade Mikal
So here's the interesting
immediately.
part, though, about that.
Yo, Breezy,
go
can I
ahead,
go
yeah,
next after
go
they
ahead. Y'all
finish?
go back and forth. Go ahead. Let Dylan and
I
PT
wasn't
go back
finished,
and
but
forth.
Dylan, say what you
Right.
gotta say.
My fault,
Let
man. Just
Yo,
just
can I
to
get
just to
my
give it to you
take
quick.
after that?
Yeah, yeah. Yo, after y'all finish, PT or Dylan, pass the ball to Joey.
But just to give you a quick little hint as well, there is a world where Brooklyn can get their picks back without trading McHale and then flipping McHale for more picks if they do decide to buy into their rebuild.
They have to trade Cam Johnson too. Cam Johnson, DFS, Mikael Bridges.
Listen,
They
I've been
all
doing
got to
this
get
for
cashed in now because
yeah,
they're gonna get exposed. Those
no,
type of
definitely.
dudes on teams where they need to carry or do the heavy lifting, they get exposed as journeymen. They look great next to superstars. They look
Yep.
great on teams that are close. But on this team, it's just gonna look like it did last year. And while these niggas still got some basketball cred, they have to be liquidated
Well,
immediately.
here's another quick thing though. If, and I'm just giving the biggest if potentially ever, say Brooklyn does find a way to get their picks back just by swapping some of the Suns picks, and they do end up flipping McHale for more picks, do not be surprised if Brooklyn is able to pull off a deal where you can package Cam Johnson and DFS for a guy like Garland or Michael Porter Jr. And I know people have a problem with Michael Porter Jr., but all I'm going to say is the kid is 25 years old. He has never had an expanded role in Denver. If you look at him throughout high school and college, this was the number one ranked prospect in the country. And he has untapped potential still left over. I'm not saying he's
But
going to be a
what
superstar.
about with?
I
Well,
say
yeah,
no
hold
more
on, Dylan.
back
Real
injury,
talk. Hold
dude.
on,
Let me
Dylan.
finish my.
Hold on. I just want to say I feel you on that, Dylan, as far as talent, but the way New York media is with him and his brothers, they gonna have a field day, man. And I don't need nothing that's happening not basketball related, with him and his brothers to take attention away from basketball. So I ain't going. I'm saying jump to
At
that.
some point,
But go ahead.
though, us as fans have to not be afraid of what media is going to do to our players, because we do live in a shit state that's going to attack people all day long,
Nah,
and that's just how it is. So if players can come here and deal with that, I have no problem with it. But you
it's
can't just
Garland.
you can't keep hiding away from
Listen,
players because of
Dylan.
media issues.
Dylan,
I don't
What's
know.
stay
up?
We got
focused.
Clowney, man. I
Stay
think
focused.
I'd
We
rather
got a
go with
lot of.
Clowney. I don't want him taking
We
Clowney
said the
minutes. I'm gonna
same
keep it
thing
real with
about
you.
Udoka. He was supposed to be here,
Go
Yeah.
Uh,
and it was
get.
about the
Wait, hold on.
media.
Pod's trying to say
Go
something about
get
Garland, though.
Garland.
go ahead, PT. Then we gonna go to Joey.
My
Then we gonna
only
move
problem
around
with
to him.
Yo,
Garland is
it's
pairing him with
that's
Cam Thomas.
that's
That's the only thing that scares me.
that's the like I said. I've been saying this from before. We need our Jalen Brunson. We need our SGA. Those were guys that people bought low on. They're underestimated because they had a superstar next to them that took all the shine. Not on purpose, but I'm not saying any foul play. I'm just saying that's what happens. And Garland is better. He was an all-star before what's the name got there. Go get Garland, fix him into the team, and then the other person I think they should go get, and I don't think it's 100% possible, but they'll win now, especially because of the way things have gone without Ja. Go get Gigi Jackson. That Put Gigi Jackson at small forward, put Clowney at the 4, Claxton at the 5. You got Garland and Cam Thomas up top. That'd be a fun team that you could watch. You got Derek coming off the bench. Yo, I take that any day.
Is it a
That
fun
that could
team?
be
Yes,
a
but if you're going to go get your picks back, why would you want to go after guys like Garland and try and make a team that's
that
competitive?
that's that's
Realistically, if
why
you're getting your
I'm not even interested in getting our picks back. I'd rather them do a deal for number 3. I
see, I
don't
would
I
rather
don't
the
want
picks
them in
pursue.
in lose on purpose mode. Cause losing on
I would take it
purpose,
for one season.
that's a stink that don't wash
Nah, I
off
had
quickly.
enough. 32 wins was too hurtful, man. I can't do no more.
But listen, we just witnessed Katie and Kyrie with Harden not even be able to make it to an Eastern Conference Finals. There's no need to rush into things. We've dealt with enough pain as a Nets fan. We can go 2 more seasons. I promise you that. Because the thing is,
Wait,
But
next
they
season's
have enough
draft class.
building blocks
Nah.
where if they could get a
Dylan.
wait, Dylan.
they have
Wait,
enough
I got a
building
question for
blocks where they
Dylan.
could get if they could get a Garland, that could have the same effect as like Indiana getting up Halliburton. You
But
go
my thing
get
Wait, I got.
Garland.
is why would you get Garland when you just saw that him and Donovan Mitchell don't work? While Cam Thomas is very similar to Donovan Mitchell, where he is a score first player.
True.
Both
Hold
are
on, I got
also
a
not good
question. I got a
defensively.
question for Dylan.
But they
I want to
different
ask.
places in their career. Hold on, we gonna go LM. Before you ask the question, let's go to Joey BK. He did want to say something. Go ahead, Joey.
No, I just wanted to reply to what Asai said. I mean, I love what he said because him making that statement shows that he's going to do this thing organically, right? We're not going to sit up here and try to
Go
microwave.
to
We're not going to try to microwave cook this thing. We're going to cook a fine dining
low
experience,
heat,
okay?
low heat to
So
boil. Talk to
yeah,
him.
yeah, we not boiling 2 hot dogs in the pot right now. Okay, we cooking some
Facts.
we cooking some shit up. With that being
Simmer,
said, man,
simmer.
I might be in a minority on this. I don't have a problem with Sai. When Sai came here, he spent the money. The shit didn't work out. Okay, Kyrie fucked everything up. Motherfuckers had to do damage control and do what they had to do. That's just my opinion about it. So motherfuckers want to call him a
I
terrorist because
agree.
he don't want. He could, so the motherfuckers want to call him a terrorist because of the shit that transpired that he had no fucking control over. Now, with that being said, then they want to get mad because he's not willing to spend money right away when it's proven that the man is willing to spend money. He proved that when he first got here. Now he sees that, hey, going out and leveraging all our assets and trying to get these stars ain't fucking worth it because I'm not getting fucked no more. I'm going to do it the organic way. I'm gonna do it the right way. Okay, and that's through fucking drafting right. That's through coaching. That's through building culture. Okay, that's through working with the guys we got and making them fucking better, building our own stars. So that's what he's doing right now. It's not that, oh man, he didn't want to go out and get Mitchell. Oh, he didn't want to do that. And then the same ones be crying when Mitchell come here, and then we fucking underperform. Man, we shouldn't have gave all our assets away. Da 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 da. Nah, man, we doing this shit the right way right now, and I love what
Yeah.
Sai said. That's my take.
Can we go to LM's question? Because then I gotta say something real quickly after.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead, Ellen. I want to hear from Eskimo
So
too, but go ahead, Ellen.
so you said one season, or you wouldn't mind one season of losing. So I'm
Hmm.
assuming you mean towards if we do get our, and this is if we do get our picks back. I'm assuming you mean towards the 2025 draft where we can supposedly get a Cooper Flag or a Dylan Harper or a Ace Bailey.
Hmm.
Um, so do you? So for this season, would you? If this season, if we did get our picks back, you wouldn't mind taking if we had a possibility to get one of those two?
Not at all. Cooper Flag is a combination of Giannis and Kevin Durant. If you've watched that kid play,
Yeah, that's
Ace
a fact.
Bailey is Kawhi Leonard 2.0. Dylan Harper is
Dylan
a
Harper
six
is a
six
six
guard.
six guard.
Oh, there's an
Oh,
echo.
there's an echo.
Yeah, Harper is a 6'6" guard who can do it all. I would have no, and I mean that class is deep. You got players like VJ Edgecombe that can go 4 through 6. The top
Right.
12 picks are guys who would potentially be number one picks this year. So, like that class is stacked. I would take the risk of the lottery and see if we can fall into the top three if we get our pick. 1000%. Because, like I said, we're already 3/4 of the way done with our rebuild. If you can find a way to get our pick back this year and next year, you could draft Nikola Topic, who's a 6'6" guard out of Serbia, who's practically being compared to Luka Doncic. You can make the attempt at getting a top 3 pick next season where you can get the Cooper Flag or the Ace Bailey, and then you're done. That's your rebuild. You have Cam Thomas. You can maybe get your guard in Stephon Castle or Nikola Topic. You can go ahead and grab, Cooper Flag or Ace Bailey potentially. You have Noah Clowney. You have Nick Claxton if he comes back. That's your starting five of the future right there. And then you have players under contract who could be flipped for stars at some point, like Nick Claxton, if you do feel that you need a star big man alongside those young guys that you have who are growing and potentially stars at some point. That's what you have to do. It is simply just tanking next season and going star chasing in 2026. I think that is the recipe that could put us in contention by 2027. And I'm willing to take that over trading for a guy like Donovan Mitchell, having no assets left over, trying to sign a free agent in 2025, making unnecessary trades to improve a roster with getting rid of more assets and being stuck in the same place that we were 2 years ago and last year, 6
Exactly.
years from now. That's my point. The cycle of having no picks of our own needs to end. We've given up 5 top 3 picks now in the last 9 years. It needs to stop. And
I
at some
agree.
point, fans
Exactly.
got to just suck it up because I would rather lose knowing that we suck
Do
than lose
do we
having
have a pick
false
next
hope.
year?
We have a swap
No.
with the
Do we
We
have a
got a
Rockets.
pick
first
next year?
round. We
No,
got a
yeah.
first round. I think we got a first rounder next year.
Y'all, to
We have
Dylan's
we have
point,
we have
y'all,
the
if we
Suns.
get a
We have the
Cooper
Suns
Flag, do
next year.
y'all know how great this team is gonna be?
Exactly. We have the Suns pick next year unprotected, and we have a swap with the Rockets, I believe. So we have 2 first-round picks considered
So we have
next year.
so we already have 2 first round picks. Now, the danger in that is you become the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets aren't excited about making this pick. They're ready to move this pick
That's my
because they
point.
have too many teenagers right now. So you could probably get our pick back this year for something. I'm not even gonna speculate on that, but I think that number 3 pick is in the conversation because they could take one of the Suns picks from like at the end of the decade. Like we've got like what the 28th.
We have swap
27.
rates with
2028.
20. So we have 2025, 2027, and 2029 unprotected, and we have swap rates for 2028. But here's my
So they
thing,
could
right?
take those two later picks, and because they can't bring another rookie on this team.
No, definitely
They
not.
even accidentally got another
Especially a
good
top
player
three
in
pick.
Cam Whitmore.
Yeah, especially a top 3 pick
They
who's going to get paid high money, who in this draft class people believe aren't worth that. But here's my thing, right?
they could get number 3 overall right now.
Yeah.
I really believe that's on the table. At
So
least
here's what I would do, right? Because Houston has the upper advantage here. They own our picks. So we will have to give in a little bit if we want to get those back. But people don't understand that Houston offered a deal for Mikal Bridges, which included some of our picks back, but they also offered a separate deal for just our picks back for all of the Suns picks. And we declined that. And rightfully so. I wouldn't give up all of the Suns picks, but here's what I would do. You can get the 3rd pick, you can get the 2025 pick, and you can I would even allow Houston to put a protection on the 2026 pick, whether it's top 5, 8, 10, whatever they want to do. They can put that protection on it. What I would do is, Nightblood, I would say, Houston, pick a Suns pick of your choice that you want unprotected. Say they pick 2027. Okay, you can have that. Now we can pick a pick of our choice that we want to send out that's unprotected, whether it's 2029 or 2025. Let's just say for this instance, it's 2025. Have it. And then what I would do is say, all right, and we want to put a protection on the 3rd pick. Say it's a top 8 protected for 2029. Have it. That's what I would do. That's all I would do. Swap those picks. Put your protections on one pick for each team that you feel is necessary, but make sure you can get back this year. Make sure that you can get back next year unprotected. That is all you have to do. Easy. These were deals that were.
They could get if the Suns implode, which is possible. It's on the table. I feel like Book is gonna ask for a trade any moment now.
I was gonna say it's gonna be next year, I think.
Potentially, but the thing is, they have a lot of picks next year. They can trade back for their pick, but it would be just our luck. It would be traditional Nets that they would get their pick back and fuck around and make the playoffs. Some shit like that. Like it's wild, but imagine this was what would happen, and I know Breezy believes in this. Cam Thomas takes another step
Talk to me.
and he scores like 30 a game. That
It's
would
a fact.
artificially put you in the playoffs.
I mean,
That's a fact.
there's no doubt in my mind that Thomas can average 30 if Mikal, Cam Johnson, and Dorian Finney-Smith aren't there by far, and he's the true number 1 option. That's
Right,
not a
but
doubt.
hold on, Dylan. You know how the media works. Shout to PT. And again, you see the Brooklyn Nets. They release a whole, and I've never seen them do this.
Never
They
seen it
release
before in my
all
life.
of Cam Thomas buckets, every bucket he made in that season. They had a video of
Unless
a
they building up
compilation.
his trade value.
Nah, hold on. Let me finish my
Nah,
take.
you don't start having
He's the
Hold on.
Larry
Let me
his
finish. Hold on. Let
highlight.
me
face of the
finish my
team right
take. But
now.
hold on. Let me finish my take, please. And again, I don't think it's for that, because at the end of the day, you heard what Joe Tsai said. Now, what I'm saying what I'm saying because of what Joe Tsai said. So if he's talking about in the long run, let's just stay there. The players that Dylan mentioned, those are long run players. You know what I mean? 7 years from now, Mikal, Cam Johnson, DFS, you know they not here. But could you say that about Cam Thomas? You don't know. You know what I mean? So case in point is, I think Cam Thomas is getting all of this media. I mean, I won't say media. Brooklyn Nets giving him the keys because they, heard the fans uproar, upheaval, if you will, about how he should have had the keys last season. Respectfully.
I don't
So
think
I
it's just
think.
that. I think
I'll say this on the business side for Joe side, is that productive wise, when he say he don't know these players and he just looks at business and he looks at this player at this age given this productivity, and he look at all the other players, he don't know them personally. He just looking at papers and numbers. It's good business to make Cam Thomas the franchise player, or at least make him, the face of the team or something.
Well, so here's the thing with that, right? I don't think
Breezy,
it's him listening to fans.
oh.
I think it's simply seeing how the cards are unfolding. They were set in stone on Donovan Mitchell, and right now it looks like he's not leaving Cleveland. If that's the case, they needed a backup option, and the backup option is the rebuild. But just before we even get into anybody else, I just wanted to touch on one of these comments who's saying swapping picks for picks is dumb when they cannot keep drafting young players. We're talking about 2027 and 2029. The reason why they want those picks is because they are more valuable for the future and they are more valuable in trades now. So if they are to still go out and try and grab a star, that's what they would use those picks for. So it does make a ton of sense.
But I still
Yeah,
think
I mean,
that they would love to have DFS. They would love to have Cam Johnson. They need shooters around these kids. They need guys who's gonna play defense for them, and they need vets. We've got a whole aisle full of them. There's a deal that could be done that doesn't include the Suns picks. That third pick is meaningless to them. They can't do shit with it.
No, that's not exactly why you don't give them up. We're not supposed to try and win now. We have no chance at winning now. Fans need to understand that. You could add,
Facts.
you could add
yeah,
fucking
no,
But
facts. I'm
that's
LeBron
all
not the
and
with that.
point, though.
you could add LeBron and Donovan Mitchell this year, and we're
You
not making it to
you
the
want
Eastern
the
Conference
Suns.
Finals.
You but you do not want to trade those Suns picks for nothing. Those
But
Suns
there's no,
picks are
yeah,
our
that's.
Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown. You
Yep.
can't do it. You just can't. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
But if
Listen,
it's
I'd
for
rather
the
have
the
our
Raptors
thing.
own
back,
picks. I'd rather have our own picks than some
yes. And here's the thing that
hypothetical
people
So
Phoenix picks.
But
I ain't
here's the
gonna
thing
hold
people
you.
hold
aren't understanding still, though, is that if you don't have your own picks now, we only have potentially 2 picks in the next 3 years worth of draft class. We have none this year and we have none in 2026. We're really just waiting on 2027. That's what fans want to do. You want to suck ass for the next 3 years and be the mediocre team with no picks? Fuck no. Pick a
nah,
direction. If you're striking
yeah,
out on Donovan Mitchell, guess what?
yeah.
Fuck those Suns picks. Go
Hold on.
grab ours. So this way we can have consecutive years picks. We can have a top 3 pick, potentially a top 3 pick
But
next year.
I'm
That's the
Yeah,
way
and
you
y'all
I'm
do it.
know
not
the last
saying
time we had a lottery pick, nobody can't even hardly remember. I think it was 2003. But hold on, I just want
Derek
to add to
Favors.
Dylan's. Yeah, hold on, let me just add to what. Go ahead. Matter of fact, PT. Then we're gonna go to Iceman. Then I'm gonna say my shit after that.
Nah, just to wrap this up, you can get like where me and Dylan don't agree is that I believe you could get this year's pick and you could get 2025 for a combination of things that don't include the Suns picks. That like
I think the only
not
way you can do
only
that is
does
Macau. And why do that when you can get your picks back for the Suns picks while potentially even being able to keep 2 of the Suns picks and still being able to move Macau for more draft capital?
you don't need more. What do you mean? They already have like the second or third most draft capital and the most valuable draft capital in the league. What
So
they
just
need
just
is
just think
20.
about it in
They need
my
a
eyes,
pick
right?
this year to keep adding to this talent, and they need a pick. They need a pick next year. Don't trade the Suns picks. Trade McHale. He
So
has,
here's my thing
and
though.
you're still gonna get draft capital. You're gonna get a young player with Cam Johnson and DFS. Those guys still have value. The
But here's
worst
my
thing
thing
you could
though,
do is
right?
hold on to those dudes and deplete their value. You don't
But
have to
here's
trade the Suns picks.
but here's my thing
Liquidate
though.
the old dudes.
Here's my thing. You do need those extra picks because here's the thing. Like I said, this isn't a full-blown rebuild where you need 5 years. You get a top 3 pick this year. Like I said, say you get Topic or Stephon Castle. You now have your point guard of the future. Say you get in the top 3 next year. You get Ace Bailey or Cooper Flag. You have your small forward for the future. You now have a starting 5 of young players who have time to grow and become stars. Now add the fact that you can get 3, maybe 4 draft picks for Macau on top of that. That replaces Phoenix's picks while still having your own, which means by 2026, we would have up to maybe 10 first round picks that are tradable while still having 3 potential stars in Cam Thomas, Cooper
But
Flag,
Dylan,
Ace
how does
Bailey,
that
whoever the
go
case
against
may
what
be.
I said?
Because then we
Now,
would have less picks. Because we would have more picks to be able to make more moves in adding a
I,
star.
I just don't think you. I don't think you're doing the math right. You could either they're gonna get a player or they're gonna get their picks back. So so if you're gonna pick a point guard, why go get Garland, right? If you're not
I don't
getting
agree with
Garland,
getting
which I
Garland.
think, which I think you get Garland. He's 25. You go get him. You at least have entertaining basketball to watch.
Nah, keep him off
But
this team,
Nah,
bro.
I'd rather a Castle than a Garland. I'm not even gonna
Nah,
lie.
I like
Yes.
Garland's game, but
You
keep
need
him
a
off
tall
this
I,
guard
team,
who can
bro.
but
play
you
make
get,
and
but
control.
that's the thing that y'all not getting. You get that player. You're getting for Mikhail. You're getting like 4 picks. You're
But you're
getting
not
like
going to
four
land a
picks
top
for
Your
three
Mikhail.
pick next
Garland
year,
is a
Garland.
So you're
liability
getting
on
your picks back
defense.
plus.
But you're not getting a
Hey,
top five
Pod.
pick
Hey,
with Garland
Pod.
next year.
I'm tired of the small guards, man. You could keep Garland.
Right, bro. Stephen Castle I'll say this, right? Stephen Castle was somebody who is 6'6", 6'7", got probably the best defender in this draft. You can put him at point. You can put him potentially at the two. You can put him potentially at the three.
I'm,
He's not just somebody that is only point guard
I'm
as compared to Darius Garland, who you will have
now
to put
I'm with
and
you. I'm
have a
saying
small
that those are the
backcourt.
what I'm saying is if you're not getting Garland, you can get our picks back without without giving up the Suns picks is what I'm saying. You
All right,
not only are you
so
gonna
here's
get not only are you gonna get a mother load from Miguel, you're also gonna get picks for DFS and Cam Johnson.
But here's
I
the
don't think
thing,
those
That's
are
a
though.
lot
what
guaranteed
of
you
though.
draft
I don't think
capital.
that's
what
guaranteed.
what you guys aren't understanding though is Mikal does not have the same value that he did 8 months ago. The
That's
guy's
true
That's a
worth
too.
two
fact.
Right,
first round picks. People are
right.
forgetting this. And in the comments, this is where I have a problem with Nets fans at times because people just have no fucking clue when you need to do something to help your future. Say you do the trade that I said. You get this year's pick, next year's pick, 2026 with a protection. You send out an unprotected pick of their choice, an unprotected pick of our choice, and a protection on another son's pick of that we pick. You have now swapped 3 picks for 3 picks. You didn't lose fucking draft capital. And then you flip McCall to a team for maybe 3 picks, 4 picks, and you now add 3 or 4 more
But
picks.
but
You
why?
draft a
You
player
can
It's
that
like
use those
it's
picks
like you
for a
going
you
around
star.
your
can
pinky to
you
get to
can
your
use
thumb.
those picks for a star later on when the time is ready.
So basically, what you're saying is the Nets should have traded with Houston earlier on when they wanted
They
McCall.
should have dealt him at the trade deadline.
The problem is the Nets didn't feel that their picks would be this valuable because they simply thought that they could land Donovan Mitchell. It is a fact, and they are getting proven wrong day by day, which is why we're starting to see more leaks that the Nets could be re-engaging in talks with the Rockets. It's not rocket science. Like, we are not going to be good. So why be shit with none of our picks when we can be shit with most of our picks and still be able
Exactly.
to trade for a star
But
once those guys
I
are
think I
developed?
Exactly.
think
And
that's
even
where
if we
we're at
freaking
now,
suck,
though.
we have some backup plan.
Marlon, where did you see that we're
I
trading 3 picks for 2 picks? I just said 2 of the Suns picks unprotected and a swap for 2 of the Nets picks and a swap. The protection that you would put on that Suns pick, whether it's 2027 or 2029, would likely be coming back to Brooklyn. This is where people aren't understanding the things that I'm trying to say. Say you put a top 8 protection on that 2027 pick for the Suns, that's coming back to us if Booker and KD are gone. So why I don't understand where the problem is. You could be adding 4 to 6 picks from 2026 and on if you get our picks back for the deal that I'm simply saying, while also
Exactly.
Hold
adding
on, you
McCall
you
for
know,
those 4
hold on,
picks.
Dylan. Sometimes you can't get happy with the chat because the way they talk texting is probably not exactly what they mean.
Oh no, I
Sometimes you
know.
can't take what they put verbatim because it's just a misunderstanding.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Um, or hold on. Shout to Easy. Easy just joined the panel. What's good, Easy?
Yo, Doug, what's the word, Breeze? Yo, panel, what's the word? Salute to you.
I mean, Josiah spoke on the Brooklyn Nets earlier, and he basically sounded like he want to stay young. He want to keep his draft picks and not try to, rush a championship team, but actually, build it slowly but
Grow one.
surely. Yeah, but
Yo,
they say it's better to look twice and cut once type shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Taking his time. So,
Aiden, I'm
how
yo,
you
saying
feel
that you
about?
get this year's
I
pick,
real
next
quick,
year's
Breeze.
pick unprotected, and
oh, easy.
2026 with a protection.
Real
Easy.
quick,
How you
Breeze.
how you easy? How you feel about Josiah saying we're gonna take our time to build this team?
I need to look more into them comments, bro, because at this point, bro, I cannot take your word for it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I wish I could, but yo, y'all niggas, I don't know what the fuck be going on sometimes. I really don't, bro. So I really need to look into it myself, bro. No disrespect, but respectfully, I just need to look into it myself.
Okay. No,
And
I
but
don't. I don't.
but
I
real
don't
quick,
feel
Breeze.
disrespected. Go
Real,
ahead.
real quick, Breeze, 'cause I got a lot of background noise in this, so I hope I'm not fucking up the stream and nothing like that. I ain't trying to be fucking up the stream with my shit going on in the back. But real quick, bro, like, this is what the fuck I be talking about, bro. Oh my fucking god, bro. What the fuck y'all be going on with? Yo, I'm telling you, y'all be dropping hot sauce in y'all dope, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. Shit be rushing to y'all Scolati, bro, and busting y'all head open or something. What's going on, bro? What is going on, bro?
Yo, man. Again, like I said, Josiah shook the scene. He came in. He said, "This is verbatim. This is not me paraphrasing." He says, Josiah speaks on the Brooklyn Nets. He says, "If you just want to be win now, you could ruin your future by trading away all your assets." So it sounds like you want to keep his assets. Then he says, "But I think what I want to do with the Brooklyn Nets is take a a longer term approach." So he's saying he want to take a longer term approach. These are his words. It's not me what I think he feel and say.
Breezy,
So
you
Um,
notice he
Let me
didn't
say
say
one
Sean
thing. Let me
Marks?
say one thing. Hold on. Let me say one thing, right? Let me say one thing, right? You have to catch the message that the GMs are sending through a press conference, bro. They can't tell you everything straight up, bro. So certain things they're gonna send through a message. When he says, "I want to keep my assets," that tells me my assets are at a all-time low. Why give them up when somebody could do better with them? I told y'all this concept a fucking while ago when the regular season was going on. Why sell low when you could bring your value up high and then sell high? Why are you giving up already when you didn't even work to get back to where you need to be? Not want to be, not once, not once. I'm going to say it again. Not want to be, need to be. Need to be. So when you need to make moves, not when you want to make moves. When you need to make moves, you can make the moves instead of fucking looking desperate. Because I don't need to make a deal with you. You need to make a deal with me, bro. Because you're low. I'm up, bro. Come on, bro. It's a very simple concept.
Well, that's what
Sit back,
happens when the front
yo,
take a
office
little
is full
bank,
of
bro.
yo,
dummies.
Breeze, can I bring something up after Easy go?
Go ahead,
eh,
Joey. Go ahead, Joey.
Now I wanted to go back to that Marlon Sutherland comment. Can you put that back on the screen, Breezy? Because she
Marlon
brings up.
Sutherland shaking up the scene. Well, which comment?
It was the one before this one. This one right here. This comment says a lot, right? So Houston has the number 3 pick for this year, but yet they're trying to fucking give it away. But yet a lot of people was banging on the Nets for not fucking having a draft pick this year. But here you got the Houston trying to give it the fuck away or trade it away. That shows you that the draft is fucking weak. And a lot of people don't care
No,
about that.
No,
bro.
that just shows that the
No, bro.
team doesn't need a
No,
player
bro.
in the top
No,
three.
bro. No, my nigga.
Right?
That's
If
just
your
They
pure
team
don't
is
need
winning
stupidity.
still,
Houston.
bro.
Houston don't need another
Oh
rookie
my
because they
God,
already
y'all.
have a whole
Hold on.
boatload of young.
I
Hold
understand
on,
that,
easy.
but also, but
Hold
listen,
on.
listen to what
All
I'm
right, go ahead.
saying
Be-
No,
though.
go ahead, Ellen. Go ahead, Ellen.
Also,
You about to talk?
what I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying that it's bad that they got the number 3 pick this year. What I'm saying is our Suns picks are more valuable. They're trying to give this shit away, bro,
Bro,
for the Suns picks.
are we really making a valuable pick for a kid that's in fucking 8th grade right now?
Yeah,
So
like
why
that's
does
the issue
everybody
right
want the picks
there.
Yeah.
then? So why does
Because
everybody
of
want them?
Because it's guaranteed that they're going
Phoenix
to suck by then.
downfall.
Because it's
Right.
guaranteed that they're going to suck by then. We suck now, and we need upgrades now. So
Right.
why
We
would
don't
we
need
need those
upgrades in
then?
2028 or 2029. We need
Because
them
that's
just now.
Yo,
no,
yo.
because realistically though,
Hold
those
on.
picks aren't going to
Oh,
be there in
Hold
2028
on,
and
bro.
29 because we would have
one
traded them
mic,
by now
y'all,
for
one
a
mic.
star.
Can I
Y'all
go? Cause I'm
cooking,
not.
but one mic.
Hold on. Can I go? Cause I'm not even going. I'm not even going to hold the mic too long. I'm not even going to hold the rock too long. You feel me? Boom. Oh my fucking god. What you just said again? Cause I lost my train of thought, bro. Y'all be fucking me up, bro. What you just said again?
Joe,
About Houston.
Joey said something about the Phoenix Suns. Why would we deal the Suns picks if they that valuable?
I,
And for
I
2028 or
no,
29
hold
or
on. I
something.
No.
said that. I
What did
said
Dylan
this is
say?
what I
No,
said.
no, no.
This is what I said. I'm
I'm off
saying
what
I'm
Joey said.
backing
What
up.
did Dylan
Hold
say?
on, let me explain what
No,
I
he's
No,
asking
said.
what I
I'm
said.
not on what I'm not on what you just said, Joey. I'm on what Dylan said. What did Dylan say?
Oh,
I'm saying, what is the point of holding on to picks for kids who were in 8th grade, freshman in high school, and sophomore in high school.
All
When
right,
those
Joey. I
picks,
mean,
hold
all
on,
right.
hold on. When those picks aren't even going to be in our inventory by 2027 because we would have already traded them by now for a star. So what is
All
the
right,
point of
Dylan.
holding on to them when we can get our picks back now because we suck now and need them?
All right, Dylan. Let me put a scenario in front of you that happened before, right? And I broke this down before too. So like, it's funny. I'm going back to the same scenario. LA had 2 first-round picks that was going for the 2027 and 2028 draft, bro. They held onto that shit for dear life. Why are you holding on to that shit? Package that shit up and get some better players. Package that shit up with Russell and get some people out. Because that's when Russ was there. They held on to them picks, waited to the trade deadline, gave up 1 pick and a fucking Russell Westbrook expiring contract, which the Utah Jazz was able to buy out and waive. They held on to that pick to pick up Jared Vanderbilt and pieces that helped them tremendously. So
What
my
pieces do
point
we have
is,
currently that's going to help us to
hold on,
go
bro,
for
hold
a
on, bro,
contending?
hold on, bro, because you thinking about
Nobody.
right now, you want to make it work in 2 or 3 years, bro. And I'm trying to figure out what pieces you see right now to put us in even a play-in contention when you don't even know what these young players can really do. 2 years
We're
past,
Exactly.
not talking
no
about
plan,
making
we
the playoffs.
flop.
We're
No, no,
talking
no, no,
about
no, no, no.
sucking
Hold
ass
on,
for the
hold on,
next
hold
2
on, hold
years
on.
so we can be
No,
good in 3
no.
years.
But what's the point of getting young assets if you're not even trying to make nothing of it? You're just trying to give them away just so you could bring something back. You're following the old same formula. If that's the case,
Hold
you're
on,
just going to
easy.
follow
Hold
the
on, hold on.
bring
Let
away
me
The
let me
old
ask the
formula is
question. Let
trading
me
our
ask the
own picks
question.
away.
Hold
looking for
on, hold on.
big
I
stars,
want
bro.
hold on. I want to ask a question because I think this could bring context between Dylan and Easy. Next season, Easy, what trajectory do you want the team to go in? Play, what do you want
Player
and what do you
development. I
expect?
don't give a fuck if we make the play in breeze. I
Player
don't
development,
care
Okay,
exactly.
about
So
player
why
players,
wouldn't you
development.
want
bro.
a young player this year?
Develop these players so you know what you have, and then you can bring your assets up to a high value so you can
Oh,
demand
all
something
right, yeah,
better,
because it
bro.
sounds like y'all saying the same thing. That's what I'm trying to say.
Easy. The problem is you keep saying to bring players' values up. What did we just do with Macau? We brought his value down. What did we just do with Cam Johnson? We brought his value down. What did we just do with Dorian Finney-Smith? We brought his value down. What did we do with Lonnie Walker? We didn't trade him at the trade
Bro,
deadline, and guess
because
what? He
No,
stopped
Dylan,
getting
but
minutes.
Dylan,
We
Dylan,
have
Dylan, Dylan.
only
Hold on, Joey, hold on, Joey.
we
Hold on, hold
historically
on.
have
Let me
Oh,
go,
only
Joey. Hold
Hold
on,
brought
up.
Joey.
players'
What did I
values
run
down.
into?
Joey,
What did
one
I
mic,
run
one
into,
mic,
bro?
one mic,
Can
one
I
mic.
go? Can I go?
We
Can I go?
historically
Yeah,
Can I
all
have
right,
go?
one mic,
not
one mic.
brought
Hold
players'
on,
values
all
up.
right, so hold on. Y'all gotta just say who you passing the ball to so everybody don't answer at one time.
We
So
historically have
it sounded
not
like
brought
Dylan and
values
Easy
I'm
up.
gonna
was
let
going
go of
back
the.
and forth. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let go of the rock. Just let me go,
We just historically have not brought players' values up. We
bro.
haven't.
Dylan, you have to. If we're gonna put context, let's put real context in the situation, bro. Let me put real context in the situation, bro. Bro, we just came off of trading 3 Hall of Famers, and we did them deals out of desperation because we had to get rid of these niggas. You do
Exactly, and we
not
got
come
nothing
back.
back in
Wait,
value that we
oh,
can use
no, no,
now.
no. But Dylan, you do not come back the very next season and automatically think everybody value gonna be high or you're gonna have something better for it. Everything doesn't work out that perfectly, bro. So when you trade 3 Hall of Famers, something that almost no team ever did, bro, do not expect your team to be great, bro. It is
right.
a lesson that we got to
No,
credit.
nobody
And
Credit,
expected
easy.
this
Hold
team
on.
to
Can
be
credit
I say
great.
something
Mikhail,
to? Can I say
credit
something
Cam
to him real
Thomas,
quick? Easy.
credit
You
DFS,
know how
credit
we
Knicks.
No,
bring
hold
the
on. I want to
value
say
back
Come
something
up?
to.
on, bro. That is
Hey,
insane
let
that
me
you're
say
saying
something. Let
that,
me say
bro.
something to Dylan real
Nobody
quick.
said that. Nobody said
Let me
that
say
we're trying
something
to be good this year, or that we
to
thought
Dylan
we
real
were going to be good.
quick. Hold on. So
Go
Dylan,
ahead, Joey.
Dylan,
But
hold on, Dylan. You said that we don't bring players' values up. And that may be true, but I think you mixing apples with oranges, right? We already knew what most of these guys were before they fucking got here. The Nets just gave them a chance to try to flourish, right? And put them in a bigger role. We're drafting rookies. You don't know what these guys are going to be.
And that's a
So,
risk I'm willing to take more
oh,
than trying to save capital that we're going to end up trading
but
for a
that's
star
but
and
what
still
I'm
lose.
saying is, hold on. If we get, hold on, if we get young guys, hold on. Let me just say this real quick. If we get young guys and we try to develop them and we play them up to value, that's different from us bringing a DFS here or Cam Johnson, who we already know what they're capped up. They're trying to bring them up to value. It's apples and oranges.
So you're telling me though that DFS, Cam Johnson, and Mikal Bridges values are more valuable now,
No,
or if not the
no. What
same
I'm telling,
than
hold
they were
on.
last
What
offseason?
I'm telling you is they tanked. Those values tanked. The Nets bet on putting those guys in a bigger role and for them to flourish. And you know what? we lost the bet on that. What I'm
Okay, and what
saying
happened
is
with
you can't
Kyrie's
compare
value,
that.
James
Hold on,
Harden's
you can't
value, Ben
compare that
Simmons'
to young
value, Joe
college kids.
Harris's value?
But what I'm
Can I
trying to
say
say is
something real quick after Joey?
you can't compare that to young college kids, man, because we don't know what we get in these kids,
That's what player
right?
development is.
We
You
already
you
know
you,
No,
what
you
real
those
quick.
develop a
kids
Right.
player.
is.
That's not
Hold on.
necessarily.
Right,
That's
right,
not
right.
necessarily true though.
Hold on. I just want
That's
to
not
get everybody on
necessarily
one.
true.
Hold on. Let me say this. I want to get everybody on one accord. I just want y'all to know every single assistant coach that got hired by Jordy
Player
Fernandez,
development.
player development coaches, bro. So
Yep.
when we having these conversations, just please remember that for context. Go ahead, y'all. Go
Right,
ahead.
and that's not
Can I say one
necessarily.
thing? Can
That's
I
not
say one
necessarily
thing, please?
true.
Can I say one thing and I'm gonna let go of the rock, bro? I'm not gonna touch that shit back again, bro. I'm really go there. I'm not gonna touch it again, bro. When you say Cam Johnson, DFS, and these sort of players' value is low, now my question and my rebuttal to you is, what are you trading these guys for? Because maybe in your mind you're trying to shoot big when you could just be shooting intermediate, bro. What are you looking at for these players, bro?
McCall was offered 4 first-round picks. DFS was offered 2 first-round picks. Cam
Now
Johnson got a
going back to
$23
that
million
trade, bro, that
contract.
trade is fucking my
Guess what their
mind up,
values are
bro. This is what I
today?
keep saying,
Mikal
bro.
Bridges, we
I
don't
keep
even know what
going
his
back to
value
that
is, and he could
same
be 2
situation,
first-round
bro.
picks.
Oh,
DFS, we
easy.
don't
Let
care.
him
We don't
finish.
care
Let him
first-round
fin- Let him
picks.
Those
finish,
four
y'all.
picks
Let
So
was
him
the
finish.
values
bullshit,
are low.
bro. No, I can't let him spew that. Them
Go
four
ahead,
picks
Leaf.
was
Go ahead,
bullshit,
Leaf.
bro.
This is what the
Because
fuck I'm talking
The
about.
four picks were
because
there.
no, they wasn't there. It was only two of
Hold
them,
on,
bro.
one
That was
mic. Yeah,
actually
got. Hold
guaranteed
on.
lottery
Hold on.
My
Hold
picks.
on.
fault, it's my fault, bro.
That's
Hold on.
that's
Hold on.
why
Hold
we
on.
didn't
Listen.
take the
Listen.
trade.
Listen. Listen. Hold on. This is how we got to do it to make so it's fair for everybody. Even if you don't even if you even if you disagree with a take, still let them finish they take. And then when it's your turn, just tell them why you disagree. So for audio quality,
All right.
So yeah, I don't care if y'all disagree all night, but we gotta respect each other enough to get it off at least.
Now go ahead,
All
Leaf.
right.
So
Go ahead, Leaf.
go
It's
ahead.
my
I
fault,
was
bro. Go
listening.
ahead.
I want to hear it. Go
What
ahead.
I was about to say, and Wally had explained it, bro, like episodes ago. Only two of those picks was guaranteed gonna be lottery picks. The other two, bro, like that came from some other previous place. Those wasn't gonna be lottery picks. Remind you that if I'm not mistaken, Houston finished with a over 500 record. So the thing is that two of those picks was probably not going to be the top three had we still had them. We probably wouldn't have had the third pick. We had them, bro. Like had we still had them, bro, and we went through with that trade. That's number one. Number two, I don't know when Cam Johnson was ever offered anything for any picks.
He
Never.
wasn't. I was saying DFS and McCall.
DFS
But Cam
DFS
Johnson's
and
value
Macau.
was there
I don't
originally.
remember DFS being in any in any trade values other than the Phoenix shit.
It was
Because
just
It was
some
reported
rumors
that
out
yeah,
it
it
was
was just
there.
reported that
rumors,
we
bro.
got
None of
offered
those
2 first-round
trades
picks
were
for him.
proposed. None of those trades were proposed. We like a lot of this shit is just speculation. The only thing that I know for sure is that the two picks that we
Yo,
would
Breeze,
have
you gotta get
had,
a
bro,
fucking
wasn't
soundbite,
gonna
bro.
be top three, bro, because the Houston Rockets finished over 500. That's why if I'm not mistaken, they finished with I think maybe 42 and 40. That wasn't enough. It was like how many teams in
And
the
they
West
still got a
finished
top
with
three
40
pick.
wins?
Hold
Like,
on,
come
hold
on.
on, yeah. So hold on, while we here, because shout out to all of the whole panel. I love the basketball minds. I want to hear about this draft from Dylan and Leaf and PT and LM. I know LM know, and because my thing is, again, I've been hearing. I mean, just names to mention as far as these lottery picks. I heard, I think Rob Cunningham. I think I heard of Stephen Castle. I heard Zach Eady. Shout the Leaf. I heard of Zach Eady every day actually. And those are the three that really stand out. Y'all think they could possibly the Nets looking forward to trying to get them in the draft or no?
There's no reason that we shouldn't be now looking into Nikola Topic or Stefan Castle. There's no reason whatsoever. 6'6" guards who can play defense, play, make, and score. Who the fuck wouldn't want that? What's our
I'm, I'm
biggest issue right now? Ben Simmons can't stay healthy, so we don't have a point guard. Dennis Schroeder is a good point guard, but not a starting point guard.
our biggest
How many
issue.
times have
Our
we been
biggest
through
issue
this?
is our front court rebounding and defense.
You got Clowney and
Okay, so
Claxton. I'm
okay,
not worried about
hold
them
on.
anymore.
So hold on. The question is, I really do want to hear this. I want to hear Dylan explain why Castle is more important for the Nets. And then I want to hear Leaf explain why Zach Edey more important for the Nets.
I mean,
Oh
personally, to me, if
God.
we have
Oh
if
fucking
we have the number
oh.
3
Let
pick,
it
you go
happen,
Nikola
Easy. You
Topic.
gotta let it happen, Easy.
All
Let it
right,
happen, Easy.
My fault, Breeze. My fault, Breeze.
If you have the
My
number
fault.
3 pick, you're going Nikola Topic over Stephon Castle. And the reason I say that is because of his comparisons to Luka. He's a 6'6" Serbian point guard who can play, make, and score at a high level. That's a no-brainer. If he's taken at 2 by Washington, then sure, go with Stephon Castle. And he's a great guard as well. 6'6", again, great defender, great scorer, good playmaker. There's no reason why, if we don't have the 3rd pick, you don't take that. It's the first step in being able to finish a rebuild. And like I said, if you have that 2025 pick and find a way to land it in the top 3, then guess what? Your rebuild's done. You progress the players for one season, and you see where you're at by the 2026 offseason, and that's when you can start going in again. It's such a simple, easy. We're at the point where this could be the easiest rebuild next to OKC. And the fact that people don't want to do that scares me, because people have continuously said, oh, the Nets stay in the same cycle. Well, guess what? The fans do too, because y'all are talking about buying in on players or not getting picks back and still sucking ass and hoping that this team somehow makes the playoffs. This team just won 32 fucking games and lost 50. It's not making the playoffs if it stays the same. So there is no point of wasting more top 3 picks when you can simply get them back.
All right.
All right,
Well, the
respectfully.
key. See, the key thing about Dylan's whole equation was capital I and capital
It's
F.
Leaf the big screen, please.
If we had the 3rd pick, the
The
fact
ifs
of
are
the
right
fact
there. The fact that they can get them, and the fact
the
that we
the
can't right
factor of the
now is
matter
just
is
a fact.
that
Hold
we
on, let me get
don't,
this shit off,
because
Dylan.
the
I got
factor of
you.
the matter is that we don't, because Houston is going to use that pick, and they're probably going to use it on a pick on somebody in this draft. The thing that we really have a shot at is the middle of the pack picks, because we heard about teams like the Lakers and Phoenix wanting to get rid of their picks. Those are the spots where we can build an identity of something that's easier to work on in the NBA: defense and rebounding. The playmaking shit, you need a top talent for that. Not saying that's not Nikola Topic, or that's not a Castle. But the thing is, bro, look, the point guard position, bro, like the guard position in the NBA, there's levels to it. You either have that shit or you don't. We know for a fact Cam Thomas has something. What we don't know, what we don't have, what we know we don't have is a front court, is a legitimate front court that's gonna hold down the fort, bro, on defense and rebounding, and turn us into one of those teams that's gonna man the paint, and gonna man the middle. Zach Edey is the clear choice for this team, bro. And the reason being is because offensively, we are seeing him make strides these last 2 years in the combine that we didn't think that he could do. Everybody said that he couldn't move. What did he do? He recorded a top 5, top 10 speed time in the lanes. We said that he couldn't shoot. He recorded a top 5, top 10 on all shooting drills. Like, like the thing is, this kid does nothing but improve. And as a 1 year old that spent 4 years in at Purdue, he's done nothing but improve. Right? We don't got to take my word for it. Just go ask Jaden Ivey. So my
Hold
thing
on,
is,
hold on, hold on. Hold on. I just want to say this is in context that we could only get it if we did get in the draft this season. We could only get one draft pick. And to Leaf's point, what's more likely, getting that lottery pick or the middle of the pack? Like, what's more likely?
what's more likely is
The
we get
the
the middle of the
the
pack,
lottery
because
pick is right in our hands if Sean
Can
Marks picks up
can
the
can I
fucking
say,
phone and learns how to negotiate.
hey guys, can I say this about both of y'all
but he don't know
proposals?
how to negotiate.
Can I say about both of y'all proposals? I would say both of y'all right. Ain't both of y'all right? It
Yeah,
just depends on which one the Nets value more, because we need help in the
talk
front
about it.
court, and we need help at point guard with playmaking. So either one would work for us.
Right. If
I
we
think
can get both, that'll
either
even be
one
even
would
more of a
definitely
steal.
work, but I think the easiest thing to go after right now is defensive rebounding, because those are things, bro, that you can improve on as a unit. Playmaking and elite playmaking, elite shooting, bro. You got to pick somebody out of the draft. You got to get it right. The Dallas Mavericks got it right when they traded Trey Young for Luka Doncic in the draft. They got it right. You have to hit, basically you basically got to roll a lucky 7 or a lucky 7-11 on that shit, bro. And the thing is, I don't trust Sean Marks when it comes to no shit like that. So the easiest thing, bro, for us to go to is somebody that this new coach knows, which is Zach Edey, because he coached them, bro, the last couple of years in FIBA. Don't try to go after nobody. No, try to go after no superstar to pair with this new young coach, because that's gonna fuck up everything. You need somebody. If you want somebody that's willing to develop, Zach Edey is willing to develop. We saw this kid, bro, go from saying all the things that he couldn't do, and he proven that he could do it. He's showing that.
Yeah,
It's this
I
shit is
agree with you.
simple to me.
I agree with you, Leaf. But the thing I'm thinking about is why nobody got him as like a top 10 pick. Like he's I've been seeing him, but I see him between 20 and 30 in the first
You
round.
Somebody had
you
them.
could buy a
But
pick.
we just
You could
heard that
buy a pick
Houston is
and,
willing
and
to give
draft
up their
him.
top 3 pick. They out. So if anything,
I don't
why
mean they
not?
willing.
To,
They willing to give it up to us as long as we give up
The Suns
a
pick.
top commodity, a Suns pick, bro. We're
Yeah.
not willing to give that up.
No,
The safest
They'll
Yep.
thing to
I wouldn't
they'll
say
do.
we're
take
not.
Mikal.
I wouldn't say we're not, because just every report that's coming out is showing that we are potentially
Then
interested
that
in that.
means we're stupid.
How is but I can't keep going over this. How the fuck is something more valuable that we don't even know who the kids are in the draft class yet? How is it more valuable?
I think we know who
right, these
Zach.
niggas is in
I
eighth
think we
grade.
hold on.
The
Wait.
Bro, you
I
use
think
2029
that
pick, the
team
kids
not
are in
to
8th
know
grade.
anything.
The
I think
2029 pick from the Suns, they were in
You
8th
too.
fucking grade.
At
I
least in
think it's I
2025, we already know what they
Oh no,
going.
that's
We already
seventh
know what
grade.
they
wait,
might
wait, wait,
How is
hold
potentially
on,
might
wait,
those
wait.
are
be.
more
Time
valuable than
out,
people
time out.
right now?
I
One
think it's
mic, one mic.
fair to say that we all know that Zach Edey is the most well-known name in this draft, and somehow, some way, he's not a lottery pick. That's a plus
But
for us.
but
That is a
Leaf, they could
plus.
get
How
him.
often you
They
gonna
could
find a
get
seven
him.
foot four nigga that could do what he can do?
We
Move
agree.
slow and
We're
hit
just
close
saying they
range
could buy
shots.
a
He
pick to
does not
get him.
move slow.
He
He's
moves
You
got a
would
slow.
want.
couple of
Hold on,
I
hold
think
on,
you would
y'all.
want to
Hold on, hold on,
Castle more
hold
than
on.
the Eden.
Hold on,
Am I
hold on,
not?
yeah. I love what I'm hearing. Just give me a second. Adar SL, put the 5 teams that are willing to trade their first round pick. Please do that for me. But go ahead, yeah. I just wanted to ask Adar SL to do that for me. Adar SL, if you still listening, put the 5 teams that are willing to trade their first round pick. Let us know. All right, go ahead,
I
yeah.
get
Go ahead.
I get the Phoenix discourse, but to Dylan's point, bro, as opposed to a 2025 pick or 2026 pick, we already know who these players are. Yes, it's a risk, but we already know who these players are going to be. We know who Cooper Flag is. We know who Ace Bailey is. We know who Dylan Harper is.
The
We
2025
know these
draft
guys
class is
already
LM,
not
I'm
that can
not.
fair to Ace
possibly
LM,
Bailey.
nobody's
wait. Hold on, hold
disagreeing.
on.
We
No,
agreeing
no,
with
that's what I'm
you.
saying. Right, but what I'm
It's
saying
just
is
how the
I'd rather
game.
take a risk on 2025 than on a 2028, 2029. We have no
But you
fucking
don't
idea who
have
these
to
seventh
take
graders
that
gonna
risk.
be.
Trade McHale. Trade
We
McHale, and you can have both. You could
so what
you
if McCall is on the board, then why be against it if he's available for the third pick and Houston been wanting him? Why are there people saying nah, we not going for that?
nah,
McCall's
but that's
value is
that's what
low,
you
and you
should
will have
do.
Okay,
to include Suns
so can I
picks.
I'm
ask
gonna
y'all
just
a
say
question?
real quick.
So
I'm gonna just say
can I
One mic,
ask
one
y'all a
mic.
I
question?
just
I'm sorry.
seen I just seen a 12-year-old
Hold
six
on, Joe.
ten kid. So you like the internet? If a kid is popping, the kid is popping. You're gonna see him. So there's no way you like this long 2029. We're
So
not gonna know. Oh no,
so
you know who they are. You know exactly this day and age. YouTube
yeah,
is
I
hot.
agree with that too.
You know what I mean? Like you see a
Right, but the
a
They
thing
12-year
that's
old
true. But we
6'10".
seen a lot of tall guys that hasn't. We saw Taco Fall get burned. We seen all these tall dudes that get burned. You go, they gonna be a top pick in the draft or whatever. Turns out they wasn't even a lottery pick. So
yo,
yeah, you're
I
right.
got
We do see these guys on
yeah.
social media, but just because you tall, don't mean you gonna pan out.
I
It's
That
still
I
he
got a
leap
still got
question.
to
from
I got a
see
year
what
question
he
one
for
gonna
coming
Elam
out
be
from
and
in the
Express.
Venezuela,
league.
I got a
who's
question. I got a
Wemby is an
question for
right
exception,
now
not the rule.
could be shot and killed
I
tomorrow.
got a
There's
question for
no point
LA
of
and
fucking
I mean
taking
and
picks in
Nexpress. So
2029.
y'all saying that
Yo, please. That's
yeah,
One mic, yeah, one mic, one mic. Hold on,
I
Dylan,
wanted
chill,
to
man.
ask
I'm not
Nexpress.
trying to get banned from YouTube.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Hold
ask
on, hold on.
Nexpress and Elam a question. So y'all
Go ahead.
saying
Hmm.
that the reason why Houston is trying to swap and trade for the Suns picks is because our timeline fits the I mean the Houston picks better and those Suns picks fits their timeline better.
They
what y'all
I
have
think?
too
think it's
many
timeline,
teenagers
but
right
I'll
now.
say this, Joey, right? So to Python's point, where they was like, I'm not even talking about the picks. Cool, they want Phoenix pick, cool. But if we're trading Mikel to Houston, they looking to compete now. So that would accelerate their timeline as to Leaf's point. They was 42-40 this year. If they added Mikel to that, they probably thinking, yo, we was 42-40. Sengun is coming back. Jalen Green just had the freaking run of his life in these past few games. We see the West is being competitive with these young teams. If Mikel is here, and we know he
Right,
thrived in the West on Phoenix, we can possibly make a play in and compete with
right.
these teams.
Because
That's why they want
And
them
Mikel.
and
drafting another
Udoka's a
young kid will
defensive
probably won't
coach.
do nothing for them. They need like a
Right.
good veteran.
Right, exactly. And Mikel would be perfect to
Yeah,
fit in because he's a 6'6" guy. He can play the wing. He can do the catch and he can play catch and shoot. That
catch
will
and shoot.
help
Yeah.
them that will help them overall with Jalen Green. He's not really a good defender. Maybe they
So
can
what I'm
put
saying
Dylan
is, do
Brooks
you
on the
think?
bench,
Do you
whatever the
think?
case may be.
This is the question I'm asking you though. Do you think those Houston picks are more valuable to the Nets because we probably in the win now mode more than they are, or are you
Yeah, you're
saying
right.
that?
I think they more valuable to us now because as compared, Houston is on a faster trajectory than us now. They are able to make these moves and possibly, if we give them a Mikel, I'm not saying they're going to be a top seed, but they possibly can be in a play-in or whatever the case may be next year and possibly make the playoffs. As compared to us, if we have our picks and we at least own our future, I'm not saying we're gonna go out there and lose on purpose, but even if we do
Here's
lose,
the thing:
we have
if
a
they want to
backup plan.
if the deal is centered around Mikel, then hell yeah, I'm trading Mikel for those picks. But I'm not going to trade
Right.
those picks for the Houston picks. That's just my. That's just me.
I'm not, and definitely not in this
Yeah,
draft
I
neither,
I
bro.
I can
Like,
agree. I can see that.
if I could get somebody in the middle of the pack just by trading a DFS for like a 15th or 16th pick, bro, like, why not do that? Why am I
The only
giving
thing
up?
is, Leaf,
But you
with
could
your
do that
thing, what if
too.
Zach Edey gonna hire? Because you said his stock is getting up there. What if somebody don't choose him at 17? What if the nigga go like 11 or some shit?
Then that means he's going to be in a lottery, which is like we something that we all lied about. But the thing is, I'm talking about what we're giving up, bro. If we only got to give up DFS and maybe cash considerations for a pick, bruh, why not do
How do you
that?
know that's
Why
enough?
give up Mikel? Period, bruh. He only had one whole year, just like Cam
Leaf,
Thomas had
Leaf,
one
you could
whole
do
year.
That's
both.
true.
You could do both. And he should do both. You could do both. There's nothing stopping him from doing both.
You can only do that if Zach Edey slides though. If Zach Edey
Right.
slides to like the
He,
middle of the first round, then moving
he's
DFS
not
will make
going
sense.
he's not going above 20. They have three centers above him.
I'll
He
say
got
if he don't go
They
one
got
through
three centers
15,
above him, bruh,
Sean
that he
Marks gotta
cooks,
be better
bruh.
be on
Like,
that phone.
bruh.
If Zach Edey don't go
Two of
one
them
through
centers he
15,
cooked,
Zach
bruh. Like,
Edey,
which is
Sean
crazy to
Marks better
me.
be on that phone.
But
Like, yo, what
my
y'all want?
my
Yeah, I
thing
agree
is
with you, Ella.
my thing is if you don't have to trade Mikel for anybody in this that nobody in this draft supposed quote unquote is gonna be a world beater. It's gonna set the world on fire. My
But that's
thing
what we
is you
saying
could
though,
trade.
Leaf. Leaf.
Well, why is Mikel even
No, that's
on
what
the
we saying.
trading
If
block
we
if that's the case?
no Leaf, we agreeing with you. What we saying is if we could just trade somebody like DFS and still keep Mikel
And you can still
and
keep
get
Mikel
Edey
and
in the
Cam
middle of the
Johnson and
first
figure out how to
round,
give up them
that's a
pieces
win-win.
later. Yeah, it's a win-win. My thing
It's a
is, bro,
win-win.
why, like, bro, like the
Yeah.
fact that this whole we believe in the bullshit
So
that a lot of these values, bro, have
so
been
I'm
nerfed
just saying. So
just because
you
of
think
us.
so, Leaf. Let me ask you this: you think we can move DFS for a middle second of the first rounder,
Hell
middle of the pack
yeah,
first rounder? Okay.
hell yeah,
Yeah,
for
we can.
sure.
That
Why?
could
Yeah, I'm
work.
with that.
Why? Why?
bro. Look at
Why?
the teams that's up here: Phoenix, New Orleans, Knicks, bro. Those is all in the 20s where Zach Edey is most likely gonna be picked.
So
And all of those teams need a DFS.
I hate y'all. You was
Respectfully.
They
cooking
need a
garbage.
Cam Johnson too.
Right. So that they
Big
will be
East
and in a weak draft, they will be these players not really they don't think these players even gonna pan out to be anything anyway. So if them niggas miss out on a Zach Edey and be like, give us a DFS who can help us win now, they might be willing to give that shit up for us to get a Zach Edey.
Nah, that's true. But hold on. But who you think would be interested in the DFS? I mean, I agree with you, Alan. But who you thinking about? What
I
team
think
you think
bruh,
would be
Memphis
interested?
could be
bruh.
Memphis could be one.
Phoenix, New Orleans, Phoenix and New Orleans off the rip would be interested in either Cam Johnson or DFS.
Right. Those two specifically.
Phoenix
If
had Cam
anything, that's what
Johnson
they were
before.
right. Phoenix was that. If anything, Phoenix was missing a DFS type archetype dude that can
Memphis
help
is looking
defend.
for speed at the five. They're looking for Claxton. That's what they're looking for.
Nah, they also looking for shooters and veterans. Their team is a little too, crazy.
Young,
Yeah, but they need some professionals and they need people who can shoot. We got those for
yeah,
them.
DFS.
I
Boom.
did
Yeah,
I
but
did
we
I
don't need
did
them.
hear that Memphis might be a top suitor for Clax if we don't sign him. I did see that.
Yeah,
I
hold
don't know
on.
if Clax even go there.
To
Hold
me,
on,
this
hold
They
shit is
on.
might be
simple,
signing
bro.
him.
Hold on. Again, y'all got to remember, Clax is part of that young bunch too. And this is what I'm saying. Realistically, bro, do we want to stay young? Clax is somebody that we might keep. I know it sounds interesting, but at the end of the day, for Jordy Fernandez, never had been a head coach, and the first thing he mentioned is he wants team success over player success. But in that same breath, or in the next breath, he says that he wants Nick Claxton to be depoy. I mean, I think it's interesting. I don't think Clax is going to be traded for any draft pick. I
No,
think
I
they're
don't
going to
I
give him
think
the
I
either.
think
bag.
with that statement, he already
You
talking
know what I'm
out of
talking
both
about?
sides of his mouth. Cause he talking about you
Oh
want
my
team
god.
success, brother, and then you will talk about you want this nigga to be depoy. That ain't team success, bro. That's
Let
one
me ask a
nigga getting
question.
a
Let me no
reward.
no.
But
Hold on.
if
Let me ask
he
a
is
question.
playing
Let
that
me
type
let me
of
ask.
defense, you're having
Can I
team
go?
success
Can I
because
go?
the help around him, you got the help around him
Can I
to
go?
help him get to that level, and that's what
No,
Can
he's
I
that's a
go?
that's
fact.
what he's talking about.
That's a
Even
fact.
even
I
more
think
even
he means
more
that
reason
he
even more
wants to
reasons
see if
why
Clax
Zach
can
Edey
anchor
should
a
be on this
defense.
team, bro.
He
Can
wants
I
to
Hold
see
go?
on.
if Clax he wants to see if Clax can anchor a defense. If he can, he sees that DPOY potential in him.
Bro, if y'all
Nah,
niggas talking
anchor
like that, then
defense.
y'all
I
not
don't. No, no,
watching.
no. Hold on. They asked him
He
about
clearly
Clax.
can't
He
anchor a
didn't.
defense as
No,
the
no,
only
he didn't.
five
Hold
on
on.
the team, bro.
Hold on. He didn't. That wasn't the words that he chose for Nick Claxton. And I think
Bro,
he again when he spoke on Claxton, he said, "I like his versatility and his defense. He could play the paint or the perimeter. I like that in Claxton. So he don't look at him as someone that's gonna be an anchor on the defense, but he could utilize him because he's a defensive minded
Yeah, but
coach.
but Breezy, he just
yo,
didn't you
can
just say
I
he
go,
said he
bro?
could see him being depoy? Like, how
Can
do you
I
be
go,
depoy
bro?
if you can't anchor a defense? I don't understand.
Bro,
It's
Like
can
I
I
just
flattery.
said,
The
it's
same way,
exactly
the same
defense.
way Rudy is a decoy because of the perimeter defense of Anthony Edwards and J Mac. The
bro?
same way,
Nah,
the same way.
the way I see Clax becoming a depoy is the same way Jaron
Yo,
Jackson
Breeze. So I've
Jr.
been
did
asking
that
you about
shit,
this,
bro.
bro.
I
Let
ain't
me
gonna lie to you. Help defense on the weak side, bro, like and playing the passing lanes and being basically the roamer, bro. Like that's what he's gonna do, bro.
y'all
Like,
don't
but
know if y'all
he
talking
ain't
about.
gonna
Y'all don't
he
know if
ain't
y'all
gonna do
talking
that shit at the five. He's gonna do that shit at the position where he could show more mobility and basically roam on defense
Weak
and
side, he
on
gonna be like
offense,
on weak side defender.
basically.
bro. I hate y'all, bro. Y'all go ahead, bro. I can't even talk no more, bro. Y'all go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
I mean, Claxton works best
I'm
when
begging
he
to fucking
plays
go
off
in just to
plays
say
off
one
his
quick thing. Y'all keep on
I don't
saying
like him at the
bullshit after
five
bullshit
anyway.
after
He's
bullshit,
too
bro.
thin.
Make this shit make fucking
We
sense, bro.
already
Like
talked about this. Clax is in
He's
between a
going
4 and a
easy.
5. He's not really
I'm not
a
going ahead, bro.
right.
he's
I'm not going ahead, bro. This is
he's
retarded,
not
bro.
really a
Like,
5,
bro,
but then he don't
bro.
really got that skill set to play
Yo,
the
yo,
4 that we
Esco.
want.
Unless he
Yo,
shoot.
Esco. Yo, you ever had a kid that put their hand in the stove and burnt it, and then they went back to burn their hand again and again and again? That's what I'm dealing with right here, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I can't do this one. I can't do this.
Yeah, I
I
ain't gonna
mean,
lie,
I don't
man.
think anybody here got bad ideas.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. I
Listening
thought
to
they was
all your
cooking up.
ideas, I think any route we take is valid. I just don't want
Exactly.
us to
Oh my
freaking be in
goodness.
this star hunting crap again. Like we seen what
Yeah,
happened with the shit and
that's
it
a mistake.
failed.
I
It's
hate y'all
like
niggas.
just like
Right.
when
I hate y'all
Dylon
niggas.
and Leaf was going back and forth between who we should pick. I think they was both made both great takes.
And high key, now, I'm not saying Mikel should get traded, but if he was up for available for that third pick, and we got a Castle, and DFS still got sent for that 20th pick, and we got a Edie, I feel like that would be a success. We got both niggas that, and it solves two. We killed two birds with one stone.
But
Now we
not
got a
only that,
6'6".
we got younger though.
Exactly.
So
And I think Zach Edey can help in terms of I mean, if you're gonna put a Claxton at the four, I think if we get an Edie's, Claxton might be out of here.
yeah, but
I
No
here's
don't
veterans
know.
and
but
no
here
veterans, or you got to pick up veterans.
Nah, you
I
gotta
think you
let
gotta pick
Clax
up.
be here for
You
now.
gotta, yeah, you gotta mix vets and young stars. As much as I
Now
love
you
young
gotta pick up
teams,
that son.
I think you
Yo,
gotta mix. You gotta mix it up a little
I
bit.
don't agree with that, Ellen, because I seen OKC do it. I don't agree. They just
Yeah, but
started
they got
doing it.
Gordon
bro.
Hayward and stuff off the
Yeah, but
bench.
they just got him.
Yeah, you know that's the only team that's really
Son of
done it
a
like that too, and they mentioned that. OKC
Nah,
has been the only team that has done that in the NBA
but
since
I
they
think this is a
drafted
new
Russell.
NBA though.
I hate
Eskimo.
y'all
I think this is a
so
new
much right now,
NBA.
bro.
Can I
Uh,
speak? I think this is a new.
I don't know
Nah,
if it's a new
bro.
NBA. I just think somebody in OKC know what the hell they doing over there.
Yeah,
That's all
Sam
it is.
but
Yeah.
I'm
Presti.
just saying though,
Man,
it
them
can
niggas
be.
just know how to
Let's
draft, bro. They gave up a lot of talent in the past too.
exactly, but it can be
Yeah, that's
done
a
though.
fact.
That's all I'm saying. It can be done. It's a slow grind. It's a slow process, but it can be done. You understand what I'm saying? So, and
I
the
got
NBA
you.
is a young man's game, man. Like it's a different NBA
Yeah,
now.
the young niggas
Youth,
is running the league now.
athleticism is what's in. We starting to see that a lot of people falling off. Not saying that they not still great, but LeBron James, KD, a lot of these niggas not looking like the same. I'm
They've
just
been playing
saying.
for a while though.
But one of the reasons why is because the plight of the NBA front courts, bro. Like, listen, I can almost promise y'all niggas, bro. Dallas is doing what they're doing because of what's going on in the front court. They don't have no lob threats, bro, unless they make that trade at the deadline.
Facts.
Minnesota has
Right.
gotten far with their front court. Orlando has gotten far with their front court. Denver
Facts.
has gotten far with their front court.
That's a fact.
We
That's a
need
fact.
a front. We need to establish a fucking front
Our
line.
front
It's
court,
that
but you know
simple.
what, Leaf? Our front court always been on Achilles' heel, man. Ever since I've been a Nets fan, it seemed like that. Like we ain't really never had no really dominant fucking front courts like that. At least in the
That's
Brooklyn
a
era.
fact.
I mean, if you want to call KG and Paul Pierce and them old niggas,
And listen, KG and Brooke Lopez and Paul Pierce ain't. Oh, come on, man,
yeah,
stop it,
exactly. But
Them
we
niggas
never
was
really
old out they
stop it.
element. They was washed by the time
Brooke
they got here.
Lopez wasn't nowhere near the player that he became on Milwaukee. KG was washed. Paul Pierce was over. Joe Johnson, bro, still has something left, bro. Like and Darren Williams was on his last legs, bro. Before that, who we had Kenyon Martin and I think Todd McCulloch and Dikembe on his last legs, bro. Like, listen, when
Shout
you
out to
get a young
TLC.
when you get a young front line, bro, you see what can happen. You see
facts,
what niggas can do, bro. And
facts.
or
I
listen,
agree with you, Leaf.
when you establish defensive rebounding, you got a formula. You can win 40. You can win
You can
40 plus games over
listen.
defensive rebounding.
When you got a front
Right.
court, when you got a solid front court, you can grind out basketball games and win them. You understand?
Yes.
Like,
Right.
you need that, man. You need that element because the talent ain't always gonna be there every night.
And
Exactly.
not to mention that, bro. But if you got a front court that's going to emphasize crashing the boards and rebounding, guess what?
Mhm.
Cam Thomas can take fucking 40 shots, bro. It don't fucking matter because we got niggas on the boards.
Chill.
Exactly.
Exactly. That is true. That's a fact.
That's a fact, though. He's speaking.
And
That's
niggas not really
gospel.
gonna be able to box out a
No, he's
7'4",
not.
300,
I'm lying.
300
Tell
nigga.
me I'm lying, bro. When a nigga like Luca is shooting 10 for fucking 40 and still getting 30 something points.
Nah,
I know.
you
I
speaking
know
facts.
y'all
I was
seen.
just
I
saying
know
chill
y'all
on the
seen these.
40 though. But yeah, you speaking facts.
I know y'all seen these Nets. Some of these Nets basketball games where it looked like the team kept getting the offensive rebound two,
I
three,
hate
four,
y'all niggas
five
so
times.
much right now, bro. I
in one
hate y'all,
set.
bro.
Like the Nets couldn't grab rebounds and shit.
And
And
like, bruh, like everybody, listen, this shit is real simple. Zach Edey is the most simplest choice. How often you gonna find a 7'4" nigga that's willing to improve on shit that everybody said that he couldn't do?
yo,
I
he
mean, well,
called you. Hey
look,
yo,
y'all,
hey yo,
June,
hey
June
yo. He
about to
called.
pull up, so
Hey
we
Leaf,
gonna
he
see
called
what's
you
gonna
Leaf
happen.
Edie. That's diabolical. He called you Leaf Edie.
That
Listen,
ain't
June almost
diabolical.
here.
I
We
don't
gonna
care
see
what
what's
they
gonna
say.
happen in
I
here.
don't
This is
care
my
what
man
niggas
shit.
say, bro. When he get here, bro, just all know it was my fucking idea from the giddy up.
Niggas is gonna be real disappointed June 27th when that draft over and niggas ain't getting nobody.
For real.
Niggas gonna come
Ew.
on Breezy Pod, be like, yo, leave all that shit you're talking. Niggas didn't even get this niggas. We didn't even do no trades, my nigga.
Niggas is
Yo, that
acting
shit
like
gonna
I'm
be
in the front.
funny
All
as
niggas is acting like I'm in the front office. All I'm giving is suggestions. I'm putting this shit on every page that I could think of, my nigga. Twitter,
Hey, they cooking. Hey,
Twitch,
Oh
they
my
cooking. They
god,
my
cooking
bro.
in the chat.
page.
They said. They said it's
Go
Zach
ahead,
Edie
I don't
hour.
even
bro.
got it.
Leaf.
Nigga, I'm about to create a TikTok and put that shit up, bro. Like
Hey,
that's
Leaf.
serious.
Hey, Leaf. They said it's
Yo,
Zach.
yo,
They
yo,
said it's
Breeze.
Zach Edie hour in the chat.
Yo, Breeze. Yo, Breeze. Yo, Breeze.
I think Breeze is asleep.
Yeah, Bree
Yo,
stepped away from the joint. Go ahead, bro.
yeah, this is
yeah.
what I be talking about, bro. Like, it's just a bunch of bullshit. Like, y'all don't really think about what y'all saying. Like, the first thought that comes to your mind, y'all just let it run and y'all just running with it too, bro. Think about it first, bro. I'm not even trying to fucking do this shit no more, bro. I can't even get two sentences out, bro. So y'all got it, bro.
Yo,
You
nobody
talking
is.
now,
What
bro?
you
Stop
Keep
it
it,
from
keep
mean?
it
talking,
going.
dog.
Y'all
Go ahead
got
and
it, bro.
talk.
Y'all
Yeah,
got it.
we was
Y'all
listening
got
to
it.
you.
And here's
Nah,
another
nah,
thing.
y'all
Can I
got
say
it. Y'all
something,
got it.
brother? Just because we don't agree on everything, and I may look at something different from Leaf or LM, doesn't mean that is bad, bro. We all think and look at shit differently. It's not wrong with
Why
that. It's
don't
Right,
no
you
really.
think it's
It's
bad?
but what I'm saying is, it's really no right or wrong answer in a lot of this shit. It's on
Oh my
perspective.
god. Oh my god.
right.
I'm done.
Like
So I don't
even if
understand
I
what you
think
getting
J
mad for,
Point,
bro.
even if I think J Point is like, I think he bugging. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, nah, that nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. Like, it's a
No, no,
valid
no.
suggestion.
Oh my god, bro. And then when I
Go ahead,
break it down
easy.
and
I'm
tell you
trying to
that's
hear
a
something,
bad
bro.
suggestion,
Don't, yo,
and
talk,
when I
speak your mind, bro.
and when I break it down and tell you that's a bad suggestion, you need to hold off on that move. Then what? Then
But that's your opinion, though. Your opinion ain't fact.
Right. And to be fair, we all got suggestions, but we don't know what the fuck these niggas gonna do when the time comes.
Exactly.
So
y'all
everything that
got
we
it, bro.
saying
Y'all
is
got it.
moot.
If
Like,
y'all think y'all suggestions make sense, then go ahead, bro. Y'all got it. I ain't got too much to cook on, bro. I'm gonna let y'all do it.
I just think people got different opinions, bro. We can't, even if we think it's wrong, it is what it is.
Yeah, I hear y'all
Until
niggas. I
Sean
hear y'all,
Marks
bro.
and Joe
I hear
Sa
y'all.
come out and I mean, from what Joe Sa said this morning, I
Didn't he
guess
come out already and say what he wants to
maybe
do, and y'all still debating about it and
I
still
think
arguing?
some of that shit is just for media talk. I don't until he actually does it. I'm taking what he's saying as moot. I
I
until
mean,
because the I
we
don't know.
we we all
I feel
know.
like he could just be
Listen.
chatting.
Here's the thing: we all know what Joe Tsai said, and based off what he said, we can base off of the direction the team is going. All we're doing is just speculating how we gonna get there, brother. That's it. And Leaf has his take,
I hear y'all,
and
bro.
Leak has his reasons or his direction on how we gonna get there, and Dylan does, and Element, etc. That's it. That's all we doing. We talking basketball.
Try to get
I
to the
hear
same
y'all, bro.
spot, just different
I
ways.
hear y'all, bro. I hear y'all, bro.
Word, I ain't gonna lie.
If y'all want to,
I
if
just
y'all
want to
want to
make
put
the
it like that
playoffs
to make,
at one
if you want
point.
to put it like that to ease off the burn, then cool, go ahead. I know better, bro. I know better, bro. I will put money down that some of the shit y'all saying is going to blow up in your
So
face,
easy.
bro.
What do you think we
Blow
should
up.
do
But you
then?
know what's so funny,
I'm not
Easy?
saying
Hold on,
nothing,
hold on,
LM.
hold on.
I
A
can't.
lot of
I'm
niggas,
good, bro.
hold on. A lot of niggas was saying that we was going to have Donovan Mitchell and we was going to do this and we was going to do that, and the Nets was going to get rid of their picks. Well, guess what? That ain't coming to fruition, right?
Bro,
Niggas wasn't saying that.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Go ahead,
Was all
easy.
because, oh my God, bro. Can I
Talk,
go? Can I
talk,
go?
bro.
Can I
I'm
go?
trying to hear
Can I
something.
go?
Easy.
Teach
You
me
can't say
something.
we saying BS if you don't
But,
got
but
like a
Exactly.
valid
Explain
plan or some
yourself.
shit. So
yeah,
like,
Yo,
let me hear
yeah, you
something,
gotta
bro.
explain that, bro.
hold on, real quick, because I'm in a space that I can't really like divulge everything I want to say because I'm a really cook, so I gotta keep it short and simple. But right now, I'm telling you right now, like, all right. So when you say everybody's saying that, tell me the people that's saying that, and tell me how credible their word is.
Bro, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and and do this. What I'm saying is, as Nets fans, we all seen the fucking pictures in the reports about the Nets getting Donovan Mitchell. We seen it. Or we've talked about it on this pod plenty of times. That was the general consensus. I'm not saying everybody thought that. I'm just saying the general consensus was we were going to get Donovan Mitchell this offseason, or that was the Nets' plans. What I'm saying is everybody thought that was going to happen, but now based off of Spider looking like he's going to sign with the Cavs again, and based off of what Joe Tsai said, that's not. Sometimes we wrong. That's all we saying. Niggas can speculate all day. That don't mean that's what going to happen, or the Nets are going to do what we
Exactly.
say.
I hear y'all, my nigga. I hear y'all, bro.
But to
Y'all
Exactly.
lucky.
the
We
point
don't know
though,
what these
Y'all
niggas
lucky.
are.
Y'all
to,
lucky. I'm at where I'm at right now. I'd have cooked every point to the fucking nth degree, bro. I swear to God, bro. I hate this shit so much.
And to respectfully, easy, even to your point, they might not do the shit you suggested or
Exactly.
suggest.
What did I
So we
suggest?
don't know what these. No, but what I'm saying is, even if you do rebut what they saying, it doesn't mean that what you rebutting is going to actually happen unless these dudes come out and be like, "Yo,
El-
we
So, LM,
going
Ella,
this route."
let's keep it a buck though. How many
can I say
niggas
something?
really thought that
Can I say something?
that Donovan was going to be in a Nets uniform, or was looking forward to Donovan being in the Nets uniform next year?
go ahead, easy, real quick. Go ahead,
God,
easy.
bro,
Nah, me.
Bro, do y'all
Easy, go ahead,
understand
bro.
the NBA, bro? When a player puts down teams that he want to go to, it doesn't mean every team is on his wish list. The agent is forcing the organization to make moves. So you put down a bunch of bidders, so you make the organization, you put them in a tough spot. So you know he just the player just cut the market off because he put these teams down, bro. So now you have to work extra hard to go where you want him to go, bro. But all because he put the teams down doesn't mean every team he wants to go to, bro. He's just creating leverage for himself, bro. This is a business, bro. Are you
Bro,
serious, bro?
can I respond to that easy? I know the business, bro. I ain't just started watching basketball. I've been watching basketball NBA for over 20 years. My point is that most people thought that Donovan was going to be here. I didn't say he was going to be here. The general consensus was that we all thought that we were getting Donovan, and that didn't
Bro,
happen. Hold on.
bro,
Which goes to my point that we don't know what's going to fucking happen. That's my point. Has nothing to do
bro,
with Donovan.
right?
Joey. So you've been up here with me a lot, bro. From the minute I got up here and these Donovan Mitchell talks started happening, what did I say, bro?
I understand that, but that's your take, bro. What I'm trying to say is most Nets fans thought we were getting Donovan Mitchell.
And
I
most
didn't
Nets
say we
fans want to
were,
be in the second
and I
round
didn't
next year.
believe it either. What I'm saying is the most popular thing that we think is going to happen doesn't always happen. That's my point. That's all I'm saying.
The point is, everything that everybody is saying here is mute. Even if we got rebuttals, even if we got plans, even with everybody suggesting this shit, we don't know what the fuck is gonna happen to this team until the shit is actually done. And
Exactly,
then we gotta come up here and speak about what the fuck these niggas was doing in the front office, like, yo, what sign Sean Marks doing, and fucking complain and fucking bitch and moan about how
bro.
this team is ass. Like this is until these niggas come out and actually make moves, everything that we saying is moot. But these are
Yeah, it's a
all good,
guessing
valid
game.
suggestions.
I hear
And
y'all,
if they
bro.
We
actually
just
listen to
grasping at
us,
straws. Like
maybe we will
we
have a
just
winning
grasping
team.
at straws,
I
brother.
hear
We
y'all,
grasping
bro.
at straws. I mean, what
I hear y'all,
so
bro.
Yeah,
one
because I mean, I kept my thoughts to myself, but I don't see it no any way anybody else seen it up here. I see it differently. You know what I mean? So it is what it
Right.
is. Like what they saying. Like you got your own mind and you think differently. They got the organization
Mhm,
sees things way differently from what we see.
mhm,
You know what I mean? They
mhm.
give you a little sound bite and you got to think about what the fuck it is.
The
You
Yo,
know what I
only
mean?
two people that need to be on the same accord and not have no difference of opinion is Josiah and Sean Marks. Those are the only two niggas that should not be at any odds in the front office.
Well,
Cause if they on the
actually,
all,
same
I,
all I'm
I
page,
all I'm gonna say
actually I
sometimes
want to add a third. I want to add two more people to that. I want to add not just the Josiah and Sean Marks, but the head coach and me, because I'm bringing up the goddamn plan to begin with, bro. Like, bro, it's just that damn simple, bro. If they do this, bro, like we 40-something wins, bro, like a season, bro. Like it's defensive
Well, let's
rebounding can
hope.
carry you. Defensive rebounding can carry a long way. It's the East.
Well, let's hope. Let's hope they listening to us. I mean, Dylan said Josiah blocked them on Twitter, so obviously these niggas is looking at socials and
No,
some shit or
all
All
whatever.
I'm
they said
saying
they be
is,
listening to all the little podcast stuff, so they got somebody listening to these
Right,
things
somebody
and
listening to
taking
this
I'm
notes.
shit.
saying, I'm saying, we just grasping at straws, man. Leaf might be right, I might be right. Anybody up here can be right. So we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. We grasping at straws and just looking at the situation and making educated guesses.
I feel like every time we talk
I hear
about
y'all.
this
I
topic,
hear
bro,
y'all
I
niggas.
get restless than a motherfucker, bro. Like,
I
The
hear
only
y'all
thing I
niggas.
was tired of was that Donovan song. Niggas been talking about that shit since trade
cause
deadline. I
I'm
was
Y'all
waiting
like,
for
not
the
done.
bro,
I'm
None of
waiting
this
for the
bullshit.
fucking
Y'all
finals to
done.
be over, bro, so we can get this shit for real.
word. I need this off season to come to see what moves is being made, my nigga. Like this
I
shit,
don't give a
I'm
shit about Boston, bro. Like, bro, if Dallas
word.
can
If
make the
Brooklyn and
fucking
San
fall out
Antonio
east.
we in the playoffs, I really don't give a shit, bro. Like
Huh?
I'm keeping it a buck with you. Like whoever, kudos to them. I like young players. You know what I'm saying? I like how the young niggas is getting
Why is
there.
the
I'm just gonna come up here
anti-glazing sign
trolling
up?
now, bro. I'm not even gonna start talking basketball anymore. I'm just gonna come up here and start trolling, bro. 'Cause at this point,
Why is the anti-glazing sign up?
no way, bro. No way.
Breezy,
Yeah,
Breezy
no,
over the
Breezy.
shit.
What
Nah,
what
as
what
long as
happened?
Cam
Somebody
Thomas and I trade songs, Breezy
I'm
is
pulling
set,
up and
man.
Right, he
trolling every
quiet.
time I
As
come
soon as
in
you say,
here,
"Hey, he about to be gone,"
bro. I'm
his
trolling like a
mic back on.
motherfucker, bro. It's over for basketball talk. I'm trolling now, bro.
Yo,
It's over for
I
basketball
ain't
talk.
gonna lie. I think to be fair, looking at this team, I really do think that to Dylan's point, we not really that far off from actually being a good team. I think most of these niggas on this team is not exactly, yeah, they not generational talents, but they not exactly. I wouldn't say they ass. I just think we need a little bit more work. And we had our time. We had three niggas on here that was damn near the best players in the league. That shit failed. It is what it is. These other teams was preparing. They was like, okay, when this shit hit the fan, and these niggas possibly, they divas over there, we gonna be good. And that's just what it is right now. These niggas was planning. They was taking while we was here and we had our superstars and we was running through the league. These niggas was planning and taking their times. Niggas was probably
Man, we
having
was
these
not
kind of
running through the
talks.
league, bro.
I mean, true, but we did have three niggas that
Was
was
not
the
running
top
through the
players
league.
in the
They was
league.
pity patting, bro. That's what they was doing. We had three niggas, bro, that was on they second or third stints, and the point in their careers, bro. Like with you had a nigga coming from 30-point triple doubles from Houston, then dumbed down to basically 20-point triple doubles. You had a nigga coming from an Achilles, bro, basically trying to be a number one. And when he was basically playing sidekick over on his previous team and then reaping the benefits off of that, and then we had a nigga that always been the number two and still is one of the better number twos behind almost everybody that he ever played with outside of Boston. So realistically, bro, like we had all of that talent, bro. But listen. Somehow, some way, it wasn't going to be put together in the fullest. Now we could blame injuries, we could blame time that they didn't spend together, bro. Like the writing was already on the wall. I'm over it. I'm past it. Let's get Zach Edey and move the fuck on, bro.
I hate y'all niggas, bro. I
Zach
swear to
Eaton,
God, bro.
back
Y'all
again.
better be. Oh God, bro. This hurts, man.
Go ahead,
This
Easy.
hurts. No, I'm not going, bro, because I can't go how I really want to go, bro. 'Cause I swear to God, I will cook every point, bro.
As long
I
as we
just can't
start
go.
winning, bro, I'm content. It don't matter.
I don't want us to
If
win,
these
bro, because
niggas
y'all be
go,
coming up here with some bullshit, bro. I don't want us to win, bro. Y'all be coming up here with some bull
you
fucking shit, bro.
chatting,
I'm
cause you're
not.
gonna be the first one up here being like, yo, we really nice like that. Yo, this shit crazy. Stop, easy. Niggas
I'll
talking
put
about we don't
yo
want us to
yo
win. You know damn well if we was
yo
fucking with
Ella
Minnesota at right now or Dallas at, niggas would be
Ella
up here fucking jumping for joy. Let's
yo
stop this
Ella
bullshit, bro. It's bad now.
yo
Like,
Ella
come
Ella
on, bro.
yo Ella. I'll put that on my boat right now. Since y'all niggas been talking this bullshit, I don't want us to win no more, bro. Fuck that, bro. Just because of y'all niggas, bro. Y'all niggas.
I'm not
Nobody
easy.
else.
Stop, bro.
Y'all. Nah.
I don't agree with most of the shit these niggas say on here, but if we was winning, I'm not gonna be sitting here like y'all niggas turn me off from winning. I don't want it. I
Yep.
don't like. Come on, bro. Stop it.
No. You mixing my words up. It's not that you tell me from winning. I just want to fuck with y'all, man. This is some bullshit. Lose. lose, and don't get nothing back for it. This can't be fucking right.
That's
Ain't no
actually a
motherfucking
crazy
way,
take.
bro.
I ain't gonna hold you.
This is
Listen,
fucking crazy.
whatever route that these niggas take from somebody in here, bro, and it leads to winning, I'm gonna come up here and give niggas they props. Yo, y'all saw the vision from the beginning. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Some of the shit
I'm
I'll
gonna
be
start.
saying, I don't think it's correct either. I think most of what I'll be saying is, you know what I'm saying? I think that's the route they should take, but I ain't gonna sit here
Oh,
and say my shit is absolute. I just think if they take that route and like I said, we got some good players on here. They may not be like generational talents, but they good talents. Cam Thomas is a good talent. And that's somebody that you can use in the future to add to winning. You know, I think that's just where we at right now.
Or trade.
Right, exactly. Nigga breezy, bro. I'm going about to unmute. But yeah,
nah,
these
Breezy,
are
listen
good
to the
players
stream.
that
He
we
just
can.
not by the stream right now. He listen. He gonna come back and talk shit.
Yeah, but these are good players I feel like we can use. I think Cam Thomas is a good talent. I think Clowney is a good talent. I think barring injury, I think Dariq Whitehead can add to this team. You already know Jalen Wilson is a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like we already know these players is gonna add to this team. They're not taking away from it. So if Joe Tsai
I hear
right
y'all
and
niggas.
he leaning in the young talent and he's like, yo, we don't want to trade all our assets. We thinking about keeping some of these niggas then yeah, all right, nigga. You saying this now, but let's see if you really about it. Let's see if you really gonna stick to your word and you're not saying this shit for the media. Let's see if you really gonna keep this talent and these
Bro,
niggas
bro,
gonna
bro,
be
bro,
here
bro,
for the long haul.
bro. Asking a GM to not be a liar is making him do a disservice, bro. So you asking for truth when a GM job is to lie is crazy, bro. Stop that, bro. Stop that, bro.
I mean, they
Stop.
job is Salah. Maybe there's some truth to what they say. I don't know. I don't trust any of these niggas. Respectfully, until I see it done. I don't trust Sean. I don't trust Joe. I don't trust none of these niggas in the organization.
What did I
We
say
literally
when the
saw a
season ended,
Toronto.
bro?
We literally saw DeRozan get traded from Toronto when that nigga was in summer league, and they told that nigga yesterday, yo, you here for the long haul? We want you for on this team. That nigga got traded to San Antonio. Like we seen this shit, bro. These niggas don't give a fuck. It's business. Like
Yo,
all that players shit, yo, players on the league. Cool, y'all right about that. But these niggas still hold the power. Period. Like it don't matter what these niggas do, bro. Like they gonna trade you, they gonna get you out of here. It is what it is. It's a business. If they see something that's right for them, yeah, you getting out of here. Bye bye.
hmm
Like until I see this shit happen in physical form and it's on social media or whatever, and the Nets actually come out with the plans and shit, bro. All this shit is moot. Like
yo,
I'm not taking this shit and running with it.
do my boy
Basically.
Breeze a favor, bro. When y'all done here, whenever you got free time, go back and listen to the stream and just hear every point, please.
I'm doing that right now. I'm actually.
I
Not
don't think
stream
but
while you
anybody's
were streaming, bro. What the hell, Lee?
No. I'm doing
but
that. I'm not because I'm on the PS5 right now and I'm watching
This
it.
nigga playing 2K, bro. This nigga playing 2K.
Nah, I'm not on 2K, but easy. But I'm on YouTube right now.
but I mean whoever shout out to everybody here, you know what I'm saying? Niggas who actually came up here, said they shit. Honestly, I don't know what fucking route this team is gonna take, but what I can say as a collective is that all Nets fans just want this team to fucking win and choose a
No, I don't.
direction
No,
for
I don't.
fuck's sake.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't.
What do you
But
want,
I
Easy?
mean, that's on you, bro.
I want
That's
to
on
see us
you.
do
But
worse.
niggas want this team to
I want to
win.
see us do worse than the Pistons now. Worse than the Pistons.
You want to see us do worse than Pistons? You so that's it. You done.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done here, bro. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
This
Y'all
nigga
niggas can't
easy
be dead
is
ass.
chat in, bro. Cause this
Y'all
nigga
can't be
know
dead ass.
if we good next season, all this shit is gonna be moot. And honestly, save this part. Cause if one day we winning, I'm pulling this shit right back up and be like, yeah, what's all that shit y'all niggas was talking about us losing and now I want us to
Yo,
be worse.
yo, I would gladly, if I had time, y'all pull back up the stream so I could cook each fucking dumb ass point y'all dumb ass niggas been fucking making, bro. Or y'all dead. Oh my god, bro. Y'all lucky, bro.
So none of
Oh
these
my god.
ideas is valid, bro. Like,
No, they're
Yeah,
half
like
baked. No. Hold on. They're half baked, bro. You thought about it, and then it got a little bit too much, and you just said, "Fuck it." They need to do what they need to do, bro. Don't come up to me with a
but easy. You
plan,
can't
and then
say
you
that
don't
because
want the
no,
plan.
no,
that's
no,
their
no, no,
train
no,
of
no. Go
thought,
ahead. No,
bro.
no. So what? Well, now, so so you said it was half baked and all that shit. So what? Like, what's half baked about it? I'm not. I'm trying to understand.
So let's take your situation for example, right? Because you
Uh,
said Zach Edey is making strides in the combine. So like how we said, imagine he go from 16 to 11 or 10. What then? Cause DFS not making that trade no more if he go into lottery. So what then? Cause now you're gonna overpay for this young player. What then, Leaf?
what then is that I'm still looking at the 5 teams that's willing to trade it on the board, and Memphis. Last time I checked, is in
What are you
lottery.
willing to give up now? Because if he go lottery, DFS is not just making that cut. If he make that cut anymore,
Well, we don't know what a Memphis is gonna want. That's the thing about it. Well, like as
but
far as
you
we know,
know they're gonna want a DFS though.
yeah, but as far as we know, like Houston got the third pick, and they're asking for the Phoenix pick at 27. That's what they're asking for. So realistically, how the new CBA works is exactly how the trades work. Like the money have to
Hold
match up
on, bro.
terms play and
Am I
player.
hearing that right, bro? So you saying since they have the third pick, make the trade so we have a guaranteed shot for Zach Edey? I'm not hearing that, right?
No, you're not hearing that. What I'm not no,
Nah,
I'm
we
not hearing that.
was go ahead.
What I
We
was
was talking
saying was
about trading DFS to try to get him in the middle of the first
to try to
round
get him in the middle. That's what we
and
was
keep
talking about.
McCall and try to keep the
No,
Like
picks.
but Joey, I just said it. If we take these points, right, and he's doing better in the combine, and for some odd reason the
Uh,
scouts and GM said, no, he's better now. I need to take him with my first round overall lottery pick. What do you do then? Because DFS is not making the trade no more. You need to add more sauce to it. So
Zach
what
Edey is
sauce
not
are you
going
putting to it?
first round now. So that point is
no,
moot.
he's going
He's
first
not
but
round.
going
then
first.
but then
He's
you need
going
He's
to
not
no, he's not going
he's not
lottery. He's
going
not
but
going
then
lottery.
lottery. He's not
He's not
right.
going
He's not
How
going
lottery.
you not?
lottery. He's not
he
because
he's not going
they
lottery, but
not
let's
in
say he
terms of
does.
this fuck. I'll say this easy. There's 15 people in this draft right now that realistically is better than Zach Edey. Strides
Name
and
the
all.
15.
They I'll say Stephen Castle. I'll say Rob Dillingham. I'll say Alex Sarr. I'll say
Uh,
Donovan Clingan. I'll say Matt Buzelis. I'll say Ron Holland. I'll say Tyler
Donovan
Smith.
Clingan is a stretch. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I
Donovan is a
they
stretch,
say
but
Matt
he
Buzelis
more.
Hold on, let me answer his question.
There's
Um,
plenty of people I can name, but the point is, Zach is most likely not going 1 through 15 to make it
LM.
point.
Let me stay on your point then, right? If you just named 15 players better than this nigga, why are you shooting for him?
Because he fits a need
I'm gonna say this,
What
to
need
right?
is
least
that over?
points.
Wait, hold on. What need is that Donovan Clean can't fit?
well,
I think we should get
Donovan
Donovan,
Clingan
but
This is crazy.
offensively, Donovan Clingan is
yo,
nowhere
can
near
y'all hear me?
what Zach Edey is.
Yeah, you
Can y'all
straight.
yeah,
hear me? Can I
yeah.
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
that? I
Yeah, we
think
get you.
you do it. I wanted to answer his first question. So if that happens, right? Let's just say Zach Edey goes out in a lottery, which he won't, like Elam and Leaf already said. But let's just say that does happen. Then you don't trade DFS. You just hold on to him and revisit some shit later. I mean, you're gonna know if he's off the board before the Nets are gonna trade him that day, so they're gonna know beforehand. You understand what I'm
And
saying?
and
So
Right, and you
I don't
probably
understand
still
the
have
question.
Claxton.
and right when you're that old, easy. When you go 4 years, you usually don't get top lottery. You usually slide down just because it took you that long. You know what I mean to get yourself to the league and come out. You know what
Exactly,
I mean. So they slide you back
exactly,
just off that. You get slide back.
Yeah, that's true too.
exactly.
No, no,
Jalen
no,
Wilson
no,
is a
no.
prime example of
Esco,
that.
Esco.
Yeah, that's
I'm not.
true. That's a good point.
Esco, I swear to God, I'm not debating that point, bro. Because I already know that, bro. I'm taking what y'all niggas saying, bro. Because I know what the fuck is going on, bro. Not everything, but I know what I need to know,
But
bro. So
but so I wanted to answer your other question though. I think that you do that with Zach Edey because you see the potential in him, right? No matter if who gives a fuck about what the other scouts or what the other teams think. Shit, a lot of teams They see something in the player and they go for it. Hence, that's what what with the Dallas saw and Luca, which why they traded fucking Trey Young. Like, I'm just saying, you do it because you see something, you see the potential, you think he's better than what they got him at, and you're trying to get a steal. That's why you do it.
Man, I mean, all the draft is a crapshoot, bro. Like nobody know how these
Exactly.
niggas is gonna turn out.
Facts.
The entire draft,
That
Hey,
is
from the
true.
beginning to end, bro.
man,
It's a
watch out, man. I
crapshoot.
hear y'all niggas, man. Stop it.
I
Stop
mean,
it.
bro, like it's probably maybe less like out of all of the drafts, out of the 60 players that come out of draft each year, probably one or two in every 5 years is guaranteed going to
But
be
here's
something.
my thing, easy though. Even if we do that, what's the most we lose in DFS? That's not nothing to cry over. I'll take
You
Zach Edey for
not making that.
DFS. Huh? You wouldn't take Zach Edey for DFS?
I'm not going into this, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I just don't got it no more. I
Okay.
had it, but then y'all niggas like I don't know.
He just don't see the team as accepting the trade for it. That's all it is.
Okay.
Yo, T,
Yeah,
I promise you,
I
I
think that's
really
the.
want to
I
go
think that's
in
the
deep
move.
with this, even pause, but I can't do it no more, bro. Y'all got it, bro. Every time I come up here, I'm just trolling, bro. Fuck the basketball talk because what is this? What is this?
I'll say this. I think that this draft is really just. I don't think this is like, and there is talent in regardless if it's a bad draft or not, you can still hit. So I'm not gonna say these niggas is butt.
I'm
But
just
what I will say is you can hit on some of these guys. Most of these
right.
niggas aren't trash.
Exactly.
Like you can hit on one of these dudes.
If y'all
It's
really
not
think y'all
it's
really
not
think
just
hold on,
about
y'all really think if the Nets knew they had a legitimate if they could get a legitimate superstar at number 3, you don't think they would have traded McHale to fucking Houston?
absolutely. That's
Exactly.
absolutely
So
Yeah.
they don't
but the thing is in this draft ain't no legitimate anything. The thing is like
Bro, y'all mixing
every
yeah, I
timelines right
understand that, but that's the way that's the way you seeing it. What I'm saying is if they seen something in the kid that they thought was
right.
special, they would do it.
Yeah, especially if the coaching staff would know how to use the kid right away, or if some of the systems wouldn't use it right away. All of these things will come into place. How do we know that Luca would have been the same exact thing on Atlanta that he is on Dallas?
That's true.
now. What?
Nah, I can't agree with that, Lee,
Yo,
because I
yo,
think
yo,
I
yo,
think
yo, yo,
Luca
yo.
game
So
is
yo,
transcending, bro. You could put
salute to
Luca
the
with
panel.
anybody,
Yo,
he gonna
I think
fucking
salute to the
Luca would have
panel.
been the same on
I
Atlanta.
gotta be out, bro. I gotta be out, bro.
How
Salute
do
to the
we know
panel.
that?
Yo, yo.
I
because
mean, in
his
the
I
East,
game,
think
his
that's a fair
game,
question.
right? I explain. His game is his game. Like the same way Trey Young plays because of his size. That's the way he would have played if he was in Dallas. Like they games
exactly.
don't change. The team might have been different, but the games don't change.
The team would have changed around Luca, but Luca's game wouldn't have changed. Luca would have been the focal point of the team, man.
Right.
He would have been playing the same way, but on Atlanta. Like
But how do we know Atlanta wouldn't have screwed that up though?
we don't know, bro.
We don't know exactly.
Yeah.
So because that's the thing about the draft in general. We don't know. We don't know who could coach these players. We don't know who's going to turn these players into immediate star. We don't know what team has the pieces
No, but
available or right away for these
that's
players to
true. That's
become
true though,
what
Leaf.
they're
But
going to
but I
become.
will say this though, Leaf. That's true what you're saying. But some individuals are just fucking special, and I truly believe Luca is one of those motherfuckers. I
Okay.
think you could.
So
I think you can drop him on pretty much any team, and he will be dynamic, and he will make that team better. Not saying
Okay,
that you.
I let me ask you something, bro. If Jason Tatum goes to LA instead of Boston, is he the same player?
Um, it
I
depends on
think
who's he
so.
playing with, though. You got to add context to that.
Because
I
at
think
that
he
time,
is.
because remember they picked Lonzo ahead of him.
Mm.
You
I
saying
think
he?
that was a mistake right there.
You know
Big
what? I
mistake.
think so.
I,
I think
that
he would have been.
2017 draft was a mistake. They
I,
they drafted the wrong player that
Big
year.
time mistake. Markel Fultz won number one, bro. Like I mean,
And if that draft was redone, Markel would have never been taken number one in that shit.
Markel. Listen, the way I don't know what happened to Markel when came to the
he
draft.
hurt
Be
his
honest with
arm.
you.
He had an arm injury, like
Yeah, the
something
arm
with
In the
injury.
moment, in
toe
the moment,
damage.
that was the correct pick because him at Washington, he was a fucking dog. But Now, niggas would. I feel like Tatum would go higher. De'Aaron would probably go
I'm
higher.
still trying to figure out
But,
to this day, bro, how Boston ended. Boston was in the conference finals a year earlier before they even had Tatum in the first place. Because they was in the
right.
conference finals with IT and Jalen Brown. That was his rookie year, if I'm not mistaken. And they've
I'm
been
gonna
a
say,
top five
Right.
team. They've been a top five team for the last 7 years.
because
I'm
they
gonna,
hit back to back with Brown and Tatum. That's why.
yeah, and I'm gonna
That's
say some
smart.
people's games just don't change. Some people just don't change their game. Like if you look at Cam Thomas from now in college, he has the same exact game. And Trendon Watford,
Shit,
when they
even
was
in
on
high
the same
school,
team,
even in high school, he had the same
yeah,
game
he has the
at Oak
same
Hill.
exact game. It just didn't change. Like he was already like the way he is. You know what I'm saying? And so was Trendon Walker. He plays the same way he plays in college. So like sometimes it just don't matter.
Right.
But all I'm saying is, how do we know, even with all the, even with their games and everything and not changing, how do we know that shit is going to translate to the same team success as it's translating at like what Jason Tatum in Boston or Luca in Dallas? We don't know
No, you don't.
because the thing is like when it comes to building a whole unit, bro, like you got to figure out all the pieces that connect. For years I
But
kept saying, bro. For years I kept saying Dallas don't know how to build around Luca, bro. Finally, they figure out the pieces that work with him. This is arguably like I think we could all agree.
What?
They trade deadline, bro, in February, bro, is arguably
I
the best deadline that they had since Luca been here.
but
I think it
lead
was.
Bro,
to that. I
Can I?
think is the play style. I think once the team drafts the player, they
y'all,
already know what kind of play
dude.
style they have. This I said the same thing
So
when we got drafted to San Antonio.
so
When Popovich came out and was like, "Yo, we're not gonna just Wemby's not gonna be just a catch and shoot player. We know what he is. We're gonna let him do everything that he wants to do because that's his play style. We're not
Right.
exactly going to
so
switch it
can I
up."
bring up something though?
I only
I
got a
think
problem with that
I think
29
it's
minutes of per game shit.
I think niggas are
Yeah,
really
same.
hold on y'all. I think niggas are really underestimating how Dallas played this out a couple years ago, right? Remember they got lively because of that Knicks pick because they intentionally missed the playoffs or some shit like that or something,
Yeah.
and they wound up getting lively because of that.
They did get lively with that next pick. Yeah.
Yeah, so they got him, and then on top of that, they got Kyrie, which was ultimately what everybody was raving about, telling the Dallas Mavericks ownership that Luca needs more help. You need to go out there and get another superstar. Dallas was always built off of one superstar and role players all the way back to the Dirk days. They thought that Luca could do the same thing, but they kind of figured out like, hey, we can't do it like that in the NBA more. We need to get this guy another dynamic scorer to help Luca. And then on top of that, they a couple of draft picks fell in their lap, and then they still got continuity with a couple of their players. So you know what I mean?
The fact
It,
that
it,
we gave Kyrie up for shit
exactly. And
and
then
shitty in
on top
DFS,
of
bro,
that,
like
they made a couple of solid moves at the deadline with Gafford and PJ Washington, and they did it right, bro. They made some good moves.
Kyrie should have got traded. Listen, we should have traded Kyrie for at least 5 or 6 assets, bro. That shit is ridiculous. Utterly insane, bro. The fact that we didn't, bro. The fact that we traded Kyrie for what 3 assets, and we traded KD for what another what 3 assets. What was it? Mikel, can't CJ and a pick
Crowder.
But
and Crowder and a pick or some shit like that. Yeah, that bananas, bro. Like
yeah,
bananas.
but what I was gonna say
Rudy
was
Gobert got traded for 9 assets, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Dallas win their winning formula was Luca
What
and a
the
bunch of
shit
fucking
are
role
you
players for
on right
years,
now,
and they finally got him some help with fucking Kyrie. So, and Kyrie's a
bro?
dynamic player. He's a different beast, especially in the playoffs. So
Boy,
What
what
did
the
I say? What
fuck?
did I say? Easy, go ahead.
Bro, I'm not even gonna get into it with you, bro.
No,
This
you
man
might as
saying
well,
that type of
bro. Go
shit.
ahead, cause
This man,
you've
this
been
man
at it
Bro,
for
saying
the
you
that
can't
type
last
call
of
it
five,
out
ten
easy and
minutes.
then be like, "Nah, I'm not gonna get into it." What he said that was crazy.
Like
Hold on,
I
hold on,
must have said something like that was way up, like off 20 stories up, bro.
hold on. What was the last thing you just said? Right? What was the last thing you just said?
The last thing I just said is the fact that Rudy Gobert got traded for nine
Went for nine
assets for
assets, right? Went for
nine
nine
assets
assets.
for Minnesota, and we traded Kyrie for three, and we traded Kevin Durant for four. It's bananas to me.
Please. I know how you trying to correlate every trade together, but I'm I'm going to keep saying this. Everything needs context, my nigga. So, like how we talked about before on previous streams, my nigga, we gave away Kyrie because of bad off the court issues. That accentuates giving up. Remember how the Knicks gave up Obi Toppin for a bunch of bag of chips, nigga? Because Obi is wilding on fucking tips? Yes, that happens in the fucking NBA. When you say Rudy go for nine fucking assists, right? So it's hard for me to hear that when you big up Rudy and then you say he go for nine assists like he's supposed to be inferior
Hit
to Kyrie when he's a four-time
easy,
DPOY and certified Hall
easy.
of
I
Famer.
agree with you, and here's why I'm gonna agree with Easy on this. It's apples and oranges, and I say that all the time because we like to try to mix apples and oranges. Listen, the Rudy Gobert was a straight up trade. It was no pressure. That we had to trade Kyrie and them and get them out of there quick for what we could got them out of there for because we blew up our team in the middle of the season. So yes, context does matter. It was a totally different situation. The deals were done in a totally different manner and at a totally different pace for a reason, bro. The Rudy Gobert shit was done, wasn't it, in the off season?
Yes,
Yes, that was done in the off season. We traded Kyrie in the middle of the fucking season because we blew the team
right
up.
before the trade deadline.
Yeah,
Right before
so
the
I
trade
mean, I agree with Easy on that. That Leaf.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, with Kyrie, yeah, but with Kevin Durant, who
Yo,
still
Alex,
had
you
3 years
see,
on
you
his
see,
deal.
you see how easy that was? Look how
With
much ammo I got left in my fucking clip, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I swear to God, bro. Oh, y'all serious, bro? Y'all don't be listening to people. Y'all just be having your own thoughts and just making
And
up
on
stuff.
top of that, we haven't seen a real big trade like that since the Rudy Gobert trade. And when that went down, niggas said Minnesota was bugging, and we haven't really seen anybody go for that many draft picks since.
Because they saying the trade market has dropped even right now. See, when they was trying to trade for Dejounte, right? They were saying that you would want to trade one of your picks, like not unless you're like a big star, you're not getting like four draft picks or nothing like that. You're gonna get the average of two, one. You know what I mean? That's what they trying to give up, and that's why the Lakers try to give them one for Dejounte, and that's why we try to give them one because the market has changed. So
well,
the market is damn near back to normal, and nobody wants to trade now. They're not getting a lot of draft picks.
I got a question, bro, because that Rudy trade, I remember when that came, but the Spider trade was right after it. When Utah got rid of Spider, what they got rid of Utah? What they got back for Spider? I think they got Laurie marketing.
Then they get
Larry
Sexton.
Marketing,
They
Colin
got
Sec
Sexton, and
Sexton.
Colin
picks
Sexton.
and
I
And
picks.
how
think
many picks?
I think three.
And they got my nigga. You mean to tell me that the Utah Jazz, for
Bro, oh
somehow,
my
some
God,
way,
bro. Oh my God, bro. We just talked about this and you went right back to that same bullshit. We just talked about this and you went right back to that same bullshit.
yeah,
So you're
yeah,
about
I'm
to
going back.
compare
Yeah, I'm going back
these
to it because I
trades
thought it was
when it's
bullshit then, and I think it's bullshit now.
I
bro,
mean,
go ahead, go ahead.
I agree,
Yo,
but
Joey,
we
go ahead,
could have
go
got
ahead.
more, but based off the circumstances,
Yeah.
I understand why. That's all I'm saying.
Bro. I'm gonna ask y'all this one question, right? Who is more integral and more important and more needed to their team? Rudy to the T Wolves or Spider to the Cavs?
Rudy to the T Wolves.
So if the front office and the GMs and the coach can recognize that, you don't think they're gonna pay a little bit more to make sure they acquire the assets, even though they know fucking Danny ain't just giving that shit up?
Of course they are, but my
So
my
what?
my
All right,
thing my thing is this, my
all right.
whole angle wasn't that. My whole angle was saying somebody said Danielle said you not trading you not Kyrie aspiring contract is not going for more than 5 assets, whatever the case was. I think Rudy still has something on his deal, if I'm not mistaken, and then he signed a new deal. Rudy is the only player that's top 15 in salaries, bro. That's still in the playoffs right now. Um, the reason why I said that is compared like and you and I you made a good point about the Kyrie shit. Easy. Well, the KD shit is what I'm bothered at. because like it's a lot of people that keep saying, and I don't know if you said it or not in the past, but it's a lot of people in here that said it. We should have got a young star, young stud
Oh,
for Katie.
I got something to I got to cook after you, Leaf. But go ahead.
Can I
No, no,
go?
no,
Can
no,
I
no.
go?
Go ahead. You can go
Can
now.
I go?
Now
Can
go
I go?
ahead. Go ahead,
Go,
Easy. Go
go,
ahead.
go ahead, Easy.
Can I go?
Go ahead,
I'm
Easy.
gonna answer that one question, bro, because like, bro, I'm losing my mind, bro. I don't know how much context I need to throw on a plate of food. I'm gonna throw this context on it. Right? When KD pull up and said, "I only want to go to Phoenix," right? And you as an organization sent two people to where they wanted, one to Philly, one to a place where he could get a big contract.
Hmm.
Why are you gonna send KD somewhere else for better assets when he is the best thing that happened to your franchise?
You
But
said
but
why
the
you
I
but
don't think
the
you
why
thing,
gotta
you want to
do
send
that.
Kate?
I don't think you
Why
gotta,
not? Why
regardless
not?
of all
I
that's
that.
think
true.
the only I think
But
the
here's
only
the
player
thing,
we didn't
guys.
send to where he wanted to go was
But here's the
Kyrie.
thing. Here's the thing. It was reported that remember the Nets was going to blow it up before the season even started, and remember the owners went out to meet KD because he wanted Nash and all those motherfuckers fired. Well, I read that they made a deal with KD then, like, hey, if give it a
Yes.
try. If it don't work out, we'll
Yes.
send you to the Suns. So they
Oh
honored
my God,
what they
that's
what
Yo,
they
bro.
Joe,
told him.
Joe,
Why is
nigga.
y'all giving
Thank
these
you.
niggas
I'm
all
glad
this
Jay came in
credit,
because I
bro?
was definitely just about to mention you, bro. Because
Y'all giving
we
these
on the
niggas
same
all
page
this
about the
credit.
same shit.
They made badass decisions and left us in a fucked up place because they traded fucking stars for fucking peanuts on a dollar. It was a stupid ass move. Yeah, it was under pressure, but they shouldn't have did it. They dumb as hell. And look where,
Bro,
yo, bro, y'all niggas cool with that? Y'all making
No,
up
I'm not.
mad
No,
excuses
I'm
for
not.
that
I'm
shit.
not cool with it, bro. Because the
We
the
not
Clippers,
cool.
because the
The
Los
context is
Angeles,
dumb as fuck.
yeah, the context is
bro,
dumb as fuck. But because the Clippers didn't give up on their dream when they got their stars, and the Chicago Bulls still holding on to Lonzo and DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. So my thing is this, bro. Like for some reason, and we all know the reasons. And Easy brought him up because of off court issues and all of that shit, bro. Like Kyrie was had to get going. He would have left anyway. We had to get something for him,
So
obviously.
That's why I
let
ain't
me
paying
But
attention to
no,
nothing Joe
no,
Tsai say.
Jay, let
Joe
me
Tsai
ask you a
said
question though. Let me
Joe
ask you
Tsai
a
said
question.
his religion was winning and did
Jay, can I
everything
ask you a
possible
question?
to not win. So I'm not listening to nothing Joe Tsai say. And y'all,
Right.
yo,
Let me ask you a question though. Let's just say
Right.
we hold Kyrie and against a will, especially Kyrie, right? We hold him against his will. We make him play, right? Or we force him to play, or try to get him to play. Bro, he was up for a contract. He was going to leave at the end of the year anyway.
yeah, you
You don't
paid
sure
think
him
he
to
would have
was.
trade
left
him.
for
Paid
nothing?
him to
no,
trade him,
no.
man.
Sure was. So KD would have probably been the
So
only
you
one
would have
here.
hold on. You would have forced the nigga to stay somewhere and play where he didn't want to be, just to lose him at the end of the year for nothing.
You pay him, then trade him, or trade him for better shit, or don't trade
Was
him at
sign
all.
and trade.
If
If it's sign and trade, he would have had to agree with that.
No,
He
no,
would
no.
have had to
Let me
agree
just
with
Bro,
bring
that.
this point
bro,
up. Let me just bring this point up real quick. I don't think
No,
people
I'm talking about
realize
trade him
that
at
when
the end of
Kyrie
the year, bro.
hold on, when Kyrie was about to get traded, there wasn't many teams out there with a lot
So,
to offer
so then you
that
hold
did
him.
that
Then you
didn't
hold him.
have a listen. It's been reported that the Lakers and everybody
Bro, you
wanted,
hold it on the Ben Simmons.
but hold on. I'm trying to make my point about Kyrie though,
Because it
not
ain't
Ben
no
Yeah,
trade
but
Simmons.
you
market
hold
for
it
Ben
on to Ben
Simmons.
Simmons and you
There
left
ain't no
But
trade
Kyrie
let
market
me
for
alone.
let me
Ben
Hold
make
on,
my
Simmons,
hold
point.
on.
Let
Jay.
me drive my can I drive my point with Kyrie?
Yeah,
My
go ahead,
thing
go ahead.
is when we was about to trade Kyrie, let's keep it a buck. As great as he is, like Danielle said, his value was shit at the time.
So you don't
Nobody
trade him.
wanted him. Listen, it was only two teams that wanted him as talented as he was. That was the Lakers, and they couldn't afford him, right? They wanted Kyle, but they couldn't afford it.
they
And that
could have.
was the Dallas Mavericks, and that was because Jason Kidd vouched for him.
I hate y'all
So with
niggas, bro.
You
so
don't
with
sell
that being
Bitcoin when it's low.
I
Bitcoin
hate
is
y'all
gonna
niggas.
go
with
up
that being
again.
said, but Jay,
It's gonna
you
go
said
up again
hold
eventually.
on. You saying we should have traded him there and traded him here and traded him there, but nobody
No,
was
I didn't.
biting, or none of
No,
those
I
teams
didn't.
had the assets to get him or
So
were
Can I
then you
willing
talk?
to
don't
give it
trade
up.
him. You don't
Can
trade
I
him yet.
talk, bro?
Okay,
Trade him
So
Can I
then
when
talk,
you
bro?
so then
you
you
trade
let
him
him
when it's
Can I
walk
talk,
at the
bro?
end of the
no, no,
year.
no. See, this is where you and Jay are meeting up. You would, in order to keep him, you would have to give him the contract that he wanted when he was
Can I talk, bro?
asking for it. So they didn't want to do that. You know what I mean? And so Joe Tsai was like, nah, you're not gonna get it. You're gonna have to wait till the end off season. You know what I mean? And that's the point. Like, if you would have forced him, you would have had to sign a contract that he was acting stupid for in the first place. You know what I mean? So you hold y'all playing button heads right there, and you like, nah. You know what? I'm gonna just ship you off because you acting stupid. You know what I mean? So
Can I ask this
that's
question?
why they
At
Can I
that
made
ask
the
you
point,
this
trade.
question,
at
Iceman?
that point, you're thinking emotionally, not business wise.
But here's my
You're
thing though.
selling a high asset for a low price. That's
Here's
all.
my
That's
thing though.
all people is
Here's
saying.
my
And y'all
thing though.
saying,
Here's my thing
"Oh
though.
yeah, but they had to. But they had to. No, they did have to."
Here's my thing though, right? I get it that you like Kyrie J. I get
No,
that. A
it's not
lot of
about
people like.
liking
No,
anybody.
hold on,
See,
hold on, hold on.
you keep saying that, bro. And whatever we have in conversations, you try to put, oh yeah, you like this person. It's about value. Like it's about if it was a stock, my nigga, I'm not selling. If I bought it for this price, I'm not selling it for this price. Like it's
But
value
but but all I'm saying is like we didn't really have any suitors really for Kyrie, right? Like that. Like Sean Mark's phone wasn't ringing off the hook for Kyrie Irving, my guy. And
because
here's
they
Because
my
knew
thing.
because
Hold on. Here's my
exactly
thing
because
with
people
Kyrie.
knew we was trying to get rid of him.
Here's my thing with Kyrie. Like nigga, why are you asking for money right now during the beginning of the
I just
season?
told you why. Because Ben
No, no,
Simmons is on the bench making $40
no, no,
million
no, no,
dollars, and
no,
I'm out
no.
here
You
sweating.
deflecting right now. You keep
No,
talking
I'm
about Ben
not.
Simmons. I'm talking about Kyrie Irving. Ben Simmons
Yo,
wasn't even thought of
you
yet.
just asked a question. You said, why are you asking for money? Because Ben Simmons is sitting there
Okay,
doing nothing, making
okay,
$40 million, and
okay.
I'm
That's
putting you
cool.
on the best winning streak you had in
That,
10 years.
that's cool. But Ben Simmons wasn't even thought of yet. He wasn't on the team, so I'm not
Yes, he
talking about
was
Ben
on the
Simmons.
team.
Yeah, he was on the team
Okay,
because
yeah, Ben
He
was on the
was.
team.
you
he was
right. You
part of
right.
the
He was on the
win
team.
streak.
He was on the team. You are right. He was sitting. He sat out that year.
Right. So to Jay's point, if you might as well have kept him anyway, because
But here's
even
my
if he
thing.
got the contract next season, he would have had to ball out
But here's
anyway.
my thing. Here's my thing, LM, and I
Y'all
don't
give
care
me the
who feels
water?
a way about this. Kyrie didn't do nothing to earn that fucking contract. How dare he come into the fucking to the
What?
beginning of the season asking for an extension? Then he want to do it
Bro,
again.
bro, bro,
Hold
bro, bro,
on,
bro, bro.
let me cook. Then he want to do it again in the fucking middle of the
Bro,
season,
fool.
distracting everything. Nigga, you at least owe us a fucking whole season of playing basketball before you ask for a fucking extension. This nigga Kyrie can spin his. Hold on. This nigga Kyrie can do the most foul shit to the Nets organization, and some of y'all niggas will take up for this nigga. He didn't
Bro,
deserve
what?
to
I
be
don't think
asking
it's
for.
that. I just think he didn't want
He
to.
didn't
Bro,
deserve
I
to
just
be
think
asking
all
for
the
no
other stuff.
contract. Then the
I
nigga
hate
didn't
that
even
I
shit.
give
think
us
the
a whole
anti
season.
I think the thing he was
No way,
doing. We're not
bro.
gonna say it because I don't want Breezy to get you know what I'm saying. But the stuff that
Please,
he was
please explain
doing, yeah. But the Instagram thing, the Instagram story, we all know what he did, and the him not getting the shot or whatever the case may be. I don't. I think me personally, if you the GM, cool. If he not with it, he not with it. But I still think you stand behind your players regardless. Who else you gonna get around the league that's better than at that time is better than Kyrie Irving? You
I
got to
get you,
sit
Ellen,
there
but here's
and
my thing. I feel kind of slighted because I feel like all at least Kyrie Irving could have did was play a whole season for us and finish out the season hard and then talked
Bro,
about
Joey,
no,
you were
hold on.
giving emotional over business. What you
No,
doing, bro?
you talking about getting listen, this is just my personal opinion. I'm just saying the
Bro,
nigga
your
didn't do
personal opinion is
anything.
clouded by
He
emotion right now, bro.
Joe, you right. But the thing
Hold
is,
on,
you can't
let
as
him
Joe's
finish his
side, you
talking
can't.
first.
damn. You
Don't
know it
fuck.
is because you know
Joey,
why?
we not about to
Because
do this. We
no,
can
hold
get it
on.
off
It
now. You
is.
trying to get some
Let him
It
money.
finish. Let him
is.
finish.
We not.
No,
We
listen.
not doing
It
this,
is
bro. You
about
have to hold it
emotion,
down.
right? Because if Kyrie would have came here and kept his head down and kept it about fucking basketball instead of trying to be a fucking activist and
This
play
is
it like he's
nasty
playing
narrative.
in fucking Dallas, then he would have got the contract off rip.
This is nasty.
Did you
You
know?
right.
Hold on. Did you know that Ben
No, he not.
Simmons and Kyrie Irving played the same amount of fucking games going into this fucking season? And y'all niggas praising this
Kyrie
nigga
scored
Kyrie.
60
No,
though. How
no.
much Ben
Y'all, some
Simmons
of y'all
scored?
niggas praising this nigga Kyrie like he did something in the Nets uniform. That nigga
No,
ain't
but
do
Joey,
shit.
here's what I'm saying, right? But look, right? Here's what I'm saying. Regardless of all that, in terms of what you're saying as a bit, and this I think what Easy is alluding to. Yes, despite all of that, the nigga was fucked up doing all that shit. I'm not saying that you're wrong in that. But as a businessman, if you thinking about it long term, you can't say our religion is winning and get rid of the two niggas that you know you gotta compete with these niggas across the fucking bridge. Why would you get rid of
Yeah,
the two niggas that
listen,
was doing that
listen,
and that was making
listen,
you the most
listen,
money in terms
listen,
of merch and all that?
listen. Let me tell you
And
why.
putting
Y'all niggas said,
seats,
hold on. I'm
butts in
gonna
your
answer your
seats.
question. Y'all niggas said it's business, right? How would you feel if you was Joe Tsai and you was paying Kyrie Irving all his fucking money and the nigga was playing when he wanted
Not
to fucking
talking
play
about feelings,
basketball,
bro. You
Yeah,
talking
she
about
going
just said
UA?
But if
feelings.
I'm
Hold
Joe
on, hold on,
Tsai,
hold on,
Kyrie,
hold
wait,
on.
Joey, if I'm
Bro,
Joe
they be
Tsai,
feelings.
Kyrie's
They
morals
be
don't matter
feeling
to
each
me.
other.
Damn, let me
Let him
drive my
finish.
point. Let me drive my point.
He said what he had to say, bro. He not moving his point, bro. What are
Listen,
you talking
how
about?
would you feel if you was Joe Tsai, right? You
Hmm.
playing Kyrie Irving to be the face of the franchise to bring a championship to
Hmm.
Brooklyn. This nigga's barely playing. He went UA. Nobody knew where he was. They asking Steve Nash where the nigga at. Nobody know. He pop up on his sister
Hmm.
at his sister party on fucking Facebook Live, right? um
Hmm.
the nigga said cool, he didn't want to take the shot, that was on him. What I'm saying is he caused a lot of problems when he was in Brooklyn. So of course Joe Tsai and Sean Marks are going to be skeptical about giving a nigga the contract off the rip. That's why they
Bro,
told the nigga just wait it out, just play through the season and then we'll revisit
bro,
negotiations.
bro,
Kyrie,
Joey,
Wait,
Joey,
no,
oh,
no, no, I'm
you're
not,
right.
I'm not
Joey,
finished.
Joey. Go
Kyrie
ahead,
put
Keep
the
go ahead.
going. No,
fucking
keep going. Keep
no, no.
going.
Listen, Kyrie tried to put
Nigga,
the
this is
organization in
nonsense.
handcuffs before the season started by fucking asking for a contract then, and then the Nets called his fucking bluff. Remember, they said, okay, see, if you don't, you can go find a trade partner. And we'll try to do that. Nobody wanted to trade for him. He couldn't find a fucking trade partner. So what Kyrie do? He says, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna just go out here and play to the middle of the season, try to play my
Okay,
value up, and then I'm gonna try to fucking
bro,
put these
y'all
niggas in
niggas be
handcuffs
chatting
again to
so
get
nobody
paid.
get a rebuttal in, bro. Y'all be chatting so
Right.
nobody can get a rebuttal in, bro. Are you dead ass, bro? Are you dead ass, bro? Let's go
Man,
back to
stop saying
context,
dead ass and just drive your point. You saying a whole bunch of nothing.
bro. Let's go back. Let's go back in the time, bro. Why did Kyrie not get traded, bro? Why did he not get traded, bro? Let's talk about it. Don't just say oh because, bro. Why did he not get traded, bro? Because there's a reason. There's reasons why. So why was it
Why did he not get traded from where? From us?
from us? Why did he just only get traded to Dallas? You saying there's not other competitors, but why was
Because you know why he got traded there? Because if I read that fucking Sai didn't want to send a nigga where he wanted to go because he was a fucking headache every since he been in Brooklyn. You notice how every superstar they went where they wanted to go but Kyrie Irving? That speaks volumes. He had no sense
And look
doing
what,
that.
and that
Hold
nigga is
on.
close to a finals appearance. So what are you really
Hold
doing?
What
on.
do you mean?
this is
But
fucking
he
Man,
did
none of
want to
that shit.
go
That's
there.
easier to say in hindsight, man. Listen, another thing.
It was dumb.
Niggas gotta stop
this is
comparing
dumb,
Dallas and Brooklyn because
Jay,
it's not the
Jay,
same thing. It's not
Jay,
the same thing.
Jay.
Dallas did not have to deal with a COVID mandate. They did not have to deal with Kyrie going rogue. Kyrie is
That's
trying to get
true.
paid. He's trying to stay focused. He's trying to build his value back up and his image back up. Period. That's why he's balling out.
Bro,
Period.
Jay. Yo.
Joe, you right, but
Bro,
if I'm Joe
can I
Tsai,
go?
despite
Can
all
I
of
go?
that, bro,
Can
I
I go?
still gotta sign him,
Yeah, but
bro.
it's easy
Can I
to
go?
say in hindsight, LM,
Can I
because
go?
he's in the Western Conference Finals right now. If the niggas was
Nigga told me I
bombing
don't
out
be
this
saying
year,
a
y'all
bunch of
niggas
nothing,
wouldn't be
bro. Jay,
saying that.
can I go? Can I go? Can I go?
Go ahead,
Can I
easy.
go? How much is Kyrie asking for in his new contract?
I don't know,
How much was
but
he asking for?
probably a lot.
How much was he asking
Oh,
for?
for us,
It don't matter.
I don't
How
know.
much was he asking for?
About 200 million.
Who is going to trade for that when they know they have to pay 200 million? Pascal Siakam was on the trade block. Why do you think a lot of people didn't trade for him? Because he is due to renew his contract for a big payday, and you're not giving somebody that much money because GMs know giving that much money to one player to just stifle your whole cap is bad business. So you wait for somebody else to make the move so you could come in and swoop in and capitalize on the deal, like how every GM does in the fucking league, my nigga. Are you
Listen,
dead ass?
it
So
had
wait, easy.
nothing
You
to
saying
do.
there was right to
Let
trade
me
Kyrie?
say
Let him
something to
finish.
that.
Let him
Let me
finish.
say something to that. It had nothing to do with that. It had to do with the Nets did not feel comfortable giving Kyrie a max contract because of his past. Like I said, if Kyrie would have
How
came
much was
here
he
and
asking for?
balled out and kept basketball first and been doing what he's doing in Dallas, he would have got that money. No questions asked.
So Joey, we didn't offer him a contract.
They offered him a contract, but Kyrie got mad because there was stipulations in the contract. And you know what? They still offered him a pretty good contract from what I read. It
But
wasn't
we
like they
offered him a
lowballed
contract
the
though.
nigga.
But we offered him a contract though, right?
Yes, we did.
So that blows your whole point up then, right?
How's it explain? How does it blow my whole point up?
Because you saying Joe Tsai doesn't want to pay somebody that doesn't want to be on the team, is not performing to the level
Bro,
that he needs to be. But
that's because
then they
Kyrie
offered
held
him a
his feet
contract.
to the fire. They had no fucking choice. He said, pay me or trade me.
Hold on. 8 SL backup Joey BK. He says Kyrie will get 5 year, 172.9 mil. Joey BK is correct. So, but
What?
yo, listen, man, it is what it is. I just want to move to the last part of the show because we 3 hours in. Shout to the panel holding it down tonight. Shout to Dylan for popping up. Shout to Easy, Iceman, Joey BK, Jay. LM, Leaf, shout to all y'all. I just want to get into the pre-cap for tomorrow night. How y'all feel about the Pacers Celtic game? I don't know who want to start first. So y'all want to talk about that real quick?
Let me go first. I want to go
Go
first,
ahead.
right? Yo, real quick. Whenever I get the chance, and whenever we can set it up, I want to debate all you motherfuckers, all you niggas on the fucking panel, all you niggas on the fucking panel. Straight up. That's all I gotta say.
Well, you 0-1 already.
All right, no problem. We
Cool.
can
Step
set
up to
it
the
up
plate. Let's see
easy.
if I go 0-2. Y'all niggas step up to the plate. Let's see if I go 0-2. Or y'all niggas gonna use y'all capping ass brain.
Nah,
Hey,
we gonna have Jay gonna set the judges. So you gonna
I don't want Jay as
tell
a judge.
everybody how
I
to
don't want
be
Jay as a judge.
judges
I don't
in the
want Jay as a
debate.
judge. I don't want Jay as a judge. Period.
And we
Period.
gonna figure it out. We gotta find out what the criteria is and how to do it correctly, so that way
Nah,
you know what I'm saying,
nah.
we get it right.
Let's take
nah,
our show
nah.
over to SYF and let them debate it. What's up? Cause ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah.
It ain't no way.
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Nigga said, ain't no way, boy, ain't no way.
Niggas dropped tilapia grease and they doped and rubbed it together, bro. Come on, son.
What'd you say?
Y'all niggas dropped tilapia grease on y'all fucking dope and rubbed it together, bro. Come on, son. What's going on, son? What's going on, son?
Yo.
I don't know what's going on, man.
So y'all
Alright,
pick, y'all
so
pick, you pick who winning tomorrow?
so
You said you wanted to go first.
Wait. Who wanna step up? Cause I'm 0-1, right? Who wanna step up? I'm light work.
That wasn't the question.
you're right. That was
Oh,
definitely not the next question.
That wasn't the
that ain't
Uh,
question.
the question. That ain't the question. I hear you.
That was the question. He
the,
asked you who gonna win for the Pacers. You said, "Yo, I'll debate every one of you motherfuckers."
Jay. Jay. I already told you. Basketball talk is dead, bro. Basketball talk is dead now, bro. Because we coming up here saying
Yo.
anything we feel like, bro. So basketball talk is dead. At least from my end. At least from my end. I'm just here to
All right,
troll now.
no doubt. All right, who's next?
I'll go, but I think Boston got it tomorrow. Oh, well, I guess today. Um, I don't know. I guess Pacers can probably get a game, but the way it's looking, bro. Uh, to Dylan's point, they don't got a bench, but it seems they starting lineup is taking care of business. I ain't gonna hold you.
I thought the Pacers was one of the deepest teams in the league. That's what I heard on this
They
pod.
are,
So now
but
they don't got a
I was
bench.
definitely saying that. Yeah, I was saying that. But
they
I
are,
think
but the way they looking, it's just they. I think Tyrese Halliburton got to step up more, bro. He's just he. The thing with Tyrese is that realistically, they need a creator. Tyrese really not more so of a creator. He can shoot, and you know what I'm saying, get his shot off. But due to that horrendous ass jump shot of his, it's hard for him to get some. You know what I'm saying, some space. I think like to what Joey was saying, or somebody said on here they need a two guard. They need somebody that can create their own shot. They need a creator in the lineup, and they
I
need somebody who I think personally, a 3 and D guy who can really, guard the perimeter, guard 1 through 4, or whatever. Because I feel like Boston just they got way too much wings and sauce to throw at them.
That
I,
nigga Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah, he was out. Yeah,
yeah,
he's definitely
Matherin is
part of
out. Yeah,
definitely.
Matherin is out. Yeah, because Matherin would have helped. But I think Boston got it. I think Boston got it today. I think they go up, what 3-0.
Yeah, it would be
And
3-0. Yeah.
yeah, I don't think I can't see Indiana getting the W. I mean, if they do, they do. But I think this whole shit is a sweep realistically. But I got Boston. If anybody else wanna go,
All right,
I
shout
go.
to LM. What up, Joey? Talk to us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Indiana. If Holly plays, I'm gonna go with Indiana. I think this is gonna be his breakout game. He usually has at least one or two decent games per series. I mean, I know he's not consistent, but I think it will be urgency tomorrow. They're playing in Indiana. I think they're gonna try to run up the score on the Celtics. I think they're gonna get it done tomorrow.
All right, damn. Celtics looking for the sweep now. So
Yeah.
that's easy. What about you, Jay?
I'm gonna agree with Joey. I think Indiana might get it done. They're going home if Halliburton play because I saw he was out at the end of the last game. So is he healthy?
I don't know.
Nah,
He
that's a
Nah,
good.
probably not.
Oh,
No,
Yeah, no,
he
no.
definitely not 100%.
without
8R
Halliburton, they
SL.
done. Without
Right,
Halliburton,
8R.
they done.
Right,
Oh
8R
yeah,
SL said per Woj, like he out.
yeah.
Hallie is
Without
out. Him
Halliburton,
and Tammy. Yeah, he out.
Yeah, that changes things then.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna.
yeah, if Boston lose that game, that's fucking disgraceful. They better win that shit.
Nah, I ain't got no soliloquies for this, man. I got Boston going up 3-0, 3-0.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Boston, no Halliburton. Uh,
3-0, no
they don't have
debating.
nobody else that's really going to drop 25 plus to help them. You know what I mean? Like he do. But like I said, I'm the one who said that. LM. They need a two guard and they need a Matherin to even have a serious chance in this series.
Alright, man, damn, that was the quickest motherfucking pre-cap I ever did on this panel. Yeah, the Pacers are cooked, man. It is what it is. I want to say shout to LM, Joey BK, Easy E. This is JTV and Iceman the Eskimo, man. Shout out to y'all and everybody else that joined the panel. Y'all know we'll be back soon. And
Word. And I just wanted to say something to everybody, to the whole panel, man. If even if I agree with y'all, or y'all disagree with me, that's cool. But even if I disagree with y'all, I respect y'all opinions. You know what I mean? I think everybody up here got good basketball minds and good takes. I think we just see shit differently. And you can ask somebody a question and you can get 10 the same question to get 10 different answers. That's just how it is. But
right
I'll
now, I
holler
think
at y'all.
that's what makes. Yeah, now to add to what Joey BK said, I think that's what make the podcast dope. The fact that again, you having different perspectives and you're hearing each other out. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask for. Let's even if you disagree, still hear each other out, and then you know what I mean. You could give a proper rebuttal after you hear actually the full take of what somebody is saying. So yeah, I appreciate that too, man. For real.
One more thing, Breezy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate
What's
this
up,
shit.
Ed?
I hate
Go
this shit.
check out This Is JTV. He got beats for sale.
All right.
Good looking, bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo, Jay, is your channel about basketball or music?
music.
Oh, okay. And you just what talk about like
I
different.
really my channel is just about ill shit. Know what I mean, I got some music shit up there, mostly music shit up there, but just dope shit, man. This is JTV, man. But I got some of my music up there. I got some of my people's music up there. Uh, I got breezy shit up there. Just whatever. I got some Madden shit up there, some gaming shit. Just a bunch
Okay.
of dope shit. But
All right.
I
Cool.
do music, man.
All right.
I rap. I write songs for people, and I make beats.
Yeah, we
Damn,
trying
man.
to. I'm gonna try to get with Jay. Try to do some producer vlogs. You know, just walking in the life of a novice producer and just what it just the behind the scenes of what it takes to make a beat. Definitely trying to put something together with Jay. We gonna be back with that soon. definitely in the off season, summertime type shit. But yeah, I don't have a specific date. I'll get to Jay, and I got a beat from Jay that I'm fitting the flow on. So that look forward to that. That's been to happen too. But yeah, man, nah, thank y'all. Anything else? Anybody want to close out with?
Go
Why
check
nobody
me
not
out.
stepping up
Go
to the
check
plate?
me out on J Beats.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
go check that out, man. He spit some
Why
heat on there,
We
man.
gonna we
why
gonna
no
He's spitting
recap
why
hot
it.
nobody
We
fire.
stepping
gonna
up to
we
the fucking
we
plate?
gonna recap it, yo. We gonna recap Iceman Flow on JB. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have a stream where we recap that whatever Iceman Flow spit on JB. We gonna recap the beat, recap the flow. You know what I'm saying? We might have a motherfucking Havoc and Prodigy or some shit going on, man. Who knows, man? But we gonna see, man. But I know Jay is talented, so look forward to that pretty soon. Pretty soon. I'm talking late May, early June. We gonna put it together for real. Anybody else? Easy. Anybody else? Y'all want to say anything?
Why nobody not stepping up to the plate?
I was about
Step
to
up
say
to the
now is
plate.
the time for call outs.
Step up to the plate. I'm putting this challenge out for everybody. Step up to the plate.
I
Damn,
don't
we
know
got
what you want to
quiet.
debate about. I don't know because you just calling out anybody saying somebody step up to the plate. I really don't care. I'm a debater. I'm not. I don't really care to debate you about any of this. But if you just want anybody step up to the plate, I
Nah,
probably
I
have
don't want.
mad jokes in my debate. It's gonna be. I might. It's gonna be just.
All right, fuck the debate now. Fuck the debate. Y'all not. Yeah.
Like I don't
Not
know.
gonna be the. Yeah, nah.
All right,
Like
we gonna set up
I
a
think
debate
Bree's
with.
the only one that would have wanted to debate you for real, unless it's
I would.
about a topic that somebody specifically came up
Yeah,
with.
cause all y'all could talk
Uh,
about is net shit, bro. Because the minute y'all hear certain things, y'all don't even think about the debate. Y'all just hear what y'all want to hear and think about what y'all want to think about, bro. Come on, son.
nah,
Yeah,
that
Come on.
ain't talking. I just be trying to have a conversation. But if we have opposing points on a specific topic, yeah, we could debate it. But we don't got nothing to debate about. We just want to
Let let
debate for the sake of debating, nah.
let,
But if we
let
had
me
a,
ask this question.
what's up?
Let me ask this question, right? When we be leaving the streets and we be chopping up about a lot of good basketball nets talk, does any of this shit like retain in your memory, or like it's a new day? Forget everything I said yesterday. I'm saying something new today, but it's something old from yesterday, but I feel like it's new. Is that what's going on?
Nah, I listen to the game tapes. I listen to us in the playback. I try to find time to always listen to. I don't always listen to every episode, depending on what's going on. But I do listen to the game tapes. That's a fact. So yeah, nah, man. It'd be a long
I think
stream. You know what I'm
can I
saying? So
say
I
something?
listen.
I think some people flip flop on certain things, but for the most part, I think everybody pretty much stay solid with their viewpoints. For instance, like me and Jay don't agree on the Kyrie shit, and we've talked about this numerous of times. We never changed our stance on that. Certain things, certain topics in here, people don't change their stance on. Maybe some they do, you know.
Yeah, but if they change their mind, they probably said why they changed their mind.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
yeah, that's fact. Yeah, I
yeah.
usually just watch videos. I sit here and watch all the basketball games over. So, you know what I mean? I like to get my facts damn near all the way straight before I even say anything on Breezy Stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Again, man, follow Iceman the Dawn on Twitter, man. He definitely, to what Joey said, he's a great basketball mind. I appreciate all y'all. Yeah, definitely make the show better. Yeah, man, and trust me, I'm not doing 3 hours without y'all. That's a fact. Uh, so again, I'll be back tonight for sure, and you know, I got the Celtics winning that, man. It is what it is. We'll be back soon. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.
All right, y'all.
All right.